It's really busy. Good. It's really busy. Good. Yes, you, your wife, and Jim, or Jim, and you said like when it flickers. You didn't tell me your wife's name though. So Sarah. Okay. Yeah. No, and then one other Owen here is with us. All right. So there's 4 of us plus my son. Yeah. It's 14, so it's like it's on TV. Counts as like help. Yeah. So sometimes all it took was you to stand up and watch. Yes. Literally all it took. But yeah. So is it still on the TV? Yeah. The TV is exactly what the solo's. Good. You know, it's yeah. So then are we good? You've heard about the race? Not the older market. I guess so. Try the countdown. Like Victoria.
All right, you guys, we're here at the Prevelo booth. Behind me, they are the leaders in making some of the best bikes for kids. Let's go over there and check out some of the new products.
Last year was, you know, kind of a culmination.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's really special to be able to race in the U.S. I think to see the level grow, too, with more and more junior riders and U23s racing.
That's the thing.
They're coming out with.
We're 100% focused on kids' bikes. That's all we do.
Involved in getting kids on bikes, even the young ones. Yeah. So I'll speak with them and see what we can do within that.
All right, you guys, we're here at the Prevelo booth. Behind me, they are the leaders in making some of the best bikes for kids. Let's go over there and check out some of the new products they're coming out with.
We're 100% focused on kids' bikes. That's all we do. Our product management team understands kids' bike specs really well because that's the only thing that we make. I'm also a dad. I have 2 sons. We built the bikes that our kids wanted to ride. Our kids wanted bikes that were durable, lightweight, and fun, but also high performance.
But something that's been missing from their line is a full suspension mountain bike. And they're starting to do that with a prototype here. Hopefully it'll be out here very soon, but we're getting a close-up look of it now, and we're going to dig into that for you.
This is what we're really excited about this year. It's the prototype of our Foxtrot series. It's our first full suspension bike. We're going to be releasing them in 20, 24, and 26-inch wheel sizes. The 20-inch, which is right here, has 120 front, 120 rear travel, which we think proportionally is like enduro travel for a kid. It's designed to be really responsive for very light rider weights, and the bike as a whole is extremely lightweight for what it is.
This is where it all started. My kids had one of these. They love riding these. It's the Alpha Zero. One of their best features is over here. And so you can have your kids working, you know, from pedals to the next generation up and just have the same bike and attach the pedals and the cranks and go from there. I don't know any other brand that is at this level of doing this type of stuff. Look, if you have kids, you're going to understand this pretty simply. Is buying a new bike every year is tough. I mean, you can buy one bike that goes from the beginning to the end is a huge setup.
Okay, it's Thursday at Sea Otter. We're about to start our first jump show. Our team is right here. They're all psyched and ready to go. We're about to walk over to the performance area.
All right, what's going on, you guys? We're live here. I'm Austin White, Insidermtb. Yeah. We have a little technical difficulties. We're a little bit of a raw show here, just live. We cut it up, chop it up later. I'm joined today with Jacob from Prevelo. Let's talk. I mean, we just seen the commercial talking about the bikes and stuff. My kids ride the bikes. Yeah. I love the bikes. I love the whole entire brand and just the direction that you guys have gone. Kids first, right? Yeah. And making that. Let's talk about that. And like, when did you guys start the whole brand and everything like that?
I think the idea really came to be when my oldest son was learning how to ride a bike. I was sitting in the garage tinkering with bikes, like putting pivotal saddles on little 12-inch bikes, trying to make the geometry right and give them a low saddle height. And I had this idea for a kid's bike brand, and I told my wife, and she didn't stop me, so now we own a kids' bike company. Yeah.
No way. Like, are we talking like, were you even like welding at that time or trying to cut frames, or like you're like, it's better geo? Or?
No, I was just kind of like, simple. I was just like mixing and matching. I went to law school. I don't know how to weld. Right? Yeah. But I did have an idea of what I thought the geo could be, and I didn't have any experience with CAD design. So I went on the internet, downloaded this program called Bike CAD, which is like CAD design for dummies. Right. Okay. And I typed in the geo I wanted, and it put together this like 2D drawing, and then I found someone that helped me turn that into 3D drawings that we could send to factories. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And so that was like, was it like you had a little bit of a roadmap, like, hey, I'm going to call it Prevelo, I'm going to make this, or like, was it well, at that moment where you knew you were only going to make kid, you know what I mean? Like any of that? Oh,
wow. There's so much. So first of all, actually, Prevelo was not our first name. We were going to call it, we were going to call it Dot Bikes. And I applied for the trademark, and like right before we were about to start production, there was an issue with the trademark. So it was like, Prevelo was actually a last minute decision.
Okay.
But it worked out well because I think the name is better. And the other problem I had is I didn't know how to make bikes. I didn't know anything about designing bikes, putting together a product spec in a format that a factory could read, and working with factories. And I got really lucky. I met a person who was really a veteran bike industry. Man, his name was Brad Hughes. He started working in the Schwinn factory in the 70s. As on the assembly line, and worked his way up through the ranks, all the way up to general manager of Cannondale. And when I got introduced to him, he had retired as general manager of Cannondale. He was living in Taiwan, and he was kind of looking for projects. And I like to say that I hired him as my mentor. And he took me around. He introduced me to the factories. He taught me not only how to design bikes and how to write product spec, but also the culture of the supply side of the bike industry. So it was really an amazing experience.
So I could just imagine coming from like zero and then just going to that.
Yeah.
And how quick did it go, or was it like a little bit of a because now I feel like it's associated with the best kids bike. That's my attitude on it.
Yeah.
And what was the grind to that level?
Ooh, it was a grind. Yeah. So when it took us, we were in product development for about a year. We started in around April 2016, and we actually launched our product line at Sea Otter April 2017. So this is actually our 9-year anniversary of selling bikes. And when we first started, we make 3 lines of bikes: the Alpha series, the Bravo series, and the Zulu series. So the Alpha series are like hybrid bikes, Bravo's dirt jump, and the Zulu series are mountain bikes. And when we first started, my concept was really revolving around the Alpha series, the everyday bikes, the bikes that kids could ride to school. And the Zulu series was kind of an afterthought. I made that for my son because he wanted a mountain bike. Right, our first production run, I only made 24 of those because I didn't think we were going to sell them. Right, it was a $900 hardtail mountain bike for kids, which at the time was like insane. Yeah. And I gave one to my son, and I kind of just the rest just kind of sat in our warehouse. Right?
Oh, really? So you didn't sell like right after that?
Yeah, it was crazy, right? Because back then, like a $900 kids bike was like bonkers.
No way.
Yeah,
no way.
Absolutely bonkers. But over time. That completely changed. And in 2018, we came out with the Zulu 1 and 2, which were the first 14 and 16-inch trail bikes for kids. Before that, everything in that category was kind of like BMX-y.
Yeah.
So we designed these bikes that for little kids, that hydraulic disc brakes and slack geo, things like that. And then we started to run out of money. Right?
Okay, so you were just burning it.
So we're burning money. We had like a little bit of traction, but it like kind of 2 things happened. One is we're running out of money, but the other side is that people like the bikes.
Yeah.
Right, and they were selling well. So my wife and I, and we could not qualify for a loan because we didn't have enough money. We didn't have enough income to qualify for the loan. And
was this only job at the time?
This is the only job. Yeah,
she was working.
We were both working. We were working full time for the company, and we were running out of cash, and we couldn't get a loan. So we had a serious conversation about it because
you got kids.
Yeah, we have kids.
You got life.
We're like, okay, should I? Because I have a law degree, so we're like, should I just go be an attorney, or should we stick with this? And we decided to sell our house. And we took all the money from selling the house, put it into Prevelo, and it was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. And I was full of anxiety for a little bit there, but it worked out. It ended up being the right decision.
Yeah. I had no idea that you had a law degree.
Yeah.
You are. This is like the United States dream, right? Like the living. That's amazing. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow, this story is deeper than I ever thought.
Yeah.
Wow, I figured. Yeah. And I mean, so were you always in that TO area? Because I've been to the building.
Yeah.
Is that same building from the beginning to start, or like?
Yeah, we actually started our first space because we needed a warehouse.
Yeah.
Right, and we couldn't fit a container of bikes in our garage at the time, so we rented a warehouse in that space that you'd been to. But it was a little unit that was like 1,800 square feet. Okay. The one that you've seen is a newer one, and then we actually moved out of there for a year and a half and went down to Temecula, and then came back and moved into the big space that we're in right now.
So were you commuting that to Temecula?
No. We moved the whole family to Temecula.
No way. What?
Yeah. It was an experiment, and the result of the experiment is that we belonged back in Thousand Oaks. So.
Dude, that's great. I had no way. So for people that don't know, that's like a 2-hour drive, and in California it could be a 5-hour drive at some moment there. To make, and that it is, and maybe not understanding, but that's like a culture difference down there. The difference from up to like the weather is 10 to 20 degrees different. Like it's crazy.
It was crazy. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And so then was it okay? So. Were the kids in NICA or doing that or no?
That was before the kids were NICA age.
Okay.
Right. And my kids, my oldest got into NICA after we moved back.
Okay. So because I think the NICA scene's better down there than it is up by us, or is it?
I think I actually don't know much about the NICA scene down there because when we were down there, my kids were too young to be in NICA. I will say the moto scene down there is excellent, right?
That's where they live.
And so that was the year in Temecula is what got my kids into dirt biking.
Okay.
So we brought that back with us.
Okay, so now you're a moto brand coming up next.
We're
doing dirt bikes next.
Yeah.
So then, that's a big transition back and forth. And then, I mean, look, I was down there, and then I moved up here, so I feel great. Like or up here, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah. We live near each other. Yeah.
Yes, and I love it there, and that whole thing, and like. I mean, most people also don't know that Giant is just down the street. So when I first met you, I was like, oh, well, maybe he had help from Giant or something. You know what I mean? Because, like, you guys are – it was a well-tuned wheel at that moment. And I was like, wow, it's great. So a lot of I didn't know that this hard work came in from the back. I didn't know, you know what I mean? Like it was, that's crazy. I'm sorry. The story is more blowing my mind right now.
All right.
Knowing this, I'm like, wow. Okay. And then, so look, like you guys have grown, I think, a very successful brand to me on the outside looking at it, right? And you guys are always innovating, and I'm stoked that you have a downhill bike, but it is a downhill bike for a kid at this point. Like,
we can debate whether 120 is a downhill
at that size. It is. I'm sorry, it is. It is. And talk about like that. You know, like when was the switch when you're like, because you were saying, you know, you had the 24 bikes, they weren't selling. And like, when was the switch like, hey, people do want better bikes for their kids at that age?
So we slowly gained momentum during 2017. We got a big bump in 2018 when we developed the Zulu 1 and 2, because those were really kind of like something that had never been done before, like a 16-inch hardtail. We had to go around and find a factory that was willing to make a 16-inch air fork for us, right? And then a big turning point was COVID. A lot of, the bike industry boomed, and it changed the way that a lot of parents think about spending money on children's activities permanently. And that was when I think just a lot of parents experimented with getting out on the trails with their kids. And I think all of a sudden, the idea of spending money on your kid's bike was a less exotic idea.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. And it seems like that was all the other brands were like, oh, wow, we can. And I feel like a lot recently have jumped into your category, I guess, and has it been better, worse for you guys like in that, or like, you know what I mean? Like now you got more competition, but it's like, look, okay, I've had other brands, kids bikes too as well. We have them, and dude, they don't handle like you. I mean, the handbrake, all those little things, like people, I feel like they're like, we just got to make a kid's bike, and then you guys are like, let's really design a kid's bike. Maybe that's a better way to say it, and. Like you take time, and you mold it.
I mean, we started this company because we were really excited to make kids bikes. We love it. Even now that my kids are starting to grow out of the product range, it's still something that I absolutely love. I love that we make bikes for people that are just learning how to ride and people that are going to be future cyclists or can be cyclists at a young age. So it's kind of in our company DNA to be hyper passionate and focused on making great kids bikes. It's all we do, right? So I think that sets us apart from other brands where kids bikes are, almost like an asterisk on their balance sheet.
Yes. Yes. And that's what I see with it with my kids. I'm like, why weren't they having these little items that you guys have and on there? And I'm like, this makes sense because I'm already teaching my kid when they're ready to go to a bigger bike. They're not going to be doing like whatever. I'm not going to go trash other people, but it's a great design on every bike and it's really thought out, right? And then like I love the idea of where you can take the cranks off and put them on. Like it's genius on that. And was that I feel like you guys were one of the first to kind of land on Plymouth Rock right there. Or where were we at on that?
So the idea of having a balance bike that converts into a pedal bike is not ours. Other companies have done that. But we rejected it for a long time. And the reason that we rejected it is that the way that everyone else is doing it is with some kind of like removable bottom bracket. So when you put it in the pedal bike configuration, you have something that is really different than a normal pedal bike and has compromises. It's got like a rattly bottom bracket. It's heavier. It just doesn't work as well. And because of that, we were never really jazzed about the idea of doing a convertible bike. And then one day we had this idea. The idea started because we were just pulling off a self-extracting crank, right? And we were like, what if we could make it so that you could have a regular pedal bike, but make it so you could pull off the entire drivetrain without special tools, right? So we started with a regular pedal bike and worked backwards. And we're like, okay, so we think we can do this. So we put a self-extracting crank on there. We put a key in the seat stay so that you could remove the chain without using a chain tool. And we really didn't invent on either of those. Self-extracting cranks that already existed, and the key in the chainstay was something that we pulled from belt drive bikes.
Okay.
Right. But the problem was we were stumped with the bottom bracket. Right. We're like, there's really no way to get the bottom bracket off the bike without like one of those special spline tools. And one side's reverse threaded, and we're like this is not something that the average mom and dad are going to feel comfortable doing. And we thought about it for a little bit, and we're like, what if we just like put a cover over it and made it a footstand?
It's
right?
genius, but
so it's super elegant, right?
Yes,
yeah.
But at that age, they need that because like getting the feet on. I mean, like, it's a great design.
Yeah.
And is that where when you were like, hey, we're going to start making our own cranks because you have your own cranks, correct?
We actually started making our own cranks from the very beginning.
Oh, really? So that was from the start.
Yeah, from the very start, because I was one of my things when I got into like the very beginning when I talked about bike CAD, was I knew I needed short cranks.
Yeah, okay.
Right, because I wanted a really low seat height, and the problem with that is if you have a low seat and you have long cranks, then you get this problem where like the kids' knees are up against their chest, right? And you have another problem, which is that you lose lean angle because the pedals will scrape against the ground. And I think in general, we've now realized, I think en masse, that cranks for kids' bikes were always way too big, and they should always have been shorter. But at the time, that was still kind of a new idea, and there were not a lot of companies that were making those cranks. It was kind of hard to get those cranks made, but we did.
So then you were like, I'm going to make my own.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So I feel like you guys have been a little bit of this tip of the spear of helping push the reason for kids to enjoy riding bikes. Maybe that's the best way to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and not only that, like you guys also have probably some of the gnarliest shredders. Like we had them, we showed that little bit doing flips, and I mean, they're way above my pay grade on a bike, and it's crazy at that age. Did they, like, I know you've assembled a team. It's almost like you've assembled a team, or what do you want to call that? Like,
it happened. That's a good question. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, how did that happen?
Everyone's like, because if you go down to our booth right now, right, there's like just these absolute shredders, kids that are doing backflips, and they're just hanging out at our booth all day, and then later on today they're going to go do a performance in the middle of Sea Otter. How do we pull that team together? It just happened. It happened really organically. Elliot Honeycutt, for example, he's not here, but he started as they just bought a bike from us, right? That was before he became internet famous, right? Okay, and then he became internet famous, right? And we just kind of like kept a friendship. A lot of the viewers might recognize Weston Lukens. He was riding our bikes before anyone knew who he was because his dad owns a bike shop in Florida, and they were a reseller of our bikes, right? One of our first resellers.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
First bike shops that had our bikes.
I didn't even know that you had resellers. I thought you were just always direct to consumer.
Yeah, we're like 15% wholesale.
Okay.
And he was one of the very first shops to be like, hey, we should sell great kids' bikes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And so they've just all organically came to you, and they're like, hey.
Yeah.
But look, you've assembled, I feel like, a pretty strong shredder team there. And maybe it's like we need a little world tour of the Prevelo boys just ripping, shredding, and all the stuff. Like, it's good.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, go on tour, right? Like a mini nitro circus.
Yes. Yeah. It's interesting, like, because I feel like at that age, and like my kids like to ride bikes, but not really into it. To see kids that are willing to do that, like I gotta bring the kids a little bit more and watch that because it really. I'm like, dang, I gotta step my game up a little bit, and then does it say Elliot Honeycomb? Is it
Elliot Honeycutt? Yeah, he's
Honeycutt, yes.
Yeah, he's he's a 6-year-old downhill racer.
Dude, it's unreal. Like we had him on our thing and showed like a cool little preview, and the kids were or the people on the stream. It's crazy. And you guys are testing something with him a little bit right now. Can we talk a little bit about that bike?
Yeah, the Foxtrot. Yeah, the full suspension.
So that's the name, Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. So so all of our every bike series is we use the phonetic alphabet, like the alphabet the pilots use. So like Alpha.
That's why you have Alpha.
Yeah, like
Bravo.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, right? So we have Alpha, Bravo, Zulu, and now Foxtrot.
Yes. Okay.
Right? So that's the naming convention we use. So the Foxtrot is our full suspension bike. The full suspension is really it's been a glaring hole in our product line. Everyone's been asking for a very long time. And it's been a product that, like, we knew that expectations were high and that we had to get it right. And we spent a lot of time trying to really understand schematics for lightweight riders, which is kind of a specialty, and it's not something that I've been able to find like a whole lot of research on.
Yeah.
Right. How do you make like responsive lightweight riders? So. And then,
so how many versions? Where are we at on this version that we're seeing down there? Is there been a few iterations, or where are we at?
That is so. That's kind of a loaded question because some of the earlier iterations were so bad that I don't even want to count them because they were like embarrassingly bad.
What?
Right?
No way. Yeah. Different linkage design, or what are we talking?
Yeah,
here?
we had like from different factories, different linkage designs. This is really the first one that I think is like serious, where like we kind of like know, we knew what we're doing now, right?
Yeah.
And so we prototyped it. It's all with CNC machined linkages, so it's like real prototype. Nothing's been tooled up for yet. Elliot Honeycutt has been testing it in downhill race series in Southern California for a little over a month. The feedback from him and really his dad, because his dad's like following him, watching his son, trying to get feedback from a 6-year-old the best way.
Hardtail rips that section, and then the fact that he's got suspension now. I mean, less crashes maybe for the videos, but
it's amazing, right?
Is there like when's release? Where can we talk about that?
Yeah, like when it's going to be in the market. We've been telling people holiday season maybe.
Okay.
I think that the optimistic date is holiday season 2026. Pessimistic launch date is Sea Otter 2027.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. I get that. I'm obviously. So, and then is that what, I mean, because I've been there and you guys get the frames and then you put everything, you guys assemble everything right there, right? For all the I don't know how many of the
and we do for a few specialty bikes, we do assembly in California, but most of the bikes come to California mostly assembled, and we just do a final prep there.
Yeah.
Final prep, tune, install accessories, and then it gets shipped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like seeing that, and like, because everyone else, it seems it's like they've kind of skipped that out and then the bike lands and it just comes in a box, right?
Yeah.
You guys are able to check little defects, I feel like, and fix things. They're not, production lines aren't the greatest, right?
Yeah.
Like
the bike supply chain for a very long time has been built around the bike eventually going through a bike shop before it gets to a customer. So because of that, for the most part, bikes that come out of a factory are not really ready for a customer to deal with them if they don't know how to do things like tune a derailleur.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that every bike that leaves our shop has things like the derailleur's already tuned, the brakes are already adjusted, the headset's straight and tight, so that when it gets to a customer, if the customer doesn't know how to tune those kinds of things, they can just, put the handlebar on, put the pedals on, and they're good to go.
Yeah. I mean, customer experience is huge, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, can we talk about warranty? How does your guys' warranty work then?
Yeah.
I mean, my kids are pretty destructive and stuff.
Yeah.
They haven't destructed the bike, but I mean, in that case, where are you guys at on that stuff?
So we do a 5-year warranty on the frame, right, and 1-year warranty on the components, which is pretty kind of common industry warranty. Our warranty claims are, we don't get a lot of them.
Yeah. Right.
We've only had one frame break ever, and it was Weston Lukens, and he is insane.
Yeah.
Right. And the day that the frame broke, his dad texted me and said, "We want another frame."
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So the fact that they wanted another one and that it held up for that long under Weston, I think speaks a lot about that bike.
Because 99% of the people ain't gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Right. And we also, this is a little bit different from a warranty claim, but we get like a shocking number of phone calls from parents that are like, "Hey, I backed over my kid's bike."
Yes, I was gonna say that's the easiest moment. I would do that. Totally.
Yeah, I backed over my kid's bike, and the frame's always okay. They need wheels, they need cranks, right? They maybe a handlebar or a grip, but the frame's always like, even people have backed over it and it's okay. So by the way, if any parents are watching and they've done that before, know that there's a lot of people in the same boat as you.
Don't feel bad. Call you guys.
It happens.
We'll get it figured out.
It happens remarkably frequently.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, look, we want to run the video real quick.
Okay.
We're going to move on.
Okay.
I'm stoked. This is a way deeper story than I thought I was going to get. I wasn't expecting that deepness. That was great.
I'm glad it worked out. Thanks for having me.
No, and I know that you got to get back to the booth.
Okay.
If you are at the show, which I doubt you'll be watching the live stream, but in future, how do people get a hold and they want Prevelo? It's Prevelo.com.
Prevelo.com.
Instagram, Prevelo Bikes.
Prevelo Bikes on Instagram, Prevelo Bikes on Facebook, Prevelo.com on the internet. And where to find. Yeah.
We're going to be advertising the bike. And look, there's a huge giveaway that we have. The link and the QR code, we've been promoting it. We're going to probably, some Chinese place found it and spread it out to the world, but we're going to get more coming to it.
Yeah.
Win an alpha for all sizes. Talk about and the stuff that's given away on that.
So we're giving away, if you win the contest, you get your choice of any size Alpha Series bike. We did that because we don't know what size kid the winner is going to have, and we'll ship it anywhere in the lower 48 states. And I think there's a couple other accessories we're doing there, but I can't remember all the details.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
the grips and something
like
else.
That. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Look, there's a QR code on the screen right now. If you're watching, hit that, grab it.
Okay.
And let's, Moonar, are you good to play the video? Yeah. Play it.
Okay.
All right, you guys, we're here at the Prevelo booth. Behind me, they are the leaders in making some of the best bikes for kids. Let's go over there and check out some of the new products they're coming out with.
We're 100% focused on kids' bikes. That's all we do. Our product management team understands kids' bike specs really well because it's the only thing that we make. I'm also a dad. I have 2 sons. We built the bikes that our kids wanted to ride. Our kids wanted bikes that were durable, lightweight, and fun, but also high performance.
But something that's been missing from their line is a full suspension mountain bike. And they're starting to do that with a prototype here. Hopefully it'll be out here very soon, but we're getting a close-up look of it now, and we're going to dig into that for you.
This is what we're really excited about this year. It's the prototype of our Foxtrot series. It's our first full suspension bike. We're going to be releasing them in 20, 24, and 26-inch wheel sizes. The 20-inch, which is right here, has 120 front, 120 rear travel, which we think proportionally is like enduro travel for a kid. It's designed to be really responsive for very light rider weights, and the bike as a whole is extremely lightweight for what it is.
This is where it all started. My kids had one of these. They love riding these. It's the Alpha Zero. One of their best features is over here. And so you can have your kids working, from pedals to the next generation up and just have the same bike and attach the pedals and the cranks and go from there. I don't know any other brand that is at this level of doing this type of stuff. Look, if you have kids, you're going to understand this pretty simply. Is buying a new bike every year is tough. I mean, you can buy one bike that goes from the beginning to the end. It's a huge setup.
Okay, it's Thursday at Sea Otter. We're about to start our first jump show. Our team is right here. They're all psyched and ready to go. We're about to walk over to the performance area.
Two. Bam, and we're back. Uh-oh, we're switching headsets real quick. Technical difficulties. That's a story of our show. Just look, it's tough out here. We got helicopters flying overhead.
Yep. We're here.
Jacob had to get back to the booth. Got to sell bikes. You got to sell bikes, right?
Absolutely.
That's why they're here, or they're here for our show. One of the two. That's the only options you have.
Yeah, that's Sea Otter these days.
Or you're Spencer Rathkamp and you race.
No, barely.
Barely race.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look. So we did a year of every thing you could do here.
Yep.
And then now we're
just trickling down. Next year we might not race at all.
The kids' class.
I'm washed up.
No, stop it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You do better, I feel, when there's no pressure on. Like you're not. Why is that? What is the deal with that?
I don't know. You and I have both been trying to figure that out for years. But
I know. It's a
mystery.
Yeah, it's
cool. Austin.
I know.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery.
But we're here.
Yeah, we're here. This is cool.
Yeah, it's been a good Sea Otter so far, I feel like.
Really?
Not too bad. Yeah, no?
Weather's been great.
Yeah, weather's
I
been-
feel like in the past it's either a little too cold, a little too warm, and
or
it's been
blowing wind, sucking. But
yeah.
all good.
Hey, did you get to check out a little bit more of slalom now, or?
yeah, a little bit. It's I think it's gonna start getting worse. It's
Oh, really? With the
put
ruts?
a lot of people down. I think it's just getting really bumpy.
Oh.
Now the grass tore up, and it's hardly grass now. I mean, if you get way offline, it's definitely still grass, but mostly it's burned in pretty well. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very.
Are we
hard for us
talking
to
like
get-
okay? So for you, strategy. Let's just say you were doing it.
Yep.
Are we talking strategy up and on the grass and then back in, or not? What are you thinking?
No, I don't think strategy changes that much. They're definitely line choice is going to be key with turning, and making your corners as wide as possible will obviously always be key, as long as you don't put yourself in risk of sliding out, and you definitely could do that on the grass, especially if there's some moisture coming up or
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, there's not a lot of moisture right now, but
Did we see who's fastest qualifying, or
Nick Nesterov.
Really?
Yeah, he's fastest.
Dude, I mean, he's
Tegan
won it in the
Cruz, I think,
past.
third or something like that. Yeah.
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 So it should be a pretty good showing later today.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
I think all in all, people are going to be happy with it. Sea Otter did what they could and made a
Yeah.
kind of sick course.
Yeah. I mean, it
What they
sounds
got.
like they're up against some challenges to bring us just slalom as it is. So it's cool to see
Yeah.
that they still were able to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And try
Yeah.
to be as positive as possible.
Right. I mean, you can only be. It's
Hey,
tough, right?
On the bright side, they made some changes to the Enduro, brought us to a new place, and
Dude,
there's
yeah.
sick trails in there. And I keep hearing that they're going to do more down there, and that's sick. It's going to
Okay.
be. It's going to be. If Enduro racing sticks around and stuff, it'll be a much better
You're
venue.
leading the charge, Enduro. Stop it.
Definitely
You've raced
not.
it every year here.
Definitely not.
Right?
Definitely not.
Hold on. So, but in typical years, they did downhill as one of the stages. Did they do that this year? Or
Yeah,
no?
and
they
slalom.
did. Okay, they did. Okay, so because they're next to each other, it makes
Yeah.
sense, right?
Yeah, we
Boom,
were
boom.
done in 15 minutes.
Okay, that's wild. But shuttled
Yeah.
it or no?
No, pedaled it.
Okay, were they shuttling it or no? No. Okay.
No, they never do for
Boom,
the
boom.
Enduro.
I just didn't know.
You
Yeah.
want to hear about the event of the week, which
Okay.
I feel like we should talk about this with some of our guests. The event of the week was a running race this morning.
I heard that going on.
700 participants
What?
in a running race this morning.
So Sea Otter's done. It's running now.
Yep.
Sea Otter's done. Just
That's
pure.
what I said. I'm like,
What?
that's not a good sign.
That isn't a good sign.
This
That's
is
a
gonna
bad
be, they
sign.
already, not that Strava's everything, but I went to a Strava event a couple months ago, and Strava is, their whole thing is about running right now. Bikes are secondary.
I hate to see it.
Sea Otter just needs
Did
to
you
put
see
it
the
a different
700
weekend or
Or
something.
did someone tell you it was 700?
The guy who won the race told me it
700.
was 700.
Holy that's wild. And I heard it was like a 10K and a 5K. It was a couple different options.
17K was the big dog, I think.
Okay. But not all of
Yeah.
700 was the 17K. We're just talking about the spread out of all of them.
I think 700 participants in a running race. It's at the Sea Otter
And you
Cycling Classic.
And you
Cycling Classic.
Stop it.
Come on.
Stop it. You know,
It's a bike event.
they're sending someone over from Lifetime for you saying these comments.
Whatever.
you know,
Come
right
on
now.
over. What the heck? Lifetime. I know money
Was-
drives it all, but
was
Jesus,
it was it
dude.
a
I have
was
no
it
idea. Trails,
no, but I mean like was it pocket turn go up the hill too?
I think.
Woo! Right out the gate. You're just
Yeah.
climbing that sucker.
Yep. And my oh man, I hope my team manager over at Thule doesn't listen to this because he got 8th and he's a big runner and he loves running. But
So he was
I'm all
stoked
for
to see
it.
that.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
But not
But
at a cycling event.
They need their own weekend.
They need their own if they're doing those numbers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of hurts a little bit.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
know. I'm still trying to process
That's
that
the-
information right now. I'm going to be honest with
I
you. I
know.
don't. Ooh, I mean,
I know we're gonna have Hoka and Asics setting a booth next year for
dude.
the runners.
There was a Suron booth, which is
Yeah.
like kind of killing
know.
mountain biking here, isn't that? I don't.
Yeah,
But
this is
I'm-
actually the heli coming in for the running race.
Did they live stream the running
Yeah.
race too? Shut up.
Yep.
No
yep.
way.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. What is
It's
it?
the lifetime grand run is what they're calling it.
Shut up. Is
Yeah.
it really?
No, I'm totally joking.
Okay. Are they live streaming something else?
I don't know what that
We're
is. That-
competing
that does look
streams
like
right
a
now?
Camera copter, doesn't it?
It does. It probably is.
Yeah.
wow.
But yeah, Sea Otter's good, man.
Yeah.
I think the word that I or not the word, but the phrase that I keep kind of hearing from a lot of industry people is that the bike industry is in a good place.
It's coming back.
Not that it's in the most ideal place, but I think the future looks a little bright. There's the first time in a couple of years, I think, that the industry's seeing a bit of the.
That's a good way to put it. A couple of years.
Seeing a bit of a light at the end of the
Everything
tunnel.
will look great when you change your timeline. It's just like when I'm trading stocks. If it's on a 5 minute to
big day trader
big
over
day.
here. Got to be relatable.
Tell your friends. So let's just switch gears. What's the plan for this year? We're on a new brand. We got everything kind of new. And
my year flipped upside down about a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had plans, had a lot coming, and we hit the old reset button, reevaluated, and we were talking to Vernon here yesterday. Made some calls with the Canyon boys, and they're welcoming me with open arms, and I'm riding for C instead of an S this year, and it's pretty cool. I'm stoked. I'm pretty fired up. We got a few projects in the works, and
But what are we talking? Are we seeing any more races out of you?
Next week.
Next week. Okay, you got
TDS
TDS,
Enduro,
baby.
I'm racing the e-bike.
And then?
I don't know.
Anything else?
No.
Shut up. We talked. There's another race. Downieville.
Oh, I'm doing
Gosh.
Yeah,
How
gotcha.
could you forget it?
I'm also doing the Northwest Tune-Up race.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're back to racing.
No.
Yep.
Nah.
Full-time racer out here.
Nah.
Spencer Rathkamp.
No.
Making his comeback right now.
No.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
not put that
We're
out
done.
there.
Nope.
I don't think.
Look, if
we
instead
got
of-
like 4 viewers right now. We're good.
between 6 and 9.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Look,
No. It's all right. I just want to get back to what I do best and have the most fun doing, and that's riding my bike in all different places and spots and making cool videos that stoke me out and inspire people to try to ride bikes or ride things and do that, and that's
Are we
that's
talking
it.
any Euro trips this year? Pop on the pond or what?
Yeah, actually, there
What?
might be not Euro, but I think in the fall I'm gonna go to Iceland and do a little excursion over in Iceland.
Iceland?
Yeah,
What?
with a gentleman by the name of Chris Burkhardt. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're talking about doing something and
Like, what is on Iceland for riding?
some sick stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some crazy backdrops, crazy things to
Camping
look
in
at
a tent level? What are we doing here? Heli drop?
be determined.
To be determined.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just staying in the inner city, never leaving.
No, definitely getting out.
Hey,
Might
so
be
you're-
chasing the Northern Lights a little bit.
Your new deal with Canyon, are we talking, are you getting road bikes too? Are we back
Everything.
on that? You're everything. You're everything guy. Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
just one-stop
I
shop.
already have the road bike. I got a road bike, gravel bike, or a road bike, Spectral, which is trail bike, and a e-bike thus far. Getting a Grail, getting something else.
You get
Yeah.
the whole lineup. All right,
Yeah, I
cool.
need that.
So,
I
like,
ride them all. I ride
can
all
we
bikes.
talk you into a road race
Yeah,
this year?
sure.
Can we talk you into a gravel race?
You could talk me into anything for the right price.
Unbound.
For the right price.
Have you done Unbound?
No.
You've never done
Yeah,
Unbound.
Leadville. I've done Leadville.
You done Leadville? How was that?
Good.
Yeah, but you were like young, ready to go. You know.
I could be talked into pretty much anything.
Oh,
I'm not going
but
to say
you-
anything.
You did it for a
Definitely
magazine,
not
right?
anything, okay?
No, you just said it.
No, pretty much anything within reason and for the right price. I can be bought.
What? Talk about fucking sellout.
I don't know.
What?
Yeah. Why the hell would I go suffer for 200 miles for,
Come on, dude.
for
Man, it's called a comeback
just
for
my
a reason.
enjoyment? No.
Yes.
No. If there's a cool story to be told or something,
It's got to be
yeah,
a story.
let's do it.
Okay. Well,
I don't
what
care.
on the bucket list of where we want to hit? What race have you not done that you do want to do?
Dude, I don't care about racing.
Okay. What?
I
No.
don't care about racing.
Oh, come on.
I want to
let's
travel and I want to
rewind
ride
it.
my bike.
Well, that could be part. That sounds like a race.
Not always. It doesn't have to be. I don't have to follow races. I want to go to Nepal and ride in the mountains up there. You know, I want to go. What? I'm serious.
I know, but like the
I
way you
wanna go-
pause through it, like somewhere.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of where else to go. But yeah, I'll go anywhere.
Okay, so
Literally anywhere,
racing's off the bucket list.
I want to go
that,
create videos and do cool
You
stuff.
could
and
create that with you
meet
suffering
people
at
that,
Unbound this year. We could,
share the same passion for bikes.
okay.
That's really it. It's really
They have a lot of passionate
Wanna
people at
go-
Unbound. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much do I have to pay to have you race?
Why are you so stuck on Unbound?
I just want to see you suffer. That's why.
What a friend.
It is.
You know, I gotta go, guys.
I'm the best friend he has. I'm the only friend.
Dang, you're gonna sit here talking for an hour by yourself.
Hey, if that's what it takes. That's what it takes. See, that's a true competitor right there.
That's not a competitor. Come on.
Well, talk to me about it though. Like, would you ever do Unbound? Let's just say in any of that, you would.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, but what do you think you? So like, I don't know if you've seen the new video that came out from Blevin's little group Dispatch.
Yep.
And they all want to race
Sick.
mountain bike again.
Epic. Yeah.
Yeah. All these guys in gravel want to go back.
Of course. Of course. Hot take here.
Yeah. Let's talk.
I love gravel bikes. I love riding gravel bike. It feels like, in my mind, what mountain bikes were in the '90s. Like, you find the limit of the bike super quick, and it's kind of fun for that reason. Most of the time I'm riding my gravel bike. I love my gravel bike. I like riding gravel bikes.
Hot take, here we go.
Most of the time I ride up a freaking hill on my gravel bike, and there's a single track that I know is going to be absolutely terrifying on a gravel bike. I wish I was just on my mountain bike.
Yes.
So it makes sense.
Thank you.
That all these gravel guys.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, they serve a purpose. They do nothing great, gravel bikes, but they can kind of get away with everything. And I've been riding some gnarly single track on gravel bikes, and I'm thinking about starting a little YouTube series on just seeing how hard I can push a gravel bike and like what the gnarliest trails I can go down are. I feel like that would be kind of fun, but yeah.
But so like the hot takes, obviously that they want to get back to mountain bike. I mean, talking to some of them, it was like, dude, you got to bury yourself every day of the week to get to that level and stay at that level, riding 100 miles on gravel or 200
Yeah, but that's at
races.
any level of any sport.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
I agree with that.
I feel like if you're racing enduro or downhill at the top level, or in the NBA at the top level, or
you're always
swimmer,
honing your skill no matter
you're
what.
You're freaking burying yourself, dedicating yourself every day of your life to be the best of that discipline that you absolutely can be in that. And if you're not, you either don't want it or not want it enough, or you're just not committed to it.
So then what's the wanting to go back to racing mountain bikes? Talk about that, I guess. You know what I mean? Why are they saying that?
I think it's 1,000,000% more fun. You can enjoy a mountain bike.
Hey, it's way better on TV.
Yeah, and you can enjoy a mountain bike. The gravel stuff is great, but I don't think it's as dynamic as like the Tour de France, and I don't think it's as cool and as enjoying and as fulfilling as XC Mountain Bike World Cup. And I don't know. I mean, it's great. It serves a purpose. I think a lot of people went there for the money, chasing the money a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, look, Lifetime came in and grabbed all those
They're crushing it.
B riders or whatever it is of XC, and that's where they're at, right?
Yep. And it's sick. It's provided a lot of people with a lot of opportunity and a lot of
100%.
money, and
they've changed the industry.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm all for that, and I'm all for all the opportunity. But I think if you're a cyclist, these guys are riding mountain bikes to have fun.
Okay,
they're not riding their gravel bikes to have fun. You know?
Yeah, and so they want to have fun.
I think that's why. Just get a little more enjoyment out of it. I think, yeah.
I mean, we just did Vail, and they all raced that in XC, and man, that trail that looks like a course you would like to race.
Yeah, well, always was.
Right.
I loved that place when I was racing.
You
XC.
did race it recently, right? Or what was it? Like 3 years
Yeah,
ago?
I did race it 2 years ago.
Yeah,
actually.
You just came in there and just lit it on fire, huh?
No, did not. I got like 6th in the pro class, I think.
But like the jumps, you probably were just blowing by people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, not blowing by, but just styling it up. And I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to race some over the hump races.
Okay.
Weekday.
Wow. Don't call it a comeback.
Weekday series in Orange County to go get my legs tuned up a little bit. I'm going to get smoked. It's going to be great. Yeah. Yeah, but right now you can enter to win a free bike on the screen.
Yes.
Scan that sucker.
Enter to win. Yeah.
Prevelo.
I mean, when are you
cool.
going to have a kid so you can get one?
Dude.
On your path?
I have to.
Should we talk about Spencer's love life?
That
Should
kid
we?
was, that was
have
sick.
you not seen?
No, I haven't watched
Honeycutt?
this before.
Dude, he's gnarly.
That's the kid's name, Honeycutt?
Yes. Yeah, last name.
Sick.
Elliot Honeycutt.
Really?
Yes.
So
Look
sick.
at that. He's older now.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some newer.
Oh, a little stoppy. That was sick. All right.
Hey, how many followers do you think he has on Instagram?
More than me. I hope he does.
Let's take a guess.
100K.
1.2 million.
Shut up.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's sick. Good for that kid.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Sorry, we shouldn't be commentating.
No, they're seeing the same thing we're seeing. No, it's great. Prevelo, they make
1.2 million. Is Prevelo paying him the big bucks?
millions a year. Yeah.
Dude, that's
Signed
crazy.
Lifetime contract.
More followers than
you.
Than the UCI World Cup downhill mountain bike champion.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. But
Crazy. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't think Jackson Goldstone has.
Does he?
1.2
I don't know.
million. Let's take a look really quick.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, how are you, Austin? What's the latest?
I mean, we just did all the XC stuff.
Jackson Goldstone has
What's he got?
604,000 followers, so he's got double the followers.
That's pretty gnarly, right?
Kid.
Is this the future? Have you? Maybe you should go
Well,
watch some of the Homeboys' little
They
race.
have to grow up. No, partially the kids hit all the adults with the feeling of nostalgia and cuteness and all that. That's where all that comes from.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah, I mean,
just- he's obviously skilled.
he is skilled for sure.
Bikes must be the best.
Hey, what do you think about the setup this year? We kind of switched it. We brought Moonar. We brought the Brendans.
Got a little more factory for sure.
Still, they were
But
delayed
also,
on the
like-
live stream.
Also,
delayed.
like 20 million cables out front, and I also heard you're cheaping out on the
Cheaping
software.
out? No. These guys, These guys get up at 11 a.m. every morning.
Moonar's getting
Walk
to work
that
pirating.
over. Yeah,
pirating some.
Top notch. Yeah, you know the reason for the delay. Moonar.
Mics aren't working.
The mics are
the
working.
Boss, I think it's a trickle down, the top down. The boss that's running the show.
If you would just share all that influencer money you're getting over here, we could have a better show. You know.
I wish I could share what I was talking
That's
about.
right,
earlier.
dude. I mean, look at they're controlling the PTZs right now, left and right. We've upgraded, okay?
Oh hell yeah,
we've upgraded.
It's this factory, same couch.
Next year, I think we're bringing a platform in, so we'll be up higher. What do we think on that?
I think we should get away from the road, the cone zone.
What? This is Sea Otter.
What are we looking at?
I know.
Can
do
we
you,
get,
where do you want to go?
I don't know. I just recorded something for Sea Otter for the Sea Otter media team, and the media team's in the suites, the pit lane suites above the starting line. Sick.
Do you think our budget's around the same?
I know some people.
Well, then what the hell have you been doing this whole
I
time?
don't know. You know some people.
I don't know
that would
enough
be-
people,
That would
apparently.
be pretty legit. Uh-oh. Team Fox.
Team Fox rolling
Creeping
over.
in. Team
Get in.
Team Fox.
We're ready.
And
Hop
the Hood
in.
Rats.
We've just been stalling for time
Should
for you
I,
guys right now. I don't know. Maybe he needs a scoot. It is, dude. That is on time. Holy moly,
What's happening, bro?
dude! Hop on in, dude. Grab a mic. What's going on, Owen? All right,
I'm Spencer.
dude. Yeah, we got enough headsets. There's
got
two over here.
plenty.
Yeah.
It was going to be Jordy and Elliot, and then Elliot flanked, and then Jordy got sick.
Well, it's live right now. We're telling them right now. I know.
Elliot bailed last night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he texted me this morning with a 20% chance.
Exactly.
Maybe. Hey, I'm done at 3. Yeah, it's okay.
But it's all good. We got friends. We got other people.
I like it.
Yeah,
and
we
then
can-
Jordy bailed on us?
Jordy's sick. Very sick.
Very sick.
He woke up this morning being like, I don't feel right. And through the day, it's just like off a cliff. Like he's down there hiding out in the back. He looks like hell. He can barely
Dead.
talk.
No.
But his Birkenstocks are so clean. Have you seen those?
Clean, brother. So clean.
I
we got
went.
the limited edition hemp ones, the Santa Cruz editions.
I said they look brand new. He said, I had them for years. I just take care of my stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, he does take
Sounds
care of his
about right.
stuff. He does.
Yeah.
But let me tell you who these dudes
Yes,
are. Okay,
introduce
so
us.
I'll start with Owen. Owen works at Fox with me, leads our socials. So
Okay.
thought it'd be a fun story
like
to talk
it.
about. He jumped in. We had already had Dialed kind of going when Owen started with us, but then we kind of evolved it, and Owen played a huge part in that. And like, just want to maybe talk about like going from like nothing to like let's go to World Cups, like jump right into the fire and like let's figure out what Dialed's going to be, how like whole new Dialed 2.0 kind of thing that we were doing there, and just talk about all of that.
No, we want to ask,
right?
what is the gnarliest DM you've been given? Like, sent
Oh,
to you?
okay,
Like,
so there you go.
blowing you out for
Anything
something.
related to socials, anything
Yes.
related to Dialed, Owen's the guy. Are we taking like questions? Is that a thing? Because people might want to ask questions.
I mean, after that, I mean,
You know?
I want him to read the tweet, and we're going to put it up there. You know, like on the
Bingo.
Jimmy Fallon
That's
show.
it. Yes. Let's go.
Yes, and you're
Yeah.
gonna
Maybe
you're you're going to reply
maybe
in the proper PR answer.
Yes. So you'll have to whisper it in my ear, Owen, and then I'll be like, you're like a little kid when they're like, they don't want to talk to the waiter. They're like, I'll have the chicken tendies. And Mom's like, she'll have the chicken tendies. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll be what we'll do. And then Justin here on IG, his handle is Ghostface Kilojoules, which is probably the coolest handle because it's like a Wu-Tang / cycling mashup, if for people who understand that reference. And we've known each other since for friggin' ever. We've been racing cyclocross and other stuff forever. And Duke grew up riding trials and BMX racing and stuff, and kind of then now does everything. And people probably seen him doing crazy jumps on a gravel bike and stuff like that.
I've been
So
seeing that stuff.
he's coming up on the IGs lately and social stuff. So I kind of brought my social guys, you know.
You brought your social
because
guys?
It's such a social thing
dude,
to come here.
I'm
and do
in
this.
for a good cross. Like, dude, I really think that sport's underutilized. Like, dude, I love that you guys
talk
are
about
taking
this.
people out.
Because you come from the moto thing. so you
but
get
he's not just riding cross.
I know, but he came from that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's ripping
everything.
like skate parks on the gravel bike and hitting
all
big
that. And
doubles.
Owen here shreds skate parks on mountain bikes too.
Let's go.
So these two together are actually kind of savage.
Yeah,
bicycle riding.
I do a lot of BMX and not mountain bikes in the skate park,
whatever.
but-
He does 20-inch things and dirt jump things and all that stuff. And there's Tobin, friggin'
Tobin showing
Go
us
home,
his-
you're drunk.
that showing us his nipples back there.
Wow.
I seen it. They're hairy. I couldn't see the nipple. I just saw hair. Looks like Scotch Brite or some type of steel wool situation.
I'm going to put that in later when we do the social edit.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
I love
all right.
it.
So that's
All right.
what we got. That's what we got.
Can we talk cross for a second then?
Yeah, dude.
What the hell happened to that? Because, like, I feel like it used to be a lot bigger. What happened? Because it was,
I think gravel happened.
You're going to get Justin started. You're going to get him
Yes.
out.
No, do it.
We got an hour?
No,
do you want to spend the whole hour talking about what me and Justin think about what cross should be versus what cross is?
I know this guy's a big cross guy too.
Yeah.
Dude, I had
It's
no.
fun.
I just started like recently getting into it, like a few years ago. Dude, we need it.
Yeah.
We need it. That is
Yeah.
so
Agreed.
good.
Yeah.
Yes. What happened? Give us 10 minutes.
And
of
it's
that.
Justin,
hard
talk about
discipline.
your
Yes.
feelings about not just cross, but about road, cross. What did you call the race we did at Fort Ord? Like, how did you refer to that in terms of XC racing? Remember, you had like a way of describing it. You were saying like that kind of brought it back to the 90s.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a vintage course.
It was a vintage course.
The old style. Just
like
hard to describe exactly what it was, but had that feel.
But give us your elevator pitch on how you feel about how soft things are today and what needs what needs to change to make men again and when it comes to bicycles.
Yeah, I think we need short format racing like road, like cyclocross.
Can you go to my comments on YouTube and fight these people then?
Oh God, you don't want to get into that. It's brutal. But yeah, I don't know. That's real bike racing. You know, it's not like not a weekend event. You know, it's just like we show up and race. There's no spectators. You know, that whole thing. That's bike racing.
We're not doing it for the grams.
Right. Exactly.
Doing it for the racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's more, it's more of a sport. Like you're rubbing elbows. You're going hard into corners. You're worried about positioning, not just pure fitness.
Damn it, you're welcome back anytime.
All right.
Wow. Kenny Power said, we do real sports, not try to be the best at exercising.
Exactly.
Thank you. I think the industry is totally messed up and forgotten about competitive racing.
Yeah.
And we've really kind of destroyed the inner workings of it. If you look at any big sport, it needs some level of like the kid there's Michael Jordan, and like every little Johnny has to buy new shoes and a basketball because he wants to be that, and he's training every year and doing that.
Right.
And in cycling, we've kind of lost that a little bit.
We're talking about this just now about road racing today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Road racing in
You need the
America is
superhero.
dying because there is no pathway between there to there. There's just it's a chasm.
Do we want to write the name on screen? I'm sorry. Write it on a note, pass it across.
And I've got a hot take. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. We're here at the Lifetime capital of the world, but Lifetime, if you're out there, if you can hear me, I think it's whack. Why do you have to send it? Why do you have to apply to go to the race, to be in the race, like to the Grand Prix? Like, you're a racer, merit-based. Racing is merit-based. The merit is how good you do in the race. Anybody can sign up for any of these races in the Grand Prix, and they could win if they did the work, whatever, right, and had a good day. So theoretically, a privateer person could come in, get into the lotteries, whatever, through some luck and perseverance, and end up doing better overall than whoever won the Grand Prix. But because they weren't chosen as a Grand Prix rider because of this, secret formula or whatever it is, they wouldn't be eligible to win that big old prize purse. Like, imagine any other sport. Like, imagine if Supercross, they're like, oh, you can blitz the whoops, but let me see your IG.
We actually had a talk about this kind of recently,
like,
about another race thing is starting, and
so
I'm not
it's
gonna.
like, dude, it's if you can race and you can win, you won.
Yeah.
Like, so it's very exclusive and elitist to me, and I want to understand like what as a marketer even, I want to understand like. They're not, Lifetime isn't telling the story of the athletes. They're leaning on the athletes to tell their own story. So they're not really character developing the way you would think if that's their angle, right? I don't understand their angle. It just alienates a lot of good riders who apply and don't get in. I'm not going to name names, but I know a bunch of them.
Yeah, like really talented.
Really talented riders who don't get let in. And it's like, but then the ones they do let in, and you're not even sure why, they don't even necessarily have that much of a social following. It's very unclear, and there's only so many, and it's like, I don't want to sound ungrateful because the prize money's cool and it's good, and they've done a lot of good things for the sport in a lot of ways. But that piece, I do not understand. It's a race. We come to race. Like Dave Chappelle says, sometimes you got to race. And that's it. And if you win, you win. Why does it have to be about all this other stuff that isn't racing?
Hit him up at Sean Estes. Don't take my RV spot. I want to keep it Lifetime. If you're watching right now,
no, no shade.
I know, but people are so sensitive these days, and when you say hot takes like that, I've been shot in the face. Spencer's like, "Dude, what are you doing right now?"
And you know what I'll say, Lifetime, if you're out there and you have a reasonable answer to what I'm saying, and I'm just ignorant, which I acknowledge I very well could be, hit me up, and I'll take it back. I'll go out on my socials and be like, I was dumb. Yeah, they have this whole thing going on that makes so much sense that I wasn't aware of.
Is it you think because they don't have a qualifier like this? Okay, I even fight that maybe this might not even be a sport anymore, cycling, because it's not really competitive.
Justin's like kind of huggy right now.
Yeah. Weird. I'm glad you sat there too. Then they were good.
I think Lifetime is just trying to like figure out what the trend is or follow the trend to get people involved in cycling, and that's really cool. And it's kind of taken on this like triathlon or marathon running style, and that's good, but it's not really paying an homage to the heritage of cycling.
And where I have problem with it is like for say Tobin, who just walked by, I'll use him as a reference point. Phenomenal road racer, phenomenal cross racer, good mountain bike racer. He had to fit into the mold of Lifetime to stay sponsored during the peak of his career. And he didn't do as well at that because he's not built for 200-mile races, you know?
Yeah, it's tough.
And he's a savage rider in every different way except that way. And he's good at that, but like not great at that. It selects out for a certain type of skill. And I've seen a lot of people get opportunities missed because of it. And I know, again, there's like no way you can come up with a solution for everybody, but you know,
but look,
we're just chatting here.
It's pretty gnarly that like think if you went into any other sport, and let's just say Lifetime probably spent $5 million, and in 3 years they basically mopped the floor of USA Cycling and took all their athletes. Like that's a pretty much the real true reality of that, right? Yeah. Like and I've actually sat down with USA Cycling 3 weeks ago and had a conversation. I was like, how do you not see this? How do you not see that you lost all your B riders? You're really kind of being a little bit of a lapdog to UCI, and you're feeding off our best. You can't keep in the ones. You have to build a national series. There's a lot that I feel like it's obvious writing on the wall, but it's like all we care is about getting our guys to the Olympics, and I'm like, man, come on, they deserve better.
They kind of just keep doing the same thing they've always done year over year over year, and it's like I don't really know the reasons for that, but that's what it is. Yeah,
none of us do.
And I got to give it to Lifetime, right? Like they went into triathlon and crushed that. Like they crush everything they touch. They run a good business. I don't mean to like sit here and be like, I just don't understand that particular element of it. Yeah.
We need better. We're just trying to figure out better solutions. Maybe not need better is the word to say that, but like we can do better. We can figure out something better.
I think so.
There's too many people that ride bikes. This is too big of a show. There's too many people in the industry that how can we figure this out? And it deserves better. There's rippers. There's you watch cross. I'm an instant fan. You watch good XC and
European
a short
cross. You watch UCI cross.
And that stuff is way better for spectators than gravel. Like way better.
Yeah. I mean, look. Who wants to watch 8 hours with 2 passes?
No.
I'm sorry.
At least pro road racing is getting good where it's like from the gun fast, right?
It is now.
But they had to get there. They had to change the format, like tour stages, right? Shorter, like things like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I think we got to keep innovating. You're right. Don't know what the answer is.
It's all right. I just lost followers for saying.
Well then, what's
tells it how it is.
What's the disconnect? Why does it work so well? Is it just the governing bodies? Why does it work so well in Europe, even downhill?
I think so. My take on why it works in Europe and not here is because it's just part of their culture. It's like the way that American football is in America, or baseball. Like it's just been part of the fabric of the culture.
Even downhill racing?
Well, I mean, so just because it's UCI sanctioned and regulated, like any new cycling sport, they're already more open-minded to, right? So downhill came in on the coattails of everything else, right? Started with road and then went to mountain and into downhill and all that. So like cross and road have been huge over there for forever. So it's like, and for them, like in Belgium specifically, like cyclocross for them is football for America. Like you go to those races and it's like the same amount of people as would be at like an NFL game. And they're just lining the course. They're drunk just like they would be in America.
In freezing weather.
They're out there like they're like cheeseheads, right? Like they're like Packers fans. They're out there
literally
in the snow, just chugging their Belgian beers and just loving every minute of it.
Love to see it.
It's great.
It's so
great content, right?
Downhill races in Europe,
amazing.
Some of the most.
Well, and I would argue maybe
spectacles.
even like rally kind of prepared them for that idea of like going in a weird place in the woods and just watching things fly by fast and being like, that was cool, I'm gonna drink another beer. I don't know, it's like
but then even then rally or American cultures has a lot of car racing.
Yeah, but we don't love rally as much as they do in Europe, where I think it's the greatest form of motorsport on the planet.
That's what I'm saying. Why not?
That's why we like each other.
Probably a lot more insurance issues for sure in America.
Yeah, still, but there's got to be some.
There's a way. If the fan base was there, the insurance would figure itself out.
Well, I'll tell you, it's tough on the side of that.
For sure, but a lot of people have raced cross in the U.S. and it had a little bit of its days. I mean, even in SoCal, we had a pretty good series when I was kind of getting into it. That wasn't huge.
We're talking cross now. We're talking rally,
downhill and cross. There was good comparison. We had CXLA back then and a whole bunch of cross races, and you guys had all the Fontana, all the early season races and stuff. It's just kind of all died out. But speaking of
Cross
downhill,
Vegas,
Cross Vegas, brother,
that was insane.
Rest in peace. That was a fun one.
That was it.
Yeah. But while we're talking downhill, I feel like that's a good segue to. I feel like Owen, like this.
Sorry, Owen.
That's all good.
Hey,
Downhill's Owen's element. So Owen, tell us like where'd you came from? Where'd you come from? Like how'd you get into Fox? Like what you obviously ride bikes. Yeah. How'd you give us the story and then bring it into Dial?
Yeah. So I grew up I'll just go way back here. Grew up in North Vancouver. So been around like living on the shore, riding mountain bikes pretty much. I don't know, maybe since I was like 8 years old, in a perfect spot.
So like 3 years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Hey, I turned 28 like 3 days ago.
Okay, so 28.
Happy birthday.
Cheers. So yeah, just kind of been around the scene for a long time. And I worked at a bike shop, Lynn Valley Bikes, for a long time.
Shout out.
Just run the sales thing, doing a little mechanic work while going to university, and got my business degree there. And kind of knew I wanted to just continue working in the industry. I loved it. It's cool. Love the people. Love the vibes. It's awesome. Took a sales job at Fox for about 6 months.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Look at this, well, I was only in there for about 6 months, right? Got my foot in the door, met the people, and then an opportunity came up in the marketing department. And I've been there now for 3.5 years. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Look at that, promoting within.
Shout out Chloe for giving that opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Claudia Lismore, shout out. She's the best. And then, been doing that, run the social game for, 3.5 years. So, run the Fox account and then all the sister brands underneath it. So, Raceface, Easton, Marzocchi, Ride Concepts.
So when I'm sending that massive DM of like, what just happened?
Yeah,
it's going to you.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm seeing all of it.
All of it.
All y'all out there. This is the back end.
Yeah.
And all Fox?
Yeah.
There's Fox.
At Fox, that's our main sort of like flagship account with the 2 million followers.
Ride Fox
Bike.
We have Ride Fox Bike. And
which
then,
I remember when you were like first following a new account, all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It was a brand new. So when I started here, that was before Owen's time, but when I started, we launched that. So it was literally Sea Otter 7 years ago.
Oh, wow. 7
right
years.
now,
Holy
we started Ride Fox Bike.
Yep.
And within a year, we had 500K.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, and we're close to 1 million now, but not quite. It's just the algorithm changed. Things are different
it's
now.
hard to get followers now.
We got up to 500 or 200K in a year, 500K in 2 years, and then like where we're at now. But
we're almost at 800 now.
800 now,
so follower stack doesn't matter nowadays.
No, it doesn't matter.
The way the algorithm works, it's like there are accounts that got 500
I have 13
followers,
but I'm a very big deal.
Yeah, exactly. And
those
then
are good quality 13 followers.
You look at the views and the reach and whatnot.
If anyone's watching, let's make it 14. Smash that button.
Put his Instagram up, Moonar, right now.
Get
Just
it.
slap it on the
On the
screen. You know,
screen, smash.
You can be the 14th follower.
Yes,
14.
we're winning a prize. Full fork.
Yeah.
You know.
SpawnCon.
Yeah.
So, literally, can you just tell me, were you expecting the massive people that just... I feel like people on social, like, we should just turn off the comment button.
Yeah,
my
dude.
God.
It's tough.
You can't win.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And it's like, those are not the kind like the people that are commenting all the negative stuff, whatever, those are not the kind of people that you want to really interact with, you know?
No,
like, they're
you
not
can't
your
win.
customers.
Are they
There's
just
also-
Russian bots, Owen?
Oh, dude, there's a lot of porn bots.
No, dude.
A lot of
it's-
OnlyFans.
It's a dude naked eating Cheetos in his fucking basement.
Yeah,
I fucking know it.
exactly.
It has to be. It has to be.
Dang it, you're on to me.
Are you
Was it the
one of the
orange
13
fingers?
followers?
You know what? I'm
You
going to
got
make
a
a
couple
burner
burner
account
accounts.
after this.
It was
one.
the
Yes.
orange fingers that gave it away,
Yes.
right? Dang it.
There we go.
Dude, but like, how do you? I mean, I don't know. For me, I answer back. Spencer knows. I have no filter. I'm willing to just fight with you. But how do you guys? What do you? Is there a protocol there? Like, where
I'll
are we
answer
at?
back when it's actually like there's some validity to it, right?
Yeah.
Like if someone's commenting saying that we can answer and like that's actually gonna benefit them,
Yeah.
then for sure we take the time. I allot a good portion of my day to community management, I call it, right?
Yeah.
Rip through the accounts.
And some of
go
those
through
comments
it.
that are useful for that person are useful for the community too. It's like this is
Absolutely,
helpful
dude.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Do we ever go through if people make like just really ridiculous comments, not just
Dude,
rude or lewd, but do we ever delete them if they're just straight up dumb?
I secure the house when it comes to that, dude. There's a filter through. You can,
Yes.
we've hidden words and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff. Sometimes people get through and they'll, I don't know,
You
put
turned
a
up
space in between
The
something.
you mom, your
Yeah.
mom. You got rid of that one.
Can't have that one.
Yeah, your
My mom, yes. Your mom, no.
yes. Yes.
Or maybe the other way around. But
yeah, we try and keep it pretty dialed in, And
Dialed
exactly, right. It's
I just wish,
a lot.
like, I commend Wendy's for having that Twitter and just flaming people back.
some of those, like Slim Jim was doing it for a while, but I think that guy passed away.
Oh,
the guy who was
I didn't
running
know.
the Slim Jim account, he had like his own meme account, and he was phenomenal. And they hired him, and then he died during COVID, I think, which was really sad. But yeah, like that kind of started that
Too
whole
many
thing.
Slim Jims.
Of,
Really?
like
And that's why
corporate, Wendy's and others were like, this is actually.
well, that's a style that I've
this
seen a
is-
lot of accounts.
love
do,
it.
like,
but this dude pioneered it. I forget his name, but
yeah.
rest in peace. He was one of the best memers of the COVID era.
100%. Well, you look at like there's a couple
Paul
accounts
something,
even in the industry. It's like RE Bikes. Like they do.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do. They're a meme account, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Good for
funny to
them.
see. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
for them.
Not really our style, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, other brand style, but
But these
they like
guys
it.
need to be taught a lesson.
Somebody,
Come on.
somebody needs to do it.
Somebody.
Justin relates to this too. We're always talking about teaching people
Dude.
lessons.
Whoa.
So okay. So from the bike shop
Got some
to
aggression.
business school
Yeah.
to sales
Yeah.
to social media to
Yeah.
like go to Europe and like refigure out how we do dialed. I just want to talk about this. Like,
Yeah,
how,
dude.
like, dude, that's like a pretty crazy progression.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And from a guy who like is all about progression and how you ride your bike, like, how do you go from like pedal the bike to like flip whip, like in 6 months,
Yeah, man. I mean,
like in social media?
oh,
I'm
100%.
making
Yeah, I
the
was like, oh, you want to
metaphor
learn
there.
how to do like truck
Sure, I would
driver,
love
backflip? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dump truck, brother.
Well, basically, yeah. I was helping, when Dialed was up and Jake and Schaefer were running it
Yeah.
and had access to YouTube and were
Yeah.
posting stuff like that. I was managing just like, when we would post on the on Instagram or Facebook, when we would lead people to the YouTube. And then, obviously when we stopped doing Dialed, we were kind of like, all right, like, what do we do now? And that time of like, what do we do now came up really quick, and then the season started. And we still didn't really have much of a plan other than, you know what, you've been some of our YouTube videos, Owen. Like, you've done the Academy videos, you've been a little bit of a face in some regard, talking about our products. Like, let's just send you out there with an iPhone and, capture some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what, I did for 2 years. I had some help. I had a filmer come and he shot some more like high quality, high definition footage that we used for the channels and whatnot. But basically for 2 years after Dialed, we were just kind of hitting like the short format algorithm where we were just doing YouTube shorts, TikToks, reels and whatnot, just little short snippets of behind the scenes and downhill.
And how did that stuff, like, I guess, like, we're always trying new stuff. Like, Dialed was doing good, to be clear. Like, when we stopped
100%.
doing it, it was actually doing great, and it was still growing. It maybe wasn't growing at the exponential rate that it was in the early years, but it was still growing. But we just, like, we kind of have that mentality of, like, quit while you're ahead and, like,
100%.
figure out what's next instead of, like, trying to hold on to something while, like, before it starts going down. So how did, like, this whole different, like, lower production value, kind of totally different approach, like, in terms of, like, impact or metrics, like, I bet it performed similarly.
100%. Well, Dial did a really good job, like, creating an audience and create a fan base and whatnot. And you would consistently get, like, organically, probably around, like, 30K views, 40K views, and some of them like popped off, right? Like we still do get videos on our YouTube channel that people just keep going to, you know, like Jordy Bike Check, something that like has a really good sort of SEO, and people will, you know, pop it up. What was interesting though was like when we started doing all just short form content only on Shorts and Instagram and whatnot, like our view count, like it rocketed. We really focused on short format stuff. Like we kind of like in a way blew it out of the water. But when you look at the actual watch time and stuff, because you're only watching, you know, 15, 30-second clips, the average watch time goes down, right? Then you look at when Dialed was going on, people were actually staying in tune with the content, kind of sticking around on the platform a little bit
totally
longer.
different approach in a way.
Exactly. 2 different uses to content.
100%, right?
Sorry, pardon the ignorance here. I'm not fully in the know of what exactly Dialed is.
Oh.
Can you give me a rundown?
Yeah.
Scoot over.
Good thing you want to handle this one?
Jordy didn't come.
Holy moly.
Really good thing Jordy didn't come.
No, but seriously, I don't think everyone knows. Everyone knows what it is.
No, for sure.
Most people do.
I mean, I have a general idea, but I have not watched anything new.
That was pretty much like it was.
And it sounds like it's a short form.
No, it was like we did like basically they did a video every day during race week. So you know, like setup, track walk day, practice qualifying, race day, sort of thing. And yeah, it was Jake and Schaefer and Jordy and Taj Jules, the crew, and they put out like a 10-minute YouTube video every day during race week, and it kind of just showed the behind the scenes of what we do with the race team.
Yeah, taking it back here at Sea Otter.
It was kind of
7 years ago. We had that idea. Like we launched our socials. We really wanted to start promoting the bike division separately because we only had @Fox at the time, very corporate, and bike just kind of got lost in the fray. We do, you know, off-road trucks, snowmobiles, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we wanted to have something to focus on, and we were sitting here brainstorming, you know, right here, and just we're like, well, you know, people can watch the races, they find the results. Everyone's covering all that, but like what they don't get to see is like how we make that happen.
Yeah.
And so we started this, you know, Dialed, the clickers, the whole thing, right? And the logo was like a clicker, like a Grip 2 clicker at the time, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like this idea of like, like there's this behind this BTS, like behind the scenes of like what happens in our World Cup pits, because this is where we make our single biggest investment. It's where race and marketing and product development all kind of come together. It's really the heritage of Fox. So it was like, but we don't talk about it at all. We just sell the product at the end of the day. So it kind of validates the product when people get to see the magic behind the curtain.
Yeah, of course. And then they're seeing a lot of the faces, it sounds like, from who's behind the brand, because I feel like that's a big part in marketing now. There's
absolutely
been all these,
there's like
all
a
these
humanizing
brands that
sort of
are, exactly.
Yeah, 7 years ago, a lot of people knew who Jordy was, but now pretty much everybody knows who Jordy is.
Exactly, dude.
And
you've
now
got a follower stack.
Make you famous.
Fast forward to this version, or your version of Dialed, is the same exact thing.
Well, we're not calling it Dialed. Basically, we don't really have it like for the last 2 years. We didn't really have a name. It was basically we were just calling it coverage. We were like going in there, getting behind the scenes clips, iPhone clips, sort of just the stuff you would see, you know, during a race week. You know, that just pops up on your feed on social. But this year we do have some like longer format content stuff in the plans right now.
Coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. There'll be more on that. So
if you guys can do an NDA, we can talk about it. Otherwise,
Send it over. Can't talk too much about it right now.
We can sign the NDA, but that doesn't mean that everyone watching it.
It's over. Oh, dude, we messed up yesterday and kind of spoiled some new bikes that were coming. Yeah, I got shot.
They're like, oh, it's live?
Yeah. Well, we erased it.
Oopsie.
Once you write it in permanent ink, it's over.
That's why it's not up. I was wondering.
I had to take it down. I kind of released some bikes, 2 bikes, other products, other things. Yeah.
Really?
Well, then we're not going to tell you about our 36-inch wheel fork that we're dropping.
Shucks.
36.
And our Float X4.
Dude.
It's got 4 times the clickers.
Look at this guy.
It's got high, medium, and low speed.
We just got demonetized now. Thank you. Just took us off.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Crazy.
All right, so we're going to get some crit racing talk again? Like, what happened? I still haven't been told what happened.
The cross or crit, or which one? What do you want me to do?
Sorry, not crit. Cross. Okay. Sorry. I'm texting, going back and forth.
Cross is here.
I'm producing and hey, look, this year at least I brought someone to press some buttons over there. Unlike last year, I was doing it all by myself over here.
Pressers.
You know, and you could see ourselves and button pressers.
I mean, you're pretty good at pushing buttons as it is.
You know,
we can't even post the podcast from the day before.
Why do you hate me like that, man? There was an after party. How'd it go?
You got people now? Do you have someone who can bring me something to drink?
What do you want?
Whatever you got that's cold.
Do you want like drink an adult beverage, or where are we at?
I mean, I'm going to be 48 in a week.
So you want
adult
a margarita? I want to make for sure. Can we check your ID?
You know, yes.
Brendo, could we get a margarita out of there for this man?
That does sound good.
Yeah,
that does sound good.
Other side, or high noon. Which one are we at?
Margarita.
Yeah, give him that one. Give him that one. Yes.
Oh,
there we
thank
go.
you, sir.
Look at
Jose
that.
Cuervo.
We stepped the show up.
This interlude presented by Jose Cuervo, cocktail classic sparkling margarita, proudly made in Mexico.
Austin's trying to find some sponsors. So
I know. When is Fox going to be on?
I'm trying to plug you right now,
I
dog.
mean, yeah, I know.
Reach
right?
out.
Do I send it to the social? Maybe they'll hit back or what?
Maybe.
No.
You always tag us,
Well,
Who
look,
knows?
last year we did all that amazing podcasting, and I realized 2 of the cameras of the 3 were out of focus. A little, and just
enough.
Just enough, and I was like, delete it.
And then you had the nerve to come on to my 13-follower Instagram and clown me for that out-of-focus Downieville picture.
Shit. That was a good one.
Dude,
But come on, what was that about?
I don't know, man.
You're a marketing manager
My
and you
eyes are
post
bad
that?
nowadays. When I look on the little screen, I don't know. I'm old, dude. Cut me some slack.
I'm worried.
I had eagle eyes until about 2 years ago, and then just straight off.
Hey,
the
at least
cliff.
you redeemed yourself a little bit later with one that had all focused photos.
You had to swipe for that one, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, personal beef here, guys.
Yeah,
moving along.
It's okay.
Moving along.
we got to talk things through every now.
I think we should talk though about like the cross thing's cool, but like
okay,
let's make it more personal. Like I don't know, like these guys both have 20-inch background-ish stuff. Like I want you guys to talk a little bit about your shit because you're both like weirdos who can do cool things on bicycles.
So did you guys ride BMX?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like,
we had
no. The conversation was different.
There we go.
It wasn't a ride BMX. We were talking, sitting here yesterday. Vernon was sitting where you were.
Well, you came in a little late.
I know, but I was still here.
Biggie Canyon, Vernon?
Biggie, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Biggie from Yosh and Rob Salcido from Chooch, exactly.
I gave him that nickname.
Haven't seen him in
did you
years.
actually?
Yeah, Jasper.
No
sure
way.
Did.
Wow.
You know I like nicknames.
Jasper's not sticking outside
Well,
of
sure
you.
is, bud. It's been about 15 years. It's still
Hey,
sticking.
a few more of
Just
those
from you.
drinks it will.
You,
Shit.
Chris Riker, that's it.
All right, go.
Well, they were talking about how many people come from BMX racing.
Oh, yeah.
And I said,
And it
well, they
makes
were
the best.
asking how many people are coming from BMX racing to become great bike handlers, bike riders, and Austin was just asking me if I ride BMX, and I said I didn't race BMX, but I rode dirt jumpers, and I was
We
on
talked
20
about if you could be
BMX
really
bikes
good
always.
with no suspension. When you get suspension, you become
And
way
little
better.
wheels too, right?
Yeah.
100%. Tiny little bike.
Like
so
F1
talk about
guys
that kind of
from
stuff.
go-karts to now having it. Yeah.
Like BMX racing is my background.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't think it's just it's not just good with no suspension. It's how to race, how to position yourself, how to be aggressive, like
And how to get a lot done in 1 minute.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have problems with that?
Yeah.
No. Do you?
Not yet.
Spencer's looking for kids for sure. For sure.
I rode mountain bikes for like the first part, and then I took like a 3-year hiatus off of it, and like pretty much exclusively rode BMX. And yeah, there's a skate park close to my family home, and I was just there every day after school, and whatnot, riding it. And yeah, I found like once I did that 3-year, sort of just riding BMX strictly, touching the mountain bike again, I was like, oh yeah, things are different now.
Yeah,
100%. You know, it's like I wouldn't say like I have a BMX background because I mountain bike before that, but it definitely helped sharpen the mountain biking skills after that for sure. Yeah, bike control.
Yeah,
it's simple. Yeah, there's no
right?
brakes, no gears, no nothing. Just
Oh, you're a brakeless guy.
yeah,
Wow.
brakeless. Yeah,
I
brakeless
mean,
cassette,
you have to
4 plastic pegs. So I don't have full street
that's
cred
the
with the free
steeziest
coaster,
setup,
but
No.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so here we go. Is
What
a
a
free
fun
coaster
gnarly
really
though.
cred, or is it the opposite of cred? You could look at it both ways.
I do wish that I learned how to ride a free coaster a little bit, like back, when I was. In
I know Justin has thoughts on free coasters.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if I hop on
But
a free
aside from
coaster
what
now,
you can or
it's-
can't do, well, how do you feel about it? Just from like a fun, you have principles. I know this.
I don't know. I think I probably would have poo-pooed it like in the past, but
Yeah.
now seeing what those guys are doing, I mean, it's just
you couldn't do
insane.
without,
Yeah,
right,
it's just,
yeah.
You know.
There's some tricks you can do that you can't do it, and it's
Yeah.
I've been watching this crazy series with Dennis Anderson. He's actually here right now.
Wow.
So it's the Game of
GOAT.
Bike Invitational.
Dude, we
Yeah,
share so
those
many
are
Anderson
so
clips.
sick.
Yeah,
They're-
that's just
They're the
Guy is
sickest
an
thing
alien.
ever,
the
dude.
one.
But then it's cool that you get like a guy that's riding free coaster. He's like fakey god, and then and then a guy that rides cassette. You get those guys matched up. It's like there's tricks that they just won't do.
Yeah.
Like, cannot do it.
Yeah.
Right? It's
And now that guy's crushing it on a mountain bike.
Dude,
Exactly.
that's
There you
sick.
go.
I do
Your
love
next
to see it.
background,
So
riding a
sick.
mountain bike,
Love to
you know?
see it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's throwing down. Those horror bikes do look cool.
They are cool, right?
And it's just
Yeah.
cool to
Cool
see
comeback.
some of those guys. The BMX street market might not be, or industry might not be supporting those guys as much, but they're figuring out. We got Christian Regal, Brad Sims,
Yeah.
all these guys coming
Christian
over
Regal,
and
Yeah.
and
Santa
doing
Cruz
cool
represent.
things on mountain bikes.
Yeah,
now. It's super
it's
sick.
pretty cool.
It's
Alan
so
Cook,
dope.
obviously,
Yeah, Alan Cook
helped
exactly.
pave the way for that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out
Nyquist,
Alan.
Yeah.
before him
So
as
cool.
well.
sick. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool to see a lot of those guys.
Yeah, it's way cool.
Al's the biggest homie.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
I just saw him a minute ago. A couple
he here?
hours ago. He's here.
Oh gosh,
He's
I gotta
running
see
around.
what's up.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good dude. And
He
a
owns that shop now
monster.
in,
Yeah. MTB Clubhouse. It's super cool. It's like a very different little thing they're doing there. It's very like white glove, very like hands-on. Because it was cool. I had a chat with him before they started it, and like, yeah, he really wanted to do something different. He didn't want to like Justin's shop that he works at is like a block away, but they didn't want to like step on their toes, and so they tried to like fill a niche that wasn't there, and it's pretty cool. It's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool what they're doing. Yeah, it's neat, and obviously Alan's just a great dude. So a lot of people will just want to go there just because he takes care of people. He's a good guy.
So
yeah.
you raced BMX, and then it just transitioned over everything else,
Yep, road, mountain bike, cross.
and then you just wanted to suffer.
Yeah.
And race gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he made me do it.
He did.
I
We
don't
met
wanna
racing
do it.
cross
Yeah.
because I had just gotten into cross, and he'd already been doing it for a while. And I was like, "Who is this little motherfucker?" Like, dude would get good starts. I didn't know he did BMX. You know what I mean? He'd get good starts, and like whatever technical things, like cross, like the whole deal with cross, like for a UCI course. There's like it has to be like 3 times per lap that like there's a feature that like basically requires you to get off the bike. And then obviously they're like, is that is that a challenge, or like you know? So some people are like, get off the bike. I don't do that, you know. So we had like the Cody Rode It trend back in the day, right? Like those stairs at Boulder, things like that. Yep. Justin's like that because he's got some trials background and the BMX background, and so I didn't know any of that. And I'm like, who's this little dude who can like can find little holes that aren't there, like. You know, he's like Slasher when it comes to starts.
Cool.
Like, you're like, where did he go? I was on the last row with him, and he's already on the front in 10 seconds. And then there's like, oh, here's 2 barriers that are 2 feet tall and 3 feet apart, and dude's hopping them. It's like stuff like that. So I was like, who is this little savage? And it took me like 4 years to be able to race as fast as him, and I was like a very ugly version of, like I was doing it with like brute force. No, like I'm like riding the bike in an ugly, bad, uncoordinated way, just on brute strength and will, just chasing this dude who's like, like, you know, so very, very elegant and graceful. And that's how we became friends, like a long time ago. And I had a team back then, and I'm like, you need to be on my team, blah, 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 whatever. And you know, all these years later.
Which team?
Cycle Sport Specialized.
Okay.
At the time was Muscle Milk
Specialized,
and then became Cycle Sport Specialized. Shout out sponsors.
Where's Hagee at, you know?
Yeah, Hagee. God, Hagee, Leighton, all the boys.
He breathes different air at Monster. He's at a higher level, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
No, he's done well in life in all ways. Good man.
Yeah.
Good family man. Good businessman. Just a good human.
Those were cool years though back there. That was right when I kind of entered the picture
fun.
when the split between NorCal, SoCal.
Yeah.
And I was with the other Muscle Milk guys down there.
Sellers and the whole crew.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Cyto, it was all Cyto Sport, which was, you know, an iconic brand in the cycling space, and then they had the Muscle Milk thing, which was huge. And so, and that's our, like Chooch and I were doing that stuff back then for Moto with like KTM team and all that, MDK, KTM and all those guys. It was Brayton, obviously. Yeah, it was good times. But, yeah, that was our team.
Then I think Gatorade bought them, right?
Is that right? I don't even actually know whatever ended up happening.
I don't know who
I think Gatorade bought them
because they tried that Hydra thing, or that was Monster, right?
Well,
but
then they all went to Monster.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not sure what happened after that. I was a little bit more out of the loop. But Shane McCassie and I had a good relationship all those years, and so when we started the team, and at the time when Cyto Sport was based in the East Bay, in the Bay Area, like it just made a lot of sense, and we had a pretty awesome little team going. So it was great. It was like a partnership thing, a little bit with Specialized too, so it was good. Yeah, it was good.
Now, if you need a ride, just hit you up.
Yeah,
get on the team.
Totally.
You're finding gravel talent out here.
Yeah.
You know.
Justin, what are you doing now? So you're working at a shop and then racing and riding and having fun?
Just vibing, pretty much.
All right, right on.
Yeah, here getting hateful comments on YouTube.
Oh, dude. I get a lot of hate on the internet. It bums me out, but
I don't understand it.
That's what it's for now. That's what the internet is.
It is.
Yeah.
Dude, we took one of your clips, posted on the Fox of you doing that step up with the 30 Tabercast.
Yeah.
People getting so riled up about it. At the end of the day, dude, you're still like, you know, throwing sueys on a gravel bike.
Yeah,
right?
come
like
on.
That's,
you know.
Yeah.
Like I dare any of those people who had something to say to do that on
can't
any
do
bike.
that.
On any bike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Like, what's up with that?
it's so wild, dude.
That's just the internet, man.
I think it's Spencer
a dark
burner
place.
accounts out there just
No way.
rattling them off.
Spencer's bot farm.
Yeah. Because I've been getting this
Somewhere in
same
Eastern
heat.
Europe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess maybe it is my bots. Just I'm getting so much that I gotta make sure everyone else is feeling it.
You're like,
too.
I'm getting it too.
Yeah.
You're like, sure.
Yeah, all right. I'm getting kicked off, aren't I?
You are.
Wow, this is crazy.
Sorry,
right
Spencer.
now. That's what he's texting. He's texting
I know.
me.
I was just about to
I
text
gotta
him.
leave.
Yeah. We're gonna have Matt on for
This is
Marin
nuts.
Bikes.
Oh,
I think you know him.
Sippy.
Yes, Sippy, get over. I promised him 2 o'clock, and I messed up. And
bring him in,
dude.
We got stories too, man.
Yes, that's what I was. And we started talking
got
BMX
stories.
and stuff.
We
and I
got
was
stories.
like, dude, get
Bye,
on
Jasper.
in. There we go, dude. Sorry about that.
That's what everybody out on the internet
I was
to
texting
know.
you. I don't know if you
Jasper,
got. Did you get the
not
text?
Spencer?
You know,
I did get the text just
Okay,
now, but
I
I,
know.
was up here chatting with my boy Lars from Trailhead Cyclery, just catching up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Good old Lars.
So you guys have a history? Do you know each other?
Oh yes,
I know
a little
this
bit.
guy.
You know,
a lot bit.
Yeah.
We both worked at Specialized for many years together.
Okay.
Going back to 2011ish.
All right. So
Yeah.
like right when them Levos came out.
It was before Levo.
Yeah, prior.
Yeah.
Levo
Yeah.
prior.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do
This
we
guy
have
had a
some good war
signature
stories?
grip at Specialized?
Do you?
Yes.
What?
The Sip Grip.
Sip grip.
That's
Didn't know
clout.
this.
Matt Sipes, Sippy.
What?
Yeah, they ran that for a long time.
Long time.
Really?
They
Did you
just
get any
retired it.
residuals
Just
for that?
I
Or
really blew it, dude.
You
What?
did blow that.
Yeah, we
I
really.
saw the contract. It was bad.
was there a contract?
I was young. I was just excited, you know.
No way.
Yeah. I was just, you know, when you get when I joined Specialized 2008, I was just like, to join Specialized, I was like, I just want to get a job in the bicycle industry.
Yeah.
And then go to the straight to the top. It was like, bro, Willy Wonka.
You got a
Candy
grip on things
Factory.
real quick.
We did.
Really?
That was
Tell me some more history on this. Yeah. And so then you guys met there?
Yeah, I mean, I came in
the
like
full-
spring of 2011.
Yep.
And at the time, I was doing like sports marketing downstairs in USA. And this guy was like, product upstairs. But then within a year or so, I was upstairs doing PR stuff on the global side.
all
And then
mixed in.
we kind of merged that into where like I was kind of part of the mountain team for a while technically. And I was sitting back there with those guys because we were trying to, every company goes through this, where you're trying to bring product and marketing together more. Make sure the stories are told, make sure there's alignment, make sure the product that's being made has a market demand, etc. So it was like, okay, go sit with those guys. Instead of being over here in the marketing tower, it was like be a satellite, which kind of is my
Which
role.
is kind of rare.
That's my
'cause
role
they
at
don't
Fox too, because
do
I'm the
that
only
as
one in
much.
Scotts Valley in marketing, and that's
Yeah.
because of race and engineering. So like Owen and the rest of the team are all up in Vancouver. So
Okay.
I'm a satellite. It's the same idea.
I get it. That's
honestly.
why he's so pale.
Yeah, we don't got a lot of sun down.
Yeah, I
in,
can see that.
Vancouver.
And
Yeah.
probably rides roots like a mother.
Oh yeah, slickery.
Dude, I
Really
rode here
slickery
for the
roots.
first time ever.
And
just
you're
like dust blown trails over there. I'm
Dust
like,
blown trail. Stop it.
dude, I can't, man.
This
it's
stuff
so
sucks.
tough.
I get it. I
Different
get
kind
it.
of slippery.
All
Yeah,
right, so
exactly.
Then you were in there stealing chairs from him.
Yeah.
And relationship.
We go on
built.
tons of rides together.
Really?
And just
No,
all
it
kinds of
was
stuff.
it was the good old days.
And this dude, even then, was like, I mean, probably still is, but we remember those hill climbs we do, those Henry Coe hill climbs. You're fast, buddy.
Yeah.
We battle it out a bit.
a little skinny, nice, got
You
a
got
good
that climbing build.
power to weight ratio,
Mhm.
and it was aggressive. It was everyone. It was like a battle out of the gate, and I was known for just going really hard and exploding, and then falling off the back.
Show up,
So
blow up.
you should ask Joe Buckley about it if you ever get him
Okay.
on this podcast.
All right.
Chatting, but yeah, he'd be like, "Sippy, stop it," because I was just like young and frothy. I'm like, "Let's go, boys, let's do it."
But then you shred the downs too, man.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
We used to race
It's
a little
steezy
downhill.
too. Steezy.
That's
You're
important.
Smooth. This guy's got good style on a mountain bike.
Well, there's rules to it, right? Like if you're looking good, you're feeling good, and then you're riding fast, right?
Yeah, James
Absolutely.
Stewart.
Absolutely.
JS7.
JS7.
So there's rules.
Yeah, how stiff are your forks then?
They're pretty stiff.
Are they? Yeah,
not JS. No. It's got to work. We need some small bump sensitivity.
small bumps.
That off the top compliance.
Yes.
Which brings me to the Glide Core Air Spring. We're going to
Look
build
at
in
this guy
some native
with
advertising.
The product placement.
Owen could probably do the whole thing right now for you because you did the Academy videos and everything.
I need a teleprompter, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm your teleprompter buddy.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
All those Owen videos, I write them. He does them. We kill it. We do.
Dude, we
Talk about
we
a
were
little bit.
rocking teleprompter for some stuff at for the U.S. Cups,
Yeah.
and we put in like your name and then like some other things, and the athletes would just say
Say
your
your
name,
name.
and
Yeah.
we're like,
Yeah.
how what?
It's
You're
seriously
that
like
dumb?
Anchorman stuff.
You're that dumb?
Yeah.
They will literally. It was Anchorman. I was like,
Anchorman.
no, you don't say that, and literally they're like, oh shit, okay.
They don't make movies like Anchorman anymore. Why?
dude?
Too
Why
soft
not,
these
man?
days. Too soft.
Too soft.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
step on toes.
It's like cyclocross.
It's why they
just-
don't have cyclocross. Same reason.
Yeah.
See,
You can
Thank
track.
you.
There's a correlating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good movies.
Chart there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's an XY axis for sure.
I blame it on the marketing guys. It's the marketing guys.
So maybe we need to bring back Anchorman. Maybe get Will Ferrell to sponsor cyclocross somehow.
Okay,
That could
all right.
work.
Something like that.
And then so what? Then when did you leave Specialized?
I left Specialized in 2015.
Okay, kind of no.
2019.
Okay, so you lasted longer there. All right.
No, he started before me, left before me.
Yeah, it was 2008 to 2015.
Okay.
I did 8 years, 7, 8 years, about the same.
Across, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
7
did you go
years,
straight to Marin after that?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Started
Yeah.
there as a mountain bike product manager out of the gate.
Oh, out of the gate. You were like, I'm not this low-level grip-making game.
Well, Specialized was nice because you did a little bit of everything, and I was talking to Robert Egger about it, and I was like, I loved how you could do a little bit of helmets, a little bit of clothes, and like you just walk around and peek over a desk, and like, what are you working on? Oh, that's cool. Check it out. It was a really neat time to be there, and I really cherish it.
It was a neat time.
Yeah,
Learned a lot.
Yeah, you guys were a part of a good time there, right?
It was a great. I mean, I think every time's a good time. It's just all for me. That felt like a great time. I'm just talking life in general, not just Specialized.
Do you need a margarita as well? We get a couple.
It does help make everything be a great time.
Oh, that looks nice.
Do you need one?
I'm going to stick to. You have any beers?
What do we have for beers, you guys? Do we have? I don't know.
Like
we have an 805.
That sounds great. I love 805.
805 on the other side, but I think. Or actually, we also have some lagers in there. What else do we have?
805 is a fantastic choice. If it's there, or a
It's
lager.
bottled.
In
I
your
think we're gonna
Dometic
have to-
dual zone fridge freezer.
Hey, do you see that?
Brought to you by.
Look at this guy. Product placement.
I'm trying to help you out here.
I know. Is that?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, in a bottle.
I might have to
Bottle.
pop the. I might. I don't know.
Here, I can open it.
Okay. All right. I like it.
We got a phone.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Don't hurt the RV.
Don't hurt the RV.
It's not.
We got some over here.
He's got some over here.
Yeah, I can do.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. 805. Proud sponsor of TDS.
TDS. Yes, right.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Clap.
There we go.
I graduated Chico State.
It shows. It shows.
Be a lot cooler
Did
if
you
you
guys want
did.
some drinks too, or where are we at?
I'm good.
It's
I'd
really
rock
good.
a water if you guys have it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Get the
Okay.
get the
Is that
virgin some
allowed?
water. Let's get them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's actually warm. We don't even keep the water cool here.
I was at
That's
Easy
the
Street
level
Billiards
we're at.
last night. I need water.
Easy. I love that place.
Dude.
Yeah, it was fun. It's been 3 nights in a row I've been there now.
I got kicked out of there once.
You do like that place.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And then so after that, Marin Bikes now. But I mean, okay, there's a huge difference between Marin and Specialized. Was it a reprogramming?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
Like
a huge difference. It was a complete reprogramming. I mean, it's all the same basics.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's really what I learned at Specialized. And I even like go backwards a little bit, not to talk about that first, is the people I learned from at Specialized laid the foundation of everything I do today. Most importantly, probably being Mike McAndrews, who is he's the best, right? And so he was
a
kind of like
Fox
my
guy too for a lot of years.
Fox, RockShox, Mavericks, Factory Connection,
Oh, Factory Connection too?
Kawasaki.
He was a Wardy's guy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And we're talking the Mick that's in the Specialized video about the linkage design? Really?
Yeah.
With the hands?
Yes.
Mick, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Legend.
I had no idea.
Oh.
See, Moto makes the best people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, dude.
I got to meet Bob Hanna working there. We made a Bob Hanna Hurricane
That's
Enduro.
I tell this story. I gotta jump in. Bob, when we do our lunch rides, our Specialized lunch rides that were very like infamous, Bob would occasionally fly down from Ketchum for the lunch ride, and by himself in his little plane, land in San Martin, pull his bike out, ride over, do the lunch ride with us, which was no joke of a ride. And Bob wasn't exactly young at that point, still deeply competitive. Then hop in his plane and fly back to Ketchum.
No.
That's baller.
Absolute facts. Bob Hanna,
Why?
legend,
Gnarly.
the goat.
Was he just wanted to beat you guys that bad or something?
He just,
or what was
I
he
wasn't
just
out there. I
he
was
had a
on the line.
plane,
Okay.
and he's Bob Hanna, dude. What are you
But
gonna do?
He did want to beat him.
Do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
At that point, he's Bob
Dude,
Hanna.
What?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know this. Okay.
Oh
wow.
yeah, dude.
Okay. So Mick.
Yeah, so I started as a suspension technician at Specialized. Learned a bunch
Okay.
of stuff, working on all kinds of shocks, forks, command post.
Are we talking the command post that would castrate you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It'll
one.
scramble your eggs.
Dude. Well, who decided yes on that?
No, I didn't decide yes. I just tell. I
You
was a
just made it.
technician. I was
They were
not
like-
the engineer. I
were
was a
they-
technician.
Were they
Alright.
like, hey, make it stronger, make it faster? And you were like, it can't go anymore.
More.
We're already pulled over as far as we can pull over.
Seriously. Who said yes?
No, it was the start of it, right? It wasn't. We didn't know. We're just like, let's do this. Couple positions, and then we're like, oh, let's put some in the middle. We got some ribs. We're not fishing for precision. And the Woo was my favorite.
Woo.
Woo
Keith,
needs to come
you know
back.
Keith's here now. Me. Yeah.
Keith, yep, is the best. But so there's a lot of fun projects there, and then transitioned into working underneath Brandon Sloan and managing the larger kind of like all the full suspension bikes in terms of bill of materials and development and component development. That's how we got SIP grips involved.
Okay.
The Benny pedals we did a lot of fun stuff there.
Yeah.
And so got to a point where it's like when you get to Brandon Sloan and Joe Buckley, you're like, there's kind of a ceiling. You're not going past it. Then it's okay. We got to break off. Time to do our own thing at Marin, and we've been there for 11 years now.
Okay.
Crazy time flies.
But and the things I learned at Specialized regarding chassis development, suspension, and how the suspension and chassis need to work together is really how we have bikes that ride as well as they do at the price points that they do.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, Specialized is like college, you know, for the industry. Like it's you got to cram for your finals. Like it's stressful. There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff going on. You're trying to balance a lot, but like once you're done with it, you can take it anywhere. And it's cool. You know, it's I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't change a thing. It's good. Just saw Mike at lunch today. Nice. It was good. It was good to catch up, chat for a bit.
It does seem like, I mean, Specialized I feel like they get probably some of the most hate inside the industry, but they do push the industry forward.
100%.
Yeah, like I feel like if it wasn't a little bit for them, a lot of the industry might not be where we wouldn't have. I feel like e-bikes,
100%. Like somebody said about Steve Jobs, like it's hard to punch a hole in the universe wearing velvet gloves. It's the same deal. Like, you know, can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
That's right.
You know, without a command post. Can't make an omelet without an original command post.
That was a big setup.
Yeah. I did.
That was
we worked on that in advance for weeks. Yeah. But no, it's like, you know, it's two sides of the same coin. I think, you know, now this margarita's hitting. It's like
we're getting the real stories now.
It's not, but it could be. But if it were,
these ones are 14%. Do I need to get you that?
No, this is 5.9. I'm fine. No, it's like everything is two sides, man. And like this is my problem with the internet. We were talking earlier about commenters and social, so I'm bringing it back. Like, dude, there's this idea, this myth that people seem to have to perpetuate these days that like something is going to be all everything. It's going to be all good. Or here's the answer to this. There's no answers, dude, and there's no all good. Everything that is good is equally good and bad. You know, any power that exists has the ability to be used for equally for good and for bad. Like the yin and the yang, the two sides of the same coin, the double edges of the sword. Like this is like the oldest philosophical stuff in the book. So I'm just going to say to everybody out there, like, stop pretending it ain't like that. Like, you take the good with the bad and you get on with your life. And stop wanking about it in the comments on Austin's Instagram.
Yeah, when's the Sean Estes freaking book coming out about how to handle comments on the web right now? Seriously.
What grinds your gears? Tell us.
Now you're getting me into, like, car talk. And that's like, car talk.
But that's not very happy.
Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers. God,
I'm telling you, by the end of this, I do want him to read some of the just craziest DMs. He's going to have to pull it up, and we'll transfer it on the screen for later.
There is a lot of people that think that the Fox account is the Fox News account.
Yeah,
because it's just at Fox.
And it literally, but look at the logo's different.
No, like we have at Fox.
Yeah, that's our handle.
That's pretty hectic. Yeah,
well, like Ted Cruz, you know, mentioned
how much do they
stuff like that.
do they like? Have they tried to buy that?
We got hacked about 6-7 years ago, and they were trying to hold us for ransom.
Yes,
but we ended up like.
What?
I don't remember, man. I don't know. You're the crypto guy.
That's right.
How's that going for you?
We're mining it in there right now.
Of course you are.
Power here. I'm
you
just
are.
burning it up.
Yeah, prestige worldwide.
That's right.
Yeah, no.
Hey, cost base is 30 right now. I'm still good.
Yeah. Well, it depends on when you got in. I don't even remember what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
We were talking about someone hacked your account.
The Fox thing. Yeah, someone hacked the account, tried to hold it for ransom.
Yeah.
I had a couple friends I'd made like a billion years ago who were like employee number like 14 and 22 at Facebook or something.
Okay. Wow.
I just reached out to them and they got it sorted out for us real quick.
Nice.
Yeah, just closed it out by the back.
Yeah. But it was prior to that, it was basically impossible.
Yeah.
Secured the house.
It is brutal. Like I've helped people with accounts and getting it back, and they want the pay us in Bitcoin attitude and all that shit like that.
I am the boat captain now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I mean, it's also like pretty tough to get hacked too. Like with all the two-factor authentication you have.
This is before
and
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think
that's why that stuff exists.
Well, you say that, but I see how it's actually. I've watched things on how it's actually easier with that because you can like
conspiracy theories.
Well, I mean, look, I got real nerds back here who hack shit all day, but
InfoWars.
Yeah, what do you think we're really doing here? Why is there two Starlinks?
Is that why Alex Jones is right there in the corner? I wonder what he was doing.
But like, because we mess with wireless technology. That's what we're deep in for the live streams.
Right.
Of how easy I could pop up here and take everyone's cell phone, take your number, and grab all your data that's coming in. So I hit the thing for the two two-factor authentication. I take your number right then, take it, get right in, get through your bank account, get through everything straight there. Yeah.
It happened to Commensal. Commensal got hacked like a year ago.
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they lost
really?
like their whole account. Well,
Did they have to rebuild from scratch?
Yeah, well, no, it got like free back. They got all the thing, but for a little while, it was just Commensal like 0 posts, 0 followers. Like, it was gone, and then
Just dark.
Yeah, and then
Dark
I think they
Commensal.
slowly started to rebuild it back, and then I think at one point it just refreshed, and all the stuff they had from years ago came back up. But
Dang.
yeah,
It is the dangers of social media and us like giving that keys off, right? It's I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah, I've like I don't know. I used to be like when I was typing out captions and getting things like or like even popping up on the feed and whatnot. I used to be kind of scared of like, oh man, there's a lot of people seeing this, but I think you desensitize after as long as you've been doing it, and you're just
That's
kinda
true.
like,
That's
yeah.
true. Exposure therapy.
Exactly right. Yeah, for better or for worse.
I don't like it.
But yeah,
I don't like
Austin's
it.
old-fashioned.
Yeah, let's just fight it out in the pits. That's where I'm at. Come on over. All those guys
exactly.
say in those comments, I want you to say it to my face. Come on.
And they never
Let's
will,
go.
you know?
Yes, I'm in. I'm bringing 9
You gonna fight on the
millimeter,
White House
but-
lawn with Trump at his UFC thing?
Hey,
Is that the
Oh
deal?
my gosh, yeah.
Get
well,
Austin in there.
That's right.
insane, yeah.
I look. I don't bring a knife to a fight. I bring a gun. I'm sorry. We're just winning. Yep. You want to use your fist? Boom. Done. Out.
Easy, done
Yeah.
the American way. We'll
That's
settle
right.
this right now.
That's right.
Yep. It's gonna be all one thing. You're gonna be all one dead.
Well, I see all these guys. What's
And I'm
the?
gonna be all one alive.
I'm sure you see the videos. What jujitsu and the guy's crawling towards you.
Oh,
yeah. I'm like,
you got good ground game.
no, I don't. I'm
Oh.
just saying, like that. Why are you working that hard, buddy? I'm just gonna click clack. Bye bye.
Click-clack,
You know.
okay, yeah.
So
you do live in Arizona?
I think we
No,
saw that in
California.
Indiana Jones. Proven.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is
See?
true. Indiana Jones was the true OG with that one. That's true. That was that was improvised too. That scene was actually improvised. That was just Harrison
Really?
Ford.
He
being a
was sick,
genius.
right? That's what I
think,
heard.
I don't know if he was sick or not, but he was like, "This is a lot. I'm going to do this," and they were like, "That was brilliant."
I mean, hey, that's where I'm at. I'm just saying. You know.
Work smarter, not harder.
That's right. See.
What's Marine got new this year?
We just launched the TAM yesterday.
TAM. You
All new
created a
cross-country full suspension bike.
Does it have Fox on it?
It does. Top 2 levels.
Look at this. This is a winning
Insider
combination.
trading.
Does it have a pivot?
No,
There
and the
we go.
reason we chose Fox mainly was the Float SL, 130 mils of travel, and we felt that where XC, like, okay, let's be honest, it's an alloy bike. It's not going to go to World Cups, but it is going to have some fun on the trail, and it is pretty darn fast, and we feel that XC geometry and everything is going to be as aggressive as it is, and the drops and the things they're doing. A 130
Very
travel
capable.
front, 120 rear.
That category is hot right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some of those colorways too.
Oh,
So there
really?
was, yeah, they're nice.
Are they out, all the colorways,
Well-
or you just seen them?
Marin has also turned 40 this year. I got my little logo there.
Okay.
Boom. And so it went full Miami Vice, like full 80s. Like it leans into it hard.
Isn't it wild that the 80s was 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Like even like the latter part of the 80s.
Time flies when you're having fun.
88 right here.
Give me
dude.
another margarita. But
That's right. Damn. Yeah, these guys.
I kid.
These are like 2,000 babies over here.
Dang, that's wild.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Hey, Chooch is older though.
Dude.
Chooch will always be older.
Dude,
Jordy too.
Did you see? His back's all messed up.
Oh,
He could
no.
barely even walk.
Oh.
He went and rode UC, and he said he hit a root, did a little, and then
Chooch.
Gnarly.
Chooch.
hit that. I'm like, man, dude, you might want to pack it up, man.
They
Retire.
probably call it a day. I mean, he's got to be pushing 60 now.
I know,
Nah,
dude.
he's like mid 50s.
I think he just needs to do some yoga.
He does need to do
Do
some
some-
yoga.
I feel like I met you through Chooch too, right? Or no?
Salcedo, I don't know.
I
Doubt
feel
it.
like no.
Doubt it.
Possibly. I
Do
do
you
know the man.
You know
you
Chooch?
do?
you
Yeah,
know
I
Rob?
think that's how I met you,
Yeah.
right? And was it at where did we meet at Crankworks?
Yeah, you might
I
be
think
right about
so.
that.
Yeah, I mean every time with Chooch, it's an adventure. We went on the most deadliest trail of my life.
We had a good time though, didn't we?
You did. I
took this guy up to the top of the world for the first time and back down like Khyber and Kush and all that
Oh,
stuff.
no
and
way. Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, West. I ride this type of terrain. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know where I was at.
We were on little bikes though. It was fun. I was on little bikes.
Great
Yeah,
little
it was
bikes.
fun.
Have
Crazy.
fun.
Yeah.
Like Matt's saying, these little bikes crush nowadays.
Yeah.
I just finished Downieville, and I like got off the Downieville, hopped on a plane, went to Crankworks, and I had like my XC shoes, pedals, 130 Stumpy,
Let's
you know,
go.
half shell. I was like, let's go top of the world, boys.
Yeah.
Did a heli drop with Pink Bike on Rainbow, and then I was like, let's go. And so we went up there.
We're like sitting in line and like, I think you might need a full face. I'm like, why? Where are we going?
But I know.
You're like, huh? I do?
I needed a full face.
Yeah.
I was shitting on that trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada pucker you.
Good though.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah, reevaluate. Me and Chooch were reevaluating our lives on that trail for a little bit. Yeah. Like, you gonna do this? I don't. If you don't do it, I don't have to do it, right? Is that where we're at? Like, that's where we're at.
Yeah, I'm in a stage in my life where I'm okay to walk things now. Like, it's fine.
For real, me too. Is that where you guys are at now?
I'm there.
To an extent.
Sure. I'm way there.
It's a fine line.
I think what happens is I got back into like endurance racing, and you're like, I don't want to get hurt, and I don't want to like miss a month or 2 or 3 of like racing and stuff. So you just like, it's like, you know, Justin, I'm pretty soft these days when it comes to that stuff. Like, but you know, it's just other things, different things.
You just sold me on
different
gravel
stages
racing.
of life.
Yeah. I'm in my lifetime phase. I'm trying to get back in their good graces. I just really want to be the best at exercising now. Changed my view.
Have you tried CrossFit?
Have you tried CrossFit?
That's what they'll add to Sea Otter next year.
Dude.
Is CrossFit.
Dude, did you hear the run race? They had how many people? Like 7,000 people?
Yeah, that goes to show. It's a 10K dirt trail run.
Like, wow. No hate on runners, but
great.
I'm camping up here, and they were like, hey, runners, are you ready? I'm like,
did you hear it
WTF,
yelling?
I'm at Sea Otter.
Yes.
Why are we talking about runners?
I thought it was a joke, and I thought the way that they were talking, I was like, there must be not many people down there.
It's a controversial year. 2-day enduro, move the slalom course off to Feedbray Hill.
Hey, but they added Toro Park though for that enduro, which is cool.
That's an improvement.
Better trails.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm gonna throw a hot take in here. We were all talking about how much we love cross. They tried doing a cross race here for a couple of years during the boom of cross. It was a bad idea. They never should have done it. The run race makes more sense. You're bringing in more people. You're attracting a new audience. You're expanding, right?
I mean,
and then you're
except for the
them.
fact that your thing is called cycling.
No, it's fine though. I'm going to get on Sean's bandwagon here because 7,000 people who maybe don't ride a bike showing up, checking out bikes. That's not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. You think that's why we had? I feel like the show was a little bit bigger this year. Maybe not.
Probably. I'm curious to see the
Expos,
numbers.
but yeah, the people. I feel like it.
I mean,
don't know.
you've got an extra 4,000 or 5,000 or 7,000 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
To Matt's
actually-
point, they come through, they go through the expo, they see the stuff. You know when you go to the airport and they make you walk through the duty free, and you're like, I didn't want a bottle of Jack Daniels, but here we are. You know?
But I got 20 hours to burn. Let's do this.
Yeah, I smell kind of bad. I'll buy that weird cologne.
Just don't open it on the plane.
Yeah,
Sure.
don't. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're like, and duty free? It's kind of the same thing, right? You come here to go run, you have to walk through there, and you're like, I'm going to buy that Marin with that Fox suspension on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shameless
Working.
I love
I
it.
enjoyed that plug. 100% get behind it.
All right, then where you? I guess we haven't even asked you guys. Where are you out on the new slalom situation here?
I have feelings.
Yeah.
I was angry before I came here.
Was your $150 part of that? Or
No, I didn't race it. But I think a lot of people were being pretty negative about it. But to me, it just looked like classic slalom from the '90s, and that's rad.
I agree with that. What was the price tag then to race?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, but the inflation, Bitcoin,
Yeah, is that what we're- hey,
all
stop
that
it,
stuff,
stop it.
Iran.
I'll
Straight
send-
up Hormuz was open back then.
I think it's open again. I don't know. It's on, off, on, off.
Israel didn't sponsor the podcast. It was a whole different deal back then.
Stop it. Hey, I'll take the money. Fuck it. Let's go.
That's what everybody
That's
says.
right.
And that's why we're in this mess.
That's right.
That's how we got here.
Epstein's got the photos of me. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. No, I mean I've asked everyone, and it just like it's blowing up on Instagram, right? And the 150 for a flat field, not flat field, but a down field with grass. So that's.
I don't know. I mean,
don't
like
know.
it's
I don't
point A
know.
to point B. Who can get there fastest? So if you got there fastest, you were the best.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. Like I think if I was
like
Kyle,
that you're still competitive right now. I like it.
If I was Kyle, I almost won a race yesterday.
Hold on, was there only two? Let's get into that.
No,
one
there was
second.
definitely like 60 or so people in my race, but
only
myself-
two showed to the podium.
The third
photo?
guy was 30 minutes back. So
And
I
he
don't
was
think
late to the podium.
He was late. He didn't show to the podium. Yeah, we're gonna find him one of these days. But no, it was a different deal. But I still didn't win. I was his first loser. But you know, I don't know. It's go back to the yin yang thing. It's both, dude. It's both.
Here we go.
So you know, if I was Kyle straight, I'd be bummed like about this for sure, and that's a valid point of view.
Yeah.
But like other people have different points of views, and a lot of people share his point of view, and that's totally valid. A lot of people share a different point of view, and that's valid too. I think there's just 1,000 ways to look at it. But I've heard a lot of I asked a lot of pro riders coming into this weekend like what they thought about it, and some really good slalom specialists were like, it's sick, like it's really cool. I think it's maybe not holding up as well because it's off camber and it's grass, so like it's burning in different, where like a berm track kind of holds up, you know, because the berms do that. So there's variables, but you know, I'd like to know why it happened. I've heard different stories, and I don't know which ones are true and which ones aren't. Maybe there's a little bit of truth to each. As long as it wasn't some, you know, corporate decision. Like I heard a story that like Sea Otter didn't like the way that it looked, or Lifetime or someone didn't like the way it looked in aerial photos, having that big old scar on the hillside. No idea if that's true or not. I heard Kyle wanted to bring in dirt, but that was like too expensive and complicated versus just using the dirt over there. So I've heard a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't know what the real truth is. It's very hard to even everyone's got a point of view, so who knows what the real truth is either way. There's, your side, their side, and the truth. I don't know. But I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go watch the darn thing here in a little bit, see what happens. Yeah. I think it'll make for some good racing, and that's all I really care about is seeing some good racing.
I hope it's good racing.
I think it will be. Yeah. I mean, you got to get from here to there fastest. Like, it doesn't really matter what's in between.
Yeah. I like that attitude. Can we talk to some more people in the cycling industry about that?
Well, I'll be honest, like 15, 20 years ago, the Keith DeFibra Hill, I think I'm just mad it's not on Keith DeFibra Hill.
Also, Keith.
It used to, shout out Keith.
Mad respect for Keith.
It just used to be pretty raw like that, and it was really fun. Yeah, and it got really bermy because there used to only be like 4 berms.
Yeah. And they were like little kind of almost catch berms. And then it turned into a whole thing.
Yeah, then it got
pre-built or just because everyone.
No, it was like couple berms at the top, and then be like one couple jump section.
Part of the deal with Keith, I know Keith really well, and he would explain to me. He's like, they had to return it back to the natural state between. Yes. So how much work did you want to put into it to have to tear it down after a week and then rebuild it again a year later? So it was just work with what you got, and then it got more and more.
Have you ever heard of Supercross?
Yeah, dude, I have. Sorry, they store that dirt in temperature-controlled warehouses for an entire year to use for one weekend, and then they do Monster Jam a week later because you can use the same dirt. And it's
I don't know. Can we figure it out? I'm just saying. I know a guy.
Yeah, not everything's different. There's always different things. But
I just work here. That's okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to look at it. But
my point was that it's pretty raw and it's OG slalom and it's pretty darn cool if you look at it.
Yep.
It might provide some good racing. Pretty close, right?
Yeah. Might provide some good crashing.
Yeah. I've seen some slide outs for sure.
Well, that's makes slalom fun. If, smooth is fast. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast kind of deal.
Yeah.
We'll see, right? I guess.
It worked years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Might work today.
So is it a permanent thing like this, you think?
Who knows?
I don't know. That's what I'm kind of wondering,
But I think for us older, distinguished gentlemen, it gives us Norba vibes.
Exactly.
It's giving Norba, and I'm here for it, as they would say.
Yep.
They would say, "Look at you with the young man's comment."
Did I do it right, Owen?
Yeah.
Did I do it right?
We practiced.
Exactly.
Have you been tipping him, guiding him through so he can get 14 followers?
No, he's like, "Yo, Unc, hear me out," and I'm like, "Yeah, dog, give it to me."
Not even, dude. You're with it. You're with it.
No way. And I mean, I don't want to see. I guess I want to go back to the old one. That's where I'm at. I want the old one, and you can see it. That's where I'm just at.
No, it's like a natural amphitheater over there, and that totally works. And don't get me wrong, it's all good. But let's just see this one. Let's all go over there this afternoon, take a gander, and see how it goes, and let's be open-minded.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here for good racing. Don't get me wrong. I wish there was a good pump track head-to-head.
They used to have a speed and style. That was like a pump track with tricks.
They had dirt jumps and stuff.
They had dirt jumps. Yeah, the speed and style was dope.
That was crazy.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I was bummed when Crankworks got rid of that, but I don't know.
Yeah, you just got to go with the times. Everything changes.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm here for pump track.
One of the things we learned at Specialized was the Japanese symbol for crisis also means opportunity.
Oh. Wow. Were these posters?
Wow.
It's motivational on the wall.
It's true, though.
No, they weren't.
Life size.
No. Both sides of the same coin, brother.
Wow.
So we can cry about it or we can make the best of it.
Did he walk through an old Apple Steve Jobs thing, think different, and then he just brought these with the Einstein over there? Or
maybe, but it's true.
You had to get an innovator die tattoo.
Did you? Do you have one?
I can't show mine on live TV.
It's like
I don't even want to
single
know
speed
anymore.
world
It's only on my. It's only for my subscribers.
Oh wow.
Do you have a subscriber channel?
Absolutely not.
Please.
But I could start one if there was enough interest.
No,
Sean
you
Estes
didn't.
Patreon.
No, you didn't.
I kid.
No.
Slide in the DMs. Let me know.
Jesus, the plugs on here are gold. We're gonna have so many. I'm gonna put up a blooper reel of just all these little plugs.
Yeah,
You're gonna have your own set of drops soon to keep this up.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I love it.
Someone's got to do it.
So what? You're ready to start a podcast? Where are we at?
No, we'll talk later.
Oh, come on.
Not me. Well, sort of. But we'll
what
talk
do you
later.
mean? You personally?
Well,
it's you.
Yeah. Yes and no. We'll talk.
No,
later.
there's others.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Okay. Are we bringing the kids on?
I mean, does the FCC allow that? I'm not sure how this works.
We're on YouTube.
Where's your company incorpored?
I got actually multiple
Bermuda?
places.
Oh, we're good to go.
Yeah,
Let's
we're good
go.
to go.
Right. Yeah, we'll bring the kids on.
I had to get smart. Yeah.
Epstein Island.
Jesus. Harsh, dude. I'm never going to win this one.
I kid.
I love it.
We got to do it for the fans.
Controversial.
Do it for the fans. Do it for the
No, because everything else is just so boring.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, I did controversial subjects on there, and I've been fried, so I'm just pre-warning you.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'll go from 13 to 12 followers. It's fine.
typically fighting that. You know, it's hard every day.
Every day, all the bots get wiped out, and you gotta get new bots. Like,
Stop it!
Dang it!
This guy right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're on. Dude, you need another Marg right now. He does.
I am good.
And I'm good. I just don't want to see you. You know,
properly chill.
Hashtag banned. You know, like
exactly.
or what do they say? Canceled.
Canceled.
Yes, I don't want to get you canceled. Okay.
We don't do that anymore. Cancel culture.
I
That's
don't
so
know.
2020.
Things happen
I think
fast
people
nowadays.
still get canceled.
They
man.
still
but then
get
they get
canceled.
brought back.
Yeah,
They
it's true. I
they
think
do.
people, if they handle it or they don't give a fuck about it, then it's like, okay.
It kind of
sure.
blows over, which is not the best thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it needs to not blow over, and sometimes it's okay if it does.
Yeah. I get it.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Are we? I have Carl Decker coming on.
Oh, you
here
have
in
the
a little bit.
decorator.
Dude,
Yeah.
the man.
Yeah.
That's a sick
Do you want to talk some shit to him when he gets on?
No,
or
I got
you
nothing
out?
but love for Carl.
Okay.
He did it his way. We were riding with Barry earlier today, Wicks, he and Carl kind of came up through the same period of racing, and we were just talking about how, back to the best at exercising thing, how they were saying how like they were having a talk the other day, and they were just like, you know, no hate for what these guys are doing these days out here. It's amazingly like impressive. But they were just like, I'm just going to say that I'm very glad that I came up through racing in the time that I did.
Yeah.
You know, that's using their words sort of, but like, and Carl can put it in his own words. But yeah, like it was a different time back then, and those guys both were legendary. Yeah, Carl did everything really well. And even up until a few years ago, he was still giving people a run for their money at Downieville and stuff like that. And no, he's an OG. That guy, nothing but love for Carl.
Yeah. I mean, they don't build athletes like that anymore.
No, they
right?
don't. No.
You know, the John Tomacs and stuff like that. where you
Yeah,
have to
he
race
was like of
everything.
that, the end of that kind of era in a way. Yeah.
I mean, I guess Greg Menard might be the last.
Oh
one
yeah,
for
I tried to
that,
get him to come up today in a pinch, but that was a
I
little
heard
bit
he
of
was partying pretty hard last night.
That's not unnormal. That's not abnormal.
But then I heard he looked great today. Like he was completely fine.
100%.
How does he do that, being that old?
He's just. First of all, he's not that old. I'm older than him a little bit. But no,
Well, did he race the gravel race?
Dude, there's only one goat, bro.
There's one goat.
There's only one goat.
Well, apparently to you, there's a second loser out of 60, but the third place guy didn't show up. So
Yeah, he didn't show up. Kind of bummed though, because it makes the podium look weak.
I've-
Kind of devalues
I'm
your
not
whole
believing
race.
you. I think I'm going to need to see the
Go
results
look,
pulled up.
Pull it up on the live feed. It's on there. And Lifetime.
Live feed.
Lifetime.com. Sea Otter Classic. Brought to you by WeatherTech, Mazda, Laguna Seca, whatever. it's on there, dude. You can find it.
I love it. You pissed Lifetime off right when you got onto the podcast.
Now
and then now you're
back,
plugging them.
It's
They're
the
back.
yin and the yang thing. Dude.
It is. It
You
is.
already talked about this. Why are you bringing up old shit?
I'm trying not to get canceled by him. You know what I mean? I like my spot. You know?
I'm just trying to, hey, no, like when I learned in PR was like all press is good press. So Lifetime, we're just pumping you up. Pumping up those tires.
There you go.
Inflating the Nike Airs for the run.
We're gassing them up, and gas ain't cheap right now, so you're welcome.
Dude, hey, California tax on it, dude. Making it rough. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. All right.
I mean, we can fill the air till Carl gets here if you
wanna
need
fill
us
it?
to.
I'm down
As
to.
long as he gets here in a reasonable time
I was
frame.
hoping we were getting the ideas on your new podcast and how we're going to rule the world by
We'll
the
talk
end of
about
this.
that, but that's separate.
Okay. All right.
It's not
Fine.
for
We don't want to
public
give out
consumption.
ideas. We don't want them to hear.
Exactly. It's a
steal it.
prestige
'Cause
worldwide thing. And there's NDAs. And
it does seem like
IP.
everyone's making a podcast now. So
That's the problem.
I landed on
truthfully.
Plymouth Rock a little early. I just want to help.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
understand.
We'll make a turkey dinner together, bro. Don't worry.
We're looking for
That'll be good.
quality, not quantity. Here.
Exactly.
Thank you.
We got ideas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not to get canceled on the way.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No,
I
you
like
got to
it.
push the boundaries a little bit. I think.
Yeah, I
That's,
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
In the right way.
Yeah. That's what we're doing here today. We're like the Joe Rogan of cycling podcasts. Right, Austin?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No, we're the pulp. We'll just go with pulp.
Pulp MX.
Yes.
It's controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
But it's
Hot
good.
takes.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, he says what he says.
I do. And he's still here and doing good,
Yeah.
isn't he?
I mean, have we seen what the issue? Right. I mean, Tomac's out. Did I just
I
spoil
actually
it for
don't
you?
know.
No, I knew. I already got him out of my fantasy. He's,
Dude, crashed in practice. He's out. So if you have your fantasy and you're watching,
What's
this,
the injury? What's the deal?
broken heart.
No.
15 points. No, crashed. Looks like his shoulder. Not going to race tonight.
that's a bummer. I got a group of friends in Chico. They're all mountain bikers. They love Tomac. And
Who doesn't love Tomac?
Yeah, I love Tomac too, but we've dubbed them the Tomac Tuggers. So shout out to the Tomac Tuggers. Sorry about tonight.
Wow.
This beer's for you guys. And for you,
But
Ian.
I just love that name. We have a group text. It's called that. And we just talk shit. It's amazing.
rough, dude. That championship is, I mean, they lost it last weekend, I feel like.
But that's that sport. It can all go away in an instant. And that's kind of the beauty of it. It's the gladiator thing, you know?
That's what I love, though, about
That's why it's so good.
it's so good. We
So
need
good.
that back in this.
Just heal up Tomac and come back next year, please.
Yeah. Hey, if
That's all
Bro
I'll
can
say.
come back from the Achilles, he can come back from a little shoulder thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might know some stuff.
Bet you do.
Don't want to hear it.
I don't want to get
People
in
thought
trouble.
they knew stuff last time too. Who knows, man?
Yeah, he is. Dude, he's told me so many times that he's retiring.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't. So, I don't know.
It's a tiger.
It
Hard
is
to
an
walk away.
optional year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you. That's that feeling, and when you're on top, you've been in there. You're in the gladiator thing.
Never been there,
and-
dude.
Yeah.
Never been
It's like a gnome.
No,
Not even
you've been
close.
there. You've been
Not
right up
even
there.
close, bro.
Yes.
No.
Hey, here's your helmet.
When you got second in that race, you weren't
I
there?
worked with those dudes, yes, but I was never. Yes, fair. I did
Yesterday,
work
you
with those
kind of
guys.
had a little bit of that with the second on the podium.
Dude, like kind of maybe
Do we-
a fraction of a little thing, but no, I've worked with those dudes, and yes, I know
But
what
you've
it's like.
seen it.
Yeah,
You've seen
100%.
it. When you're
yes,
in there,
yes.
it's just different.
And I love like Eli, Kenny. Like I love that these days it's like the new legends and the young man dicing it up. It's
Yeah.
really cool to see. It didn't used to be like that.
No,
you
I know. You
There
were
was
out
like
at
K-Dub
25,
and a bunch
bro.
of young guys, right? And like, and it's like, yes, the transfer is sick and you're a legend, but he wasn't like winning races. You know what I mean? But like these dudes now, it's like, is it going to be a 15-year-old or a 35-year-old winning the race tonight? It's so cool.
I'm just so bummed we don't get to see Tomac, Deegan, Jet.
That's what I'm
Hunter.
saying.
Like everyone outdoors just battling.
Yes.
Well, we might. He might do
Yeah?
outdoors. I think
Yeah.
he's going to do
It's
outdoors.
all right, small injury.
Yeah, I don't know how bad the injury is, but I
A
think
minute ago, he's
something.
acting like the guy was dead.
He's dead.
He's
He's
like, I might
done.
know some stuff.
Damn.
They're amputated.
No, I'm saying for next year.
Arm off.
Next
Like-
year. Gosh.
Oh, okay. I'm just
damn.
making sure. Just making sure.
I'm just saying we might not see him next year. That's all I'm saying.
Don't say something where they have to cancel this one too.
Dude, I know. I had to take the one yesterday
Yeah,
down.
dude.
Is there something new?
Don't blow the embargo, dog.
Dude, I know.
Blow the
Rule number
embargo.
one.
That's over.
It's fun.
Maybe I'm not a podcaster anymore. You know, that's what it is.
Maybe
But
it
I
is.
mean, look, that series and what they've done with that, and like now there's older guys in it, and how it's racing. Like,
awesome.
how do we build that over here? Like with XC or
You like Jeff
something.
Kabush in the Lifetime Grand Prix 5 years ago.
Oh wow!
And they didn't. When the
Straight
Grand Prix
facts.
came out, Kabush went out there and called it exactly how it was. And what happened? He basically got canceled. He was like, it's racing, and racing is merit-based. And they're like, well, we don't want you in here, old guy. And back then, he was, I mean, he's still very fast, but even back then, he was still competitive, you know? And they were like, no, you're too old. You don't have enough Instagram followers.
When I was a kid, I remember watching Norba racing on OLN.
Oh,
And I was like, well, they're
Outdoor
racing Mount
living.
St. Anne. It was just awesome. So, I mean, like, downhill, it'd be amazing to see downhill come back. And honestly, what they've been doing with the World Cups,
Yeah.
bring back Red Bull, please. And thank you, Rob
Yeah.
Warner.
Yes.
We miss you.
dude, I do
Elliot.
miss Rob Warner. I do.
It was good.
Yeah.
I stopped watching. I'm done.
Well, yeah, because you can't find it. But I mean,
Yeah.
And even if you can, it ain't that good.
Turn the volume down, too, because
Yeah.
yeah.
no offense, no hate comms.
I
Everyone's
don't
trying
know.
hard.
I will say XC did beat the numbers for it now for viewership.
Yeah.
Which is
XC's
wild.
good now,
It is
man.
good though. Yeah.
But I was having a talk
Oh,
with
God, that's
some
32.
people, the people who run the Sea Otter Australia over lunch, and they were talking about how XC racing, though, it's not translating, right? And probably same with downhill. Like downhill spectating, the TV package, that whole thing is good. And even in XC category, XC bikes are selling, but that's not translating to XC race participation. Gravel race is the only category that's going up. Road racing is dying, like regional, local road racing in this region and others dying. XC hanging by a thread, cross dead, downhill what? Like, you know what I mean? So it's interesting to kind of correlate like where's the disconnect between what people want to watch for, you know, entertainment and what people want to do, and is it that they don't want to do it, or is it there's an opportunity to do it but maybe they do want to do it but there's no way to do it, or is it, you know, they just don't want to do it? It's really interesting. We got a lot of stuff to figure out in this industry right now.
Yeah.
I think
it has to do with like your sanctioning body in your country, and a little bit of like them building proper promoters. And I don't think that the system that we have now is built to help promoters achieve better goals, which make better races. Right? We're not really helping them, because at the end of the day, the promoters are the ones that are putting on these great events.
Right.
And if you aren't cultivating and making them and giving them a reason to do it, why would you want to put on an event and
That's
do
a good
that type
point.
of stuff?
You know what I
It's
think we
the
need?
tough part.
we need 32-inch wheels.
Yeah.
That'll fix everything.
Dude.
Right, boys?
Of course. Yeah.
And where are we at on that? Have you rode one?
I rode one. I've ridden some.
And
They're interesting. I mean, it's won a World Cup cross-country race already, right? Like it's-
Cape
Did it?
Epic.
No,
Cape
Cape
Epic.
Epic. Okay.
The stage.
Oh, really?
A stage.
They're fast. I mean, as a guy who likes to dirt jump and downhill, like I'm not personally that excited about it for how I like to ride, but they are fast and they are efficient.
Really?
They're fast.
We
And
solved our issues from 29 when they started
yeah, I
with
think
that?
we learned a lot from that, you know.
I don't know. I want to see some numbers. Like everyone's all Super Boost and all this stuff. I'm like, just give me some science.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the science yet.
Super Boost doesn't seem. We've done some science, as you would expect.
Look who's riding in behind us right now. Just totally skipping out on this show.
There he is.
What is this?
Here for you guys.
For now. Yeah. This guy.
The bike hat combo is fire, bud.
It's nice.
It's very good. All right.
And now he's leaving.
Little cameo. He's like, and on that note, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, wasn't expecting that.
It was a nice little cameo.
Wrong entrance right there.
Yeah.
He was like, damn.
Yeah.
But, yeah, on the 32 situation, like, is it over for 29? Sell all my bikes
it's not
right
over
now?
for 29. It's just that, I don't know. I'll put it this way. I was around for, 29, all those different wheel sizes and stuff. And the reaction from industry and from consumers was kind of like kill it with fire, but then like it just reluctantly stuck. But it took like a decade because Gary Fisher was on it, others were on it, but it never stuck. And then it finally stuck. But it really did take like from Gary was doing production 29er in like 2001 or 2 or 3. And
with Marzocchi.
Yes, correct. It was. And it was because it was the bonded lowers, right? With the M arch and the bond, so they could just, it was pretty easy. And I was at a shop that was selling that stuff at those times, and I was actually in the Gary Fisher catalog riding a 29er over a wrecked car in a van to show, like,
what?
For real, how it could do. Like
Look at that angle.
That was marketing at that time?
They were like, it's a monster truck. What does a monster truck do? They're like, it rides over cars. So they're like, we went to a junkyard in Santa Barbara, and we did this thing where they had to ride over like junked cars. It was cool. But it didn't stick for like literally 10 years. Because when I started Specialized 2011, like tail end of 2011 was when it really started to stick. Early 2012 is when I became a believer. But that was 10 years later. Took a while to figure it out. 32 was like a year, maybe 2 years ago. There was like this murmur of like, Nino's testing 32s. Max's has a tire.
Oh, so he was testing.
I heard about it 2 years ago,
Yeah, it was about 2 years ago. And then it was like,
Type A
boom.
show.
And now it's like, people are frothing. They're not like kill with fire. They're like frothing. Kill with fire is maybe 10%. 90% is like, bring it. Get it fast. And I can't get here fast enough. I want it. So as hard times as it is in our industry, like it's exciting to have something that everyone feels mostly aligned around. And there is some data like around that it's 1 to 3% faster roughly and on a cross country course type scenario. And in terms of the stiffness thing, like there's a number of ways you can get around it. You can do higher hub flange if you really need to. But, yeah, we're working on the data on that. But our preliminary perspective is that that's probably not necessary, and we've done a lot of testing. And why do we want to burden, we don't want to burden the market with another standard if we don't have to, or like a whole new thing if we don't have to. And I know people are like, oh, well, it's a 29 already, so you're going to have to go into 32 is already new standard, so why not make it wider? That's true if you're just like an end consumer, but if you're a business like us or you guys, it's way more complicated than that. So like it puts a strain on all of our partners, puts a strain on their partners, creates all kinds from a BOM perspective. It's like it's huge. So if it's necessary and if it's paramount to performance, we'll do it. But if it's marginal or like negligible, then why would we create this whole new thing that doesn't need to be? The bigger diameter makes sense. There's a proven benefit. Let's go. But making it wider, you're going to have to show me that it's necessary.
Yeah, and our Marin stance is a little bit different. We cannot move the mountain here. We're just along for the ride on the wave. So we have to follow the trends and what people are looking for and what people want to spend their money on.
So then, do you guys have one?
No. I mean,
no, not yet.
Besides the small makers, there's not really anything available. It's really important for Marin to right now understand what is it, how does it ride, what does it mean for ride quality, ride experience, and how do we apply that to our lineup in a way that actually brings value without detracting and making things more complicated.
Mm-hmm. I mean, didn't UCI say some rules behind it, though, now? Are they
legal.
Legal.
It's legal for UCI.
Okay. Yeah.
We will see it in the Olympics.
I think UCI Road said no for now.
Yes. Road did, okay.
But Mountain's wide open.
Yes.
And Lifetime, are we seeing gravel bikes with it?
I don't know about Lifetime.
You think?
I don't know. We could ask them. Lifetime, what do you think?
The thing about XC racing
Slide
versus
the DMs.
We're getting so canceled.
XC versus downhill, XC you cannot have a mixed wheel size in UCI.
Interesting.
But you can in downhill. So it'll be really interesting how it plays out. And the factor is, like, if you are height challenged and 32-inch wheels are an advantage. I mean, like, in the height challenge, I mean, like 5'11" and shorter.
They're already making production bikes for people, like, in the low fives.
Yeah, I realize that.
Yeah.
Just because they're doing it doesn't make
but
things
here's the thing.
right.
Like, fair, that's also true, but just because they're doing it doesn't mean it's not right.
That's true.
Like, so the
yin and
feedback
yang,
that
brother.
we're getting is like, the body English you put into a bike, like on smaller wheels. The bigger the wheel is, the less you have to do that. So like the butt drag thing on the tire is less of a deal when you don't need to get so far off the back because the front wheel's so tall that it's eating everything. So like it's just like when we went to 29ers, it took a decade to figure out Geo and make the bike ride good. I think with 32 we're getting there on Geo a lot quicker, but we got to be open-minded to the idea that it's not just a bigger wheel. It's like the way that affects the entire handling and the entire riding situation.
How do you make it small for that?
Well,
it's going to have to be. You don't.
No,
right?
you can. It's just
they're just touching
it's tight.
tits,
They said the same thing about 29s, but it's like my point is like you don't need to get so far off the back that your butt's into the tire in the first place. Because the bike has much more rollover and the front is bigger and can take more. So like you don't need to get so far back to balance it out. So we just have to kind of like see how that part plays out. But I think it's like I think they'll be able to. My feeling is that they'll be able to fit pretty comfortably riders down to like below 5.6, but like getting closer to 5 is going to be tricky. Certainly from there down, very tricky. But there's challenges to figure out and some unknowns. But overall, it's kind of wildfire already. Like you can't put the genie back in the bottle.
No, it's over.
Yeah.
I don't even. The industry's gonna. I'm a little nervous on the sense of like the industry's kind of drained on a little bit of money right now, and then and the resources to react and do it right. Like, are we gonna have the same issue kind of during the COVID where everyone's like, we got to get components and we're gonna bankrupt? Really.
I don't think we'll ever have the same issues we had during COVID. There was all kinds of one-off craziness going on. There's so many things. I mean, Matt could probably spend an hour talking about that.
Yeah.
From a product manager standpoint,
brutal.
Lead times going from 60, 90, 180, 380, 600 days.
Yeah.
In a matter of weeks. How are you going to plan for that?
You can't.
Yeah. That's how we ended up with so much discounting. And all these brands on the edge of like, oh, you can't turn that faucet off.
Yeah.
Because the supplier's like, okay, well, we're 600-day lead time, so like once we get halfway through that time period, you can't cancel.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's yours. You bought it.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours.
I mean.
Yeah, and then as soon as we were kind of getting through that insanity, it was like, oh, tariffs, and that created a whole other unknown craziness. So, and we still haven't really figured that out. So, yeah, it's tough times, but
I just don't want it to, put us more into this backspin, I guess. That's all my worry. Like, now we got to throw all our 29ers away. Let's get 32s in here, Well,
I think a lot of the excitement why you're seeing it get a hall pass is, one, based on rider feedback, it has speed advantage, but two, people are just excited for the next best thing.
Hopefully it sells bikes.
It should sell some bikes.
Yeah.
I just want it to be correct for the rider and not waste anybody's time.
Yeah.
Because it is sucking up a lot of resources within the industry. And, I mean, let's be honest, like lower castings for forks are not cheap.
No, that's
Tire
cheap.
molds are not cheap.
No.
Yeah.
New standards are not fun to deal with. So I'm a big fan of Eli Whitney and interchangeable parts. It's a concept that was introduced a long time ago. I don't know. It's going back.
Call that Mr. Potato Head at Fox. Like you can just
I like yours better.
Make whatever you want. Piece it together.
All
yeah.
right.
Anyway, where's Decker? He's blowing
He's
you off,
right
man.
there.
Oh, he's here.
Right there.
Hey.
He's waiting.
We've done our job.
All right.
He's not as fast as he used to be. That's why he's here late. Just kidding.
Do we want to do? You guys want to stay a little bit?
No, we're good.
Decker?
We're good.
You guys are out.
We can hand it over.
All right.
I got a little bit more time if you want to.
Yeah. You want to hang out a little bit? I got to
have
bring
till
in
4.
Anthony. Oh, perfect. All right. Decker,
Thanks,
get on over here.
You get these
Anthony. Yeah. Hey, just so you know, Sean was talking all this shit about you. All these stories, naked crits, all kinds of stuff. All right, we're a little transition
You
period,
gonna go over here?
you guys. If
All
you're
right,
all watching.
that works.
Moonar, do we have something we can
Yeah,
play?
you got a flannel.
Let's
You don't wanna sit in the
Prevelo
sun.
real quick.
I don't want to sit in the sun. I've had enough sun.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, wherever you want to grab. There's obviously, this one's... All right, you guys, we're here at the Prevelo booth. Behind me, they are the leaders in making some of the best bikes for kids. Let's go over there and check out some of the new products they're coming out with.
We're 100% focused on kids' bikes. That's all we do. Our product management team understands kids' bike specs really well because that's the only thing that we make. I'm also a dad. I have 2 sons. We built the bikes that our kids wanted to ride. Our kids wanted bikes that were durable, lightweight, and fun, but also high performance.
But something that's been missing from their line is a full suspension mountain bike. and they're starting to do that with a prototype here. Hopefully it'll be out here very soon, but we're getting a close-up look of it now, and we're going to dig into that for you.
This is what we're really excited about this year. It's the prototype of our Foxtrot series. It's our first full suspension bike. We're going to be releasing them in 20, 24, and 26-inch wheel sizes. The 20-inch, which is right here, has 120 front, 120 rear travel, which we think proportionally is like enduro travel for a kid. It's designed to be really responsive for very light rider weights, and the bike as a whole is extremely lightweight for what it is.
This is where it all started. My kids had one of these. They love riding these. It's the Alpha Zero. One of their best features is over here. And so you can have your kids working, you know, from pedals to the next generation up and just have the same bike and attach the pedals and the cranks and go from there. I don't know any other brand that is at this level of doing this type of stuff. Look, if you have kids, you're going to understand this pretty simply. Is buying a new bike every year is tough. I mean, you can buy one bike that goes from the beginning to the end is a huge setup.
Okay, it's Thursday at Sea Otter. We're about to start our first jump show. Our team is right here. They're all psyched and ready to go. We're about to walk over to the performance area.
What's going on, you guys? We're back. I have two guests with me. We got Carl Decker over here, chocolate milk extraordinaire. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I can feel my muscles getting stronger with each sip.
And then we got Anthony Griffin, right? As
Yeah.
say?
Griffin, yeah.
Griffin, yeah? Okay. Look, he was the most voted guy on our Instagram that said needed to be on this show, rallied all his friends. No.
I had no input whatsoever.
Hey, look, you got to win one way. I believe it. Oh, we're getting back in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Do you need a drink, too? Another 805? All right. Well, we were just introducing our guest right here. Do you guys happen to know each other?
I've never met these gentlemen.
You've never met Carl Decker?
I know of Carl Decker.
Carl Decker?
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Matthew Sipes.
Here, pull down your mic real quick so we can hear you talk. Oh, there we go.
There we are. Sorry.
Yeah, and then we can kind of stretch it out more if you guys want a little bit of room, neat leg. Anthony won our Instagram contest for the most voted person to be on the stream. You raced today, right?
I did. Finished a little over 2 hours ago.
Okay, and how was this place?
It was good. I did the Fuego XL today. It was kind of an off-the-couch thing. I can't say I've done a ride over 40 miles since November. Okay. So it was brutal.
I mean, you just did the 2 U.S. Cups.
I did.
So we had you on the stream racing. How'd that end up going for you, too?
The U.S. Cups went pretty well. I had a really good time in Arkansas. I feel like I outperformed my expectations, so I was really stoked with that. Shortly after Arkansas, I got pretty sick for about a week, and so my lungs were definitely the limiting factor in Vail Lake, but I had a great time. Super good course.
I told you to bring your suit, or I mean your spandex, and you didn't bring it because he has this epic freaking spandex kit. Do you want to talk about it for a second?
Yeah, I can. So
or at least you have a photo and show these guys or something.
Yeah, I can pull up a photo. But let me explain the context real quick behind this kit. My team director, Corey Rimmer, he made a bet with me during a team camp that I couldn't eat a bowl of this like wicked spicy ramen without just dying. And no milk, no water, nothing.
Yes.
And they made this ramen. And
wow, there's a lot going on there.
There possum with some fighter jets, and we got some lightning and some race cars, some NASCAR, some F-250s. That's pretty good right there.
Yeah, squatted truck. It's actually not a possum. It's a binturong.
Oh, shit.
Binturong. You wouldn't know that. Wow.
I'm very sorry.
Don't offend this guy now.
That's actually my favorite animal.
Oh, wow.
So, jeez.
I can't believe
Wait, what is it native of?
It's native to, I believe, Thailand.
Wait, it's your favorite animal and you don't know where it lives?
I feel like there's one.
Dang, Carl,
there's one in the zoo right down the road.
There's one in the zoo. I've never. Okay.
There's one in Monterey County.
All right.
And
wow. So I do know
the one and only, I guess.
The one and only.
Binturong.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so did you put that into ChatGPT and that's what came up, the graphic there? Or how did we get to
I made that myself with Photoshop.
What?
Nice work.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Amin, my digital design teacher in freshman year.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right. So, look, how was the racing here? Like, you've done it for a couple of years, and you did really good last year at the U.S. Cup, I believe. You were doing better, or where are we at?
At the U.S. Cup, I had a pretty off year last year.
Okay, so never mind.
Yeah. I did all right in Soldier Hollow and just Soldier Hollow. The rest of my races were pretty lackluster, but you know, like, we're learning. We
can't win them all.
You can't win them all.
Can't win them all. Can't win any of them, but
you can't win any of them.
We're trying our best. All right.
That was gold.
I'm trying my absolute best.
Well,
So.
look, you could get some good advice from this man who has won a lot of races.
You don't have to win much.
What?
I'm a testament to that.
Oh, come on.
Just win. You got to win something.
And you got to have the stash, which you.
Yeah, you don't have to, apparently. Oh,
I know.
Can't win right now.
You're the most disappointed person here.
I am. Dude, you had the stash. It was just I don't know. It was good.
It's
it
not
made
the year
it
for
easy to recognize me, that's for sure.
What was?
It's not the year for mustaches. That was a couple Sea Otters ago.
Okay.
Was it?
I don't know. I was like, am I going to do one this year?
I
And was
almost
like,
always have
no,
one here.
No, we're going to skip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys kind of grew up probably. You guys are probably same age. I mean, I'm sure you've.
I'm
heard of
72.
Carl.
How old are you?
72? No, you're not. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm 50.
I'm 43.
Okay, so then you had to have seen Carl Decker race in those generations, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been racing forever.
Yeah, I mean, Norba wouldn't be, you know, I mean.
Oh, it'd be, but I mean, I did a lot.
You took all the prize money and you just left with it,
I
or where
took
were we at?
I did. I had some wins and some losses.
You bankrupted them, and then now.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, that sounds great. You should keep going.
So, honestly, my favorite thing to do, and I'm very aware of Carl Decker. I know who he is, because obviously followed the sport and just a frother for it for years. That's how I ended up as an industry person. But I like to give my good friend Mark Weir shit about getting beat by Mr. Decker here at the Downieville Classic.
Yeah.
Because that's fun, because Mark considers that his race.
It was his race.
It was. Damn.
Well, it's not mine now.
Context?
Now it's not mine either. Like there's there's young bucks, guys like this coming up and taking what's theirs. What's
You
that?
should go get that All Mountain Challenge, maybe even get that W.
Maybe. I mean, I've always wanted to race Downieville. Actually, I'm from the Bay. I'm from the East Bay, so not terribly far.
That's close as hell.
Definitely.
I have to drive 7.5 hours to get to Downieville.
Yeah, I've got to drive maybe 3.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a bucket list race.
Yeah,
that's one I totally want to do.
Yeah,
but,
it's iconic, and it's
I will never race it.
No?
Really?
I don't know. I like having fun on bicycles. Marin's mantra is made for
fun as
fun.
hell.
Yeah, this is not my kind of fun.
Yeah,
I'd rather ride dirt bikes up there, honestly.
Yeah, that's fun. But that's also scary.
Yeah, you could die.
Why could you die there? What?
Just
a lot
something
of
happens.
exposure.
I mean,
as long as
know
you stay
how
off
to
second
ride.
divide.
Yeah.
Fun anecdote aside, I was at a race last year in a gravel race in the same area, and I was after the race some hamburger milkshake place, and there's this table, and the guy's wearing a Downieville shirt, and I'm listening to him talk about Downieville over at this table. And they're like, "What's Downieville?" Blah blah blah. He's like, "Oh yeah, the Downieville downhill. Like people die there all the time." I'm like,
What?
"Yeah, whatever, dude." And like I'm telling this story like that night to somebody that's from Downieville, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like 3 people have died on one corner in the last 5 years."
No, it's actually quite savage.
Yeah,
What?
like I've almost died there. Like had a plate size like a rock chalk your rear wheel. The front wheel tips it. The rear wheel it does this, and your wheel hits it, and you like almost go over the handlebars. And I had that happen where there was just a little bit of trail instead of a cliff.
And we're talking on your bike, not moto bike, but we're talking.
It's the same thing though, man. Like
Yeah.
you're going to be unconscious in water 200 feet down.
Okay.
Yeah, first divide and second divide and third divide all have massive exposure. Like if your handlebar clips, you're done.
Really?
Wicked high speed, modeled light.
I mean, can
dust.
we talk about like why all you all are racing at these speeds on half shells, helmets? Like I mean, XC has kind of gotten pretty fast now, and they're ripping some pretty big jumps. And
That is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty sketchy.
I don't know if it's a half shell game anymore. I'm going to be honest. You could rip your face off.
You could make. It's a good point.
Yeah,
It's
like
sketch.
who do I need to talk to?
I mean, what does a full face get you? Like protects
Maybe
your grill.
Your chin.
Yeah,
You keep
but
your
I mean,
chin and your teeth
yeah, I mean that's nice.
and your nose.
I'm more worried about my neck. You know, like
you can't
take my jaw off, but like breaking your neck is scary, and a bigger helmet doesn't really help much.
Honestly, I feel like the Tour de France guys are gnarlier than anything in mountain biking.
Do you know that they take out the MIPS and all this stuff and like we got to save weight attitude? I've heard that. I'm like, are you trying to die? Earlier?
Well, they used to not wear helmets.
I know.
Hairnets, yeah.
Where are we at on that? Why?
Savages.
Savages?
I mean, if you hit the pavement, the faster you go, the better your angle of incidence with the ground. So you just glance off like a stone across water.
I don't know.
That's what they say. The faster you go, the less impact there is when you hit the ground, kind of.
That's your motto then? Is that how you ride?
You have to believe in that to do what they're doing, maybe, but
yeah,
it's a thing.
Is that you're teaching the youth that?
Is
that what you're telling him?
Yeah, I'm taking notes here.
The faster you go, the more chances you have to win.
Yeah. And in some instances, it maybe you won't break your neck as easy.
I am amazed in the mountain bike industry how much like helmet and understanding of like that type of safety level. Like in moto for years we didn't have much understanding of it, and now it's like you have to have the $600 helmet, and it's rightfully so. In cycling, I see dudes just kill themselves into a ground and like, oh, this helmet's good, I'm gonna keep wearing it, and I'm like, really? You want to think about that?
Dude, you should actually look at your helmet. Look.
100%. Yeah, no, it's good. I can't afford the extra $75 to buy a new one or something. I'm like, they're so cheap and they're getting better. I would say. I don't know if they're fully there yet, but
you only get one head, kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, but you come from the like fuck the helmet life. So where are we at? Whoa. I mean, the helmets were
I've been wearing
shit.
a helmet forever.
I know,
and
but they were basically a baseball cap.
Yeah. Well, but they were heavier. Like they may have been better than some of them, you know.
Yeah. Have we brought the talk to the? Do you talk about some of the? Is this a common talk thing? I feel like I'm the only one raising my hand. Like, hey man, maybe we should have a little talk about this. You know?
Yeah. I mean, full face helmets. Like that's saving your grill. That's a dentist problem.
It's more than that. A little bit. It's a little bit more.
It's a little bit more, but it's not like that fixes everything. But
it doesn't fix it. I get it.
There is a thing where when you have that on, you feel more invincible. Like when you put on goggles in a full face, it's different. Man.
It is.
I've raced enduro in a full face with goggles and just a half shell, and like there's something turns on when you are isolated from your surroundings by this shit.
Yeah, it's called safety.
Yeah, but like it's not that much safer, and you're going faster. Like, you're still going to blow out your leg if you land on your elbow and shatter it.
I'm going to go to what Sean Estes in the yin and the yang, and it's like cool and safe. It's like at some point something flips, because like you do see older riders at some point they're like pads, full face helmet.
Yes.
And like I'm on like the ear. Phase.
Those are kind of cool looking.
What is the ear one gonna do? I'm so sorry.
It's not. It just feels nice.
It protects your ears.
It gets cold out.
Oh yeah,
you know if it's chilly in California.
Oh yeah, we always hear about
nice.
the ear injuries.
Oh yeah,
just
Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, people out
you
here
never
biting
know.
them. No. Where do you feel on this? You want a half shell, full shell? What do you speed?
I mean, you're saying that we should be wearing full faces
I'm not.
for XC.
I'm saying figure something a little better.
You said
Some
that
level.
we should be wearing full
I
faces
did. I
for
did.
XC.
My boy's right.
Hey, let's call Raul up. How is his face feeling after U.S. Cup?
Okay, I don't.
Like maybe more gymnastics as a kid, like tuck and roll.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna call out anybody in particular, but I think that for the sake of XC, it's a little insane to consider.
It does. I'm just maybe we have a more vented one.
Face.
I'm just saying something. We got to think something better. That's all.
The breathing situation's pretty
I know.
dire.
You're right.
Like
You're right.
rebreathing your own air.
And
like when you're really riding hard, that's
and
not
nothing's worse
cool.
than a full face guy with fucking sunglasses on. I'm out. That guy's out.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit disgusting, but I'm all for safety. I like the sport and I like going fast and hitting big jumps and rocks and roots and everything, but I don't love it because it's dangerous. I love it because it's fun. And so, I mean, if like
my dog,
if you really want to wear a full face, like if that's the limiting factor on your performance, then feel free to wear a full face.
I'm not saying it's the be-all, the end-all, be-all, the best way. I'm
No,
just saying
it's okay.
It's
okay.
I'm thinking
But,
of like, I'm just
yeah.
saying, look, XC is not what it was 10 years ago. It's crazy different now. They're hitting some pretty it's almost a little bit of a mini enduro. Like, Vail had some pretty gnarly shit on it.
Vail did have some gnarly stuff. And we saw a lot of people get injured in Arkansas, too.
And I know. I'm just saying the speeds are faster. They're going a little bit faster. I don't know. I'm not saying that, but there's some – and maybe I see a lot of people that crack their helmets, and they're like, oh, I'm going to ride with it. I just more a little helmet.
No, but that's just wild.
Well,
don't do that.
Reusing broken helmets.
Well, go on Strava, find them, you know? We'll go.
There needs to be a program for those people to educate
that's all
them.
I'm saying.
Like if you don't have the money, like someone hook them up. Like their head's important.
I mean, there's crash replacement deals with most helmet companies.
Is there really?
Like
a lot
I
of them
didn't know
have.
that.
Yeah, they give you a deal or
Not
discount.
like $600. Pay it.
No,
Plus 7D did that.
60,
whatever, 7, the next level of the company.
1-800 collect. Yes. No, but they do have something.
I'm a fly racing guy myself at Formula S.
Dude, that is good tech. But I think that tech needs to come. Look at Travis Pastrana has night terrors, and it's because he wore helmets that didn't freaking have proper stuff, and he went out and rode with concussions the next day, stuff like that. And I'm wondering when this industry is going to kind of get some
terrors.
Oh yeah, because it okay. So have you seen the concussion thing with? So there's two types of kind of impacts, right? And so like in NFL, it's the small light impacts, and it's just constantly boom, 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 boom. And cycling probably has a little bit of that. And then you got to think actually road helmets are built differently with different safety because there's different levels of MIPS and for the impact speeds of how you hit because it's the way the gyro of your head moving inside of these things. And I've gone deep in it because I've had some pretty good concussions, and I was a kid. I didn't know shit. Dad's like, hey, get up and fucking race tomorrow, right? Yeah. And I've wondered about those, and I'm like, man, I do have some weird little moments. Yeah. Obviously, I'm calling for fucking full faces over here, but there is different shit. And all I'm saying is like, I don't know if we've educated the users as well inside of this industry. And that, I think I just want people to live a little longer, like you, Carl, and, when you're cutting people off at Lifetime, giving bottles out.
It could get dangerous.
It could get
wear
dangerous.
A helmet, one without cracks in it.
That's all I'm saying, okay?
You might get in a fight. You might want a full face.
Look, I want this kid to race next year, okay? That's all.
Yeah.
Again, one question is like that you said, your dad is like, get up and race. I don't care if you have a concussion. Or Travis Pastrana has night terrors because he decided to go and ride again the next day after getting a concussion. Is the issue so much helmet safety compared to like setting boundaries on what you should and shouldn't do
education
when injured?
is where I'm at.
That's
Education of
changed a lot
understanding
in the last
that,
10
right?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, like educating the users more. But back then, helmets weren't strong. They weren't the best of things. We didn't know, like, hey, just run it after I've had a huge crack in it. We don't know. The tough part is a lot of people don't know how to inspect their helmet and see the cracks in it. And, I'm not trying to go on a whatever helmet situation here, but I mean,
we've gone deep on helmets.
They are.
I didn't expect this.
Helmet sponsor now.
Here we are.
I mean, last night it was deep too about the crypto and stock market, and now we're this. But I don't know. I just see a little. You guys, as an older rider and who's been through it, maybe you've thought maybe I shouldn't have came back as soon. And I'm just saying to tell
I've never
him,
had a concussion.
What?
Oh my god.
I broke my back in a crash where I basically landed. It was like jumping off the RV and landing in the grass directly on my head.
And you didn't get a concussion?
I did not. I spit out 9 teeth and I had a bruise on my collarbone.
So you took it all to the
from my jaw.
Full face. You just literally did my full face commercial right there. Thank you.
I've just never had one, which I'm super stoked. I shattered my back, and that was awful, and I'm lucky to be okay. But I've never had a concussion.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
I've broken a couple of helmets. I've never had a concussion.
So you've had good helmets.
I make an excellent helmet.
You hit your head and taste metallic, taste metal in your mouth.
Here's a fun thought exercise. Like everybody in California that rides a motorcycle thinks that they would wear a helmet regardless because it's safe and I would always wear one. But then you go to Colorado where it's like up to you whether you wear a helmet, and most guys don't ride with one.
That's
so
nuts.
It's totally crazy. What if
Well, they're just trying.
What if Sea Otter gravel race and at MTB you didn't have to wear a helmet? How many people would wear a helmet?
I think
would all of them, or would it most of them?
But that's the part of the sanctioning body to have rules and a little bit of safety.
Of course, I mean,
yes, 100%.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't
if
know.
that went away,
you tell me. What do you think? What would your guys?
There would be. I mean, I think our team might require people. Like, we wouldn't want anybody to race without one.
The amount of Instagram comments from that ruling, though, holy shit!
Oh, it'd be wild. But I'm just saying, if they never made it, if it was just a live free or die, do whatever you want, it's your head thing. Wear a seatbelt, don't wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
I think 90%.
There would be some people that would be like, "Oh man, it feels great with just a cap."
You still see
and it does. You know, I've gone on training rides with just a cap.
You did?
Yeah, on the road by yourself where there's nobody. You forget your helmet.
You forget your. I'm sorry. I live in a generation of
that.
Yeah. Would you suggest? Yeah. You telling this young man to suggest?
Or are you like?
No,
I wouldn't. I look up to you as a racer that I've watched growing up.
I've not.
Now I'm
not
hearing to
say
not wear a
I
helmet.
did not do that much.
Cut that segment.
Don't do it at all.
Cut that segment. He's suggesting it. Let's get it up on Instagram right now.
I've never ridden without a helmet ever.
Not wear a helmet.
It's over.
No,
Carl's
never
first
meet
and
your
last
heroes.
time ever on this podcast after this.
Helmet 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, great.
But I get where you're at. I get what you're saying. Like,
yeah. When I ride to town to have a sandwich or something, 2 miles, I don't wear a helmet sometimes.
I ride with my kids on like a globe.
Yeah.
And I don't wear a helmet. I should.
Sometimes.
I'm totally stupid.
I should, but I'm like, I want to wear a hat. I don't want to deal with the helmet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's convenient.
It is.
I'm vain.
My dad,
all the shit.
My dad always gave me a good story because I would not wear a helmet like as a kid. Some moments, right? And he'd be like, "Well, I had a friend in his driveway was going to load his bike and would ride it up on the tailgate end, right?
Yeah.
Hit an oil slick, slap, boom, hit his head, killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like that's always been a
fuck.
I never thought about that, and that changed me to always wear a helmet. And I'm pretty aggressive on my kids about wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've gone through some stuff, and I see some stuff, and I think about that stuff, and I'm just trying to get you to next year. Okay, that's all.
I wear a helmet every time I touch a bicycle.
There we go.
I highly encourage wearing helmets.
There we go. Yeah, that's
good.
There. Yeah, on Carl over here promoting not to, but putting words in his
do as I say, not as I do. I don't have kids, so I don't have. Yeah, I most always wear a helmet.
Okay, Carl.
Safety third.
Almost
safety
always.
third. I don't know. I
always.
just see the speeds are getting a little crazy now. I'm not crazy, but it's getting up there. We're going to 30.
Similar. The bikes are way more capable.
Yeah,
the doctors are better.
Doctors.
I mean, there's a lot of survivability cooked into it.
Life flights now.
Modern medicine's amazing.
It is.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Yeah, it's made humans kind of weak, honestly, a little bit. Like you got to tough it out a little more, I'm just saying, shit. Back in the day, hey, he ain't gonna make it. We're out.
You broke your arm, you're dead.
You're dead. If right arm break, yeah, for sure, yeah. I mean, how have you been riding some? We were talking about 32s earlier and how the industry is just eating it up. Where are you at on 32s?
I'm into it. Yeah, I've been on them for a long time.
Oh shit! What?
Yeah.
Did we just release something or no?
No.
Okay.
It's my own thing.
Oh, you just have it at home.
Science.
Yeah.
See, you're talking about the science. You got to science it up.
He was saying, I need to see the science and the numbers before we commit, you know?
And on that, I was talking about like hub flanges, 157, 148, what stiff, what does it mean, all that. I mean, the jury's out. Like, it's fast, and it's here. So get over it.
Yeah. It's next year's going to be crazy.
Really?
I thought it was going to be. I mean,
damn it, we have to delete this one too. Fuck, we're releasing bikes before we're not supposed to. Sorry, I've had to delete the other one yesterday because I released 2 bikes before they were supposed to be released.
Oh.
Yeah, embargo.
32 stuff? No.
No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Another M2S?
I just work at Unbound. No, but so, look, you came in at this vital, how do I go? I want to talk about you coming into gravel at, with the gravel beginning here at Lifetime. And you raced a few, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you've seen this. How do you feel about the trajectory of gravel right now? Where are we at?
I think it's kind of static a little bit. We've been kind of in the gravel thing is, say, 10 years old.
Yeah.
approximately.
But
really?
Really, these guys, what, 4-ish years of really doing something?
Is this the 5th year of the Lifetime
the
Grand Prix, maybe?
The 5th year, okay, yeah.
And I mean, gravel was well established before that became a thing.
I don't feel like it was as much, really.
I mean, that brought, a lot of press and whatnot, but gravel was
We're like 11, 12 years in on gravel, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, we're
people that cared.
We're into like our fourth.
For the record, I don't care about gravel.
all right. This man does, I mean.
I've never raced gravel.
Well, you're ready now, okay?
Well, if you want to make a living, that's what all the mountain bikers do these days.
Yeah,
I'm a mountain biker. I'm staying true to it.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll see when they show you that money.
This guy right now, holy shit.
I need to improve the results quite a bit first.
Hey, Sarge.
Big fella like you would be good in the first hours of a gravel race.
Yeah, maybe one XCO's worth, and that's
the pace
about what happened today.
A lot softer than XCO pace, so you'd last a few hours.
Well, we have to talk about that like a little bit. The gravel thing, I see a little bit of an issue of how do you have your feeder. I mean, we have had some younger guys kind of striking, I feel like, but it takes a veteran who has built up that stamina of multiple years of riding, 6 hours a day, grinding himself into the ground. A kid like him, where does he find that to get into the gravel series?
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, riding mountain bikes is way cooler and it's more fun.
Yes, sir. Noted.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I feel like
this is what you do once you can't do the other thing anymore.
But that's what sucks. Like I want XC to not.
I love gravel, but that's the nature of the people that are winning at gravel. You don't have 20-year-old phenoms winning gravel races very much.
Yeah.
Cam Jones is young, but he's not that young.
Yeah. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like they're going to have come to a certain issue here, right? Like,
yeah,
maybe, I don't know. Like you see these guys are peaking out at a certain age, right? Or like
people tend to go longer with age, and when you're young, you have a lot of snap, and it suits you for 20-minute to 2-hour races, and then when you're 30, you're like, oh, maybe a 3-hour race is a little, the first hour is really hard. So if I just add an hour, then it gets rid of all these young guys. That's the way it's always been.
Is that what you were thinking?
No, well, I mean, they just kept inventing things for me to be good at, and that was one of them. But
you went through an interesting chain of seeing the rise of Norba dying, XC where it went, then dying, down what it did, like
enduro.
Oh, fuck.
I was a professional enduroist for a minute. And then
really?
And then gravel.
I didn't know about this enduro moment.
Yeah.
What's that?
I remember that.
Yeah.
You did EWS, or what were we talking?
Just a little bit, but like pre-EWS. I mean, there was several years of enduro's growth before EWS.
I mean, Downieville was really one of the first enduro-style races in North America, even though it was a long 45-minute downhill. It really was that.
Okay.
And it
brought Super D.
That's what I was just going to say. Damn
it brought some good like European talent here and there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there would always be some hot shit.
The Ashland All Mountain or the Ashland All Mountain Challenge, right?
The 12-mile Super D there.
Yeah, that was a super fun one.
What are we recommending this kid go and do? Just stay XC.
Oh, he's doing the right thing.
Downhill.
I mean, right? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Whoa.
Wow.
You're well spoken for an 18-year-old.
I appreciate that.
That's why he was voted to be on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're just out of high school?
I'm still in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're senior?
Correct.
Right on. Yeah, I mean,
XC.
You go through the whole NICA ranks? Is that your deal?
I've done a couple NICA races, but throughout high school I've missed a lot of NICA to go and race the U.S. Cups, which you guys are at. But when I can, I do NICA races, and I love my NICA team.
Sure.
That's how I got into mountain biking.
It's neat. Yeah. Like, I'm jealous of that, born too soon type of thing, because, like, when I was a kid racing mountain bikes, and mountain bikes didn't really exist. We had, like, BMX bikes with gears.
When it was uphill both ways in the snow?
It was weird, man. There weren't trails. Mountain bike races were gravel races, because before you have mountain bike trails, you have to have mountain bikes. So
and yet you had more people getting into it? That's what's crazy.
There's shitloads of people getting into it, but it was weird. It was a weird time, because it was rad.
They're out of it now because the bikes weren't so good.
I know they're old now. Here.
Yeah.
You said mountain biking was basically just gravel, but then you told me not to get into gravel because mountain bikes are better.
Well,
if they're the same,
it's
then
different now than it was.
We have
then.
evolved.
Now
have we?
There's this new like what you're on is an amazing machine, and you're ripping rad trails, and it's cool. It's fun.
You know, mountain bike used to have 3 chain rings in the front.
I've had one with 3 chains.
It's called a road bike.
No, those don't even have those anymore.
I know, it's fucking awesome. It's I don't know. I just you've seen this industry for an interesting time, and you've raced at some pinnacles.
I raced the first World Championships in '90s, so when I was 15. So
sick.
I've been
wow.
I've watched mountain biking start and fade, and I've watched all these trends.
Like, where's your feeling on
people love
XC?
to talk about where's gravel now, but I like to ask the question where's gravel next?
Ah, fuck, I know. I'm just worried. I don't know if it's a sustainable system.
No, I don't think it's very
32-inch wheels.
I think that
next year
something like that could change. If brands have bikes that are outliers enough that people need them to keep up or to have the experiences they want, then that could drive racing for years. I think that it could breathe life into XC, just because
you get it.
Who's making money selling 29er hardtail race bikes? Nobody.
True.
But
maybe them.
We do all right with our Team Marin, which is modest aluminum hardtail. But what's interesting is when we were making the TAM, our new full suspension cross country bike, a lot of the team was like, "Hey man, we don't really do this stuff. Is this really that big of a market?" And if you look at the data for last year in North America, at analog full suspension bikes sold every category, 11 of them are XC bikes out of the 20.
Really?
So it's a very large category, and just because people don't talk about it, they probably do it the most, and it's highly participated in. And I think with e-bikes, XC is going to be one of the only analogs areas that still flourishes and has innovation.
It makes sense, right? It's a rate. It goes back to my thing. We need competitiveness inside the United States, and some level of this whole industry is missing competitiveness, and I'm gonna get
in
taken
terms
wrong.
of what?
In the sense of I feel like we're so damn it, I'm gonna get shot right now.
That was a good shot.
Paying websites for reviews and paying influencers to say this is the best bike instead of who wins on Sunday sells on Monday.
Right.
In every other industry, you're in basketball, they have the dream of being Michael Jordan. Little Johnny has to buy new shoes in a basketball every year, feeds the system inside of that because he wants to be the best. What gives a kid like this that? What is it? I mean, not don't take it wrong, but you're looking up you want to be a Christopher Blevins in a sense, but there's only going to be 2, right? There's really only 2 that you're going to get eaten up by this USA Cycling thing, and you're going to go to switch over to the Lifetime Gravel, and then because the UCI will just punch it right back. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just saying, but you kind of see that system, and look at Cole Patton.
Yeah.
Keegan Swinson.
Yeah. Oh, you're naming the fast guys that are making a living and are sticking it,
but
are making it
they went that path of XC, and we're not giving future to a bunch of these people. There's not a reason to be the best bicycle guy in the United States, except for if you want to race gravel. And then I don't know if
that's not true. I mean, Blevins isn't racing gravel, and I'm sure is making a fine living.
But that's what I get back to. There's only 1, 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty.
3,
I mean,
5.
I know what Cole makes, and then when I was his age, I would have killed to make that.
But
so,
but he's racing this. You get what I'm saying?
He is racing gravel,
that's what I'm
but
trying
he's
to
also
say.
doing XCO stuff.
Yeah,
this year again. So.
But I'm saying is we've let XC inside the U.S. and having a great series, having something worth living for, and being there. That's USA Cycling dropped the ball a little bit here, and
what's the solution? There's a lot of people that like to poke holes in USA Cycling. There's not a lot of people with
you really want me to? I don't want.
I don't think I want to hear all that. That might be off the record conversation.
I don't race very much, so I got no stakes in this. I haven't had a USA.
I'm in defense of USA Cycling. I think they might make some. Things aren't the way they were, maybe, but is it all their fault? I don't know. I
Well,
don't think so.
okay.
Things always can't be the way they were.
No.
Yeah, this is an off-the-record conversation for sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to get shot.
Yeah. No one's listening. There's no cameras.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, whatever the case is, there's some reworking that I think the industry needs to kind of look at a little bit and understand. Like, competitiveness drives most industries and sports. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Most sports, and we're kind of missing that element inside of cycling. And I just want us to get back to that and understanding that. And I guess instead of like, no wonder brands don't look authentic when they're paying an influencer to say this is the best bike, or a website, this is the best bike. It, like, you're not believing in that, and then no wonder people don't are like saying the shit they say online, right? That's my point is where I'm at. And I think we just need a little, but I get it. As a marketing manager, you'd be like, well, shit, I just could give this guy X amount of money. He's going to make his own videos. He's going to post them. He's going to do all my work for me. Why do I need to do my job at a certain point, right? I get it, but yeah.
Yeah, the whole influencer thing is attractive because you don't have to win.
Yeah.
You know, if you race, like, you either have to win or you have to, have a pretty good narrative to make it matter.
Thank you.
And if you can just eliminate the racing part and have a narrative, then that's enough for a lot of marketing people, I guess.
Yeah. I do disagree slightly with the competitive point.
It's competitive as hell.
It is, and I feel like it's growing at a rate that's, like, significantly higher than it has been in years past. I haven't been around very long, but I'm part of this, like, this growth, right? I started mountain biking during the pandemic, and I started racing nationally in 2022, so that would be 4 years ago.
It's mountain bikes. 2 years later, let's go racing. What up?
When I was 14, and I feel like, so my first big-ish race was the Sea Otter Classic 2021 when it was in October, and then in July 2022 I went to my first national championship. The level of competition between those two first races and how it is now is significantly higher, and that's only 4 years.
But is that also because there was canceled races and now the stuff is kind of lined back in a little bit?
I think it's
this was in October, and
it's like NICA and this burgeoning youth.
Yeah, I think Nike
movement
really kills it. And I was going to say, I kind of disagree with your XC mentality. Like, maybe not on a pro level, it's out of control, but the amount of kids racing high school and even now junior high.
Well, that's a huge issue because NICA doesn't work with USA Cycling and how the system feeds over for the people in the classes and things like that. Like, we gotta solve that a little bit. Like, the idea of calling everything Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3. I don't. What other industry?
It used to not be that.
I know. I know. I
remember it was like
maybe we're talking about the topics we set off screen a little bit here, but so what I see is like the problem is that you decide your national champion with one race. Name one other sport that decides their national champion with one race or one event.
I mean,
basketball,
outside
soccer, football,
right?
Dodgeball. What do we want to go with?
But those are all you're talking about, like
motocross?
Team sports, where like
a motocross.
Oh, yeah, technically, kind of it is.
NASCAR?
Down to one race, isn't it? SMX World Champs, dude. Come on.
Nah,
I'm not buying that one.
NASCAR does crown their champion with one race.
No,
or it's a playoff.
Series.
But yeah, it's still, you got to get to that
You
point.
got to get to that point.
Okay, that's fair.
It's just how we do it in mountain biking, right? The World Cup Series does it that way.
Right.
Stop it.
But then we can argue about what's better.
Man. You want and you move it around from place to place, and like
but at the end of the day, is you got to chase all those major sports. What fuels them with money?
The
TV.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we not have?
TV. We have a lot of things we don't have.
You have.
But you can buy it. You can buy World Cup and watch it on Warner Brothers. Is that not considered TV these days?
World Cup has. It is. I just want it to be in the U.S. That's where I'm at. Like, I guess what I'm saying is we invented mountain biking. Damn it! Why aren't we the leaders of it? That's my attitude. At the end of the day, is that TV is what fuels NFL, NBA, all those type of things, and the reason why they have a series and expand it out. I mean, they'll say it is
over. You got to work on different, like for us in motocross, different terrain, different places, things like that, right? And I understand that. I think that's what makes a champion. That's how you decide it, right? Not just on one weekend, on one day. And that, but at the end of the day, it's TV time. That's how much viewers you can watch for a whole entire year, and that's how you sell it for advertisers. That's how you put money in, and that's how you pay people, athletes.
Well, at least for the World Cup downhill, like I don't like watching it because it's what 6 races now. Like that's not. It used to be like 9, 12. Like give me some more substance to sink my teeth into. I don't want to just only watch it a couple months out of the year. Like that's the cool thing about SMX. It's kind of all year round, and you got other stuff to feed into it. There's more to consume.
I don't know. I mean, I got told that Warner Brothers bought it thinking it was like a level soccer, and like it was just this thing, and then they got in there and. I worked for some TV networks, and they were like, "Hey, what's this World or mountain bike thing?" And they were like, "They're trying to sell it to us, World Cup." And I was like, "Well, have you really looked at it and the numbers, like the numbers to the money and the things?" And that's why Warner Brothers like, "All right, we're going to take it and just do it ourselves. We're going to rebuild this and try to make it a package." But they were kind of conned into buying something that they thought was bigger than it was. I am a little worried, like Warner. And the recent purchase by Paramount, what happens to that? Because it does involve Warner owning the series and how that. I don't know what happens. But yeah, I don't know. I'm on the back end of these weird strings, and I just want better. That's where I guess what I'm trying to say. I see a little bit of a path, see a little bit of things. Trying to work on my magic ball. I'm trying to get insight from the gravel guy over here. Also Norba guy. Downhill guy.
Just bring back Norba. Bring back Glory Days.
Yeah, the stickers were great with the spokes.
Oh, were they?
Norba.
Oh, yeah, bitch Norba.
Yeah,
All diagonal across it.
Yeah,
How was
awesome.
Mammoth back in the day?
Mammoth was awesome. I raced the Kamikaze blind once.
Savage.
Because I was 15 and I couldn't afford the lift ticket to practice. And I was like, I'm not spending $18 to get up there. so I just went up there and raw dogged it.
Yeah.
On my bridge.
What was the results?
I got annihilated. I was like, I have no idea.
Yeah, but it was a dirt road.
He didn't have a disc wheel.
I remember I had a massive off. One of the biggest high-speed offs I've ever had, and I went up into this grassy knoll where there were people, and there were people running for their lives and diving out of the way because I was like, well, I can't hit the brakes. I got just
40 miles an hour on a fully rigid bike.
Get it back on the road, and I blew off the other side of the road into the people. It was great. Tomac and me were the only people on drop bars that year, I think.
Really? So you did the drop bar game?
Yeah, Bridgestone and drop bars were a thing back in the late 80s.
And that was just the jam. Can you tell me why?
Yeah. I mean, it's way more comfortable for long days. You have multiple hand positions, and they were pretty cool bars that were flared with the shifter on the end.
And
gravel, bro.
Yeah, it was a gravel bike.
Fuck! Here we go again.
And it was worse for proper trails and jumps and stuff. But again, look at the trails we were on. Yeah, they were gravel roads or dirt roads, and you could ride that stuff pretty fast with them.
Yeah.
And you had a bunch of weight on the front when you were in the drops, and you had to be in the drops because your brakes didn't work from the hoods.
Kind of like full commitment, just putting you in the
It was hard to change lines, but the thing.
I mean, at that point,
hooked up.
Why don't you just grind it to the top? I mean, instead of paying for the lift, you could have did a practice run by climbing it.
Yeah. I think there's only one road to the top, and there's people
really? Is that the
down
one?
it.
Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. Sorry, I just was.
But I mean, good question.
That'd be a nasty climb.
It would be horrible.
Because what are you at? 9,000 and it goes to 14 or something, or what is it?
No, it's about 9 at the base. And I think it's 12 at the very top where it starts, something like that.
Nah, I'm out. I am bummed that I never came in. I've always been Mammoth Motocross, and I've never, I've rode Mammoth being there, but I've never seen a Mammoth Norba. I feel like I missed out on something pretty great.
It was great. It was a cool, it was close enough to the city that there was a lot of people, much like this. It just brought a lot of people, and it was iconic.
Yeah, cool town.
The surface was totally different than anywhere else you raced, just pumice.
Pumice, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Kitty litter.
There we go.
But that's more North Star. It's kitty litter.
There's some good kitty litter at friggin' Mammoth, though.
Mammoth is just bathtubs of
just decomposed granite
you're riding through.
So
brutal.
So, yeah.
Rear steer, lock in, and get after it.
Yeah, it was, I don't know.
How do you? I mean, how do you bring some type of event like that back? Or I guess is that the Downieville attitude now? You know, like those are the new ones, or the.
I mean, who owns Mammoth these days?
Vail,
like
I think, right?
Vail.
Did Vail buy?
Yeah,
They
like
did
a
buy
lot of
it
these
out.
big like multinationals or whatever aren't going to.
No,
the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
They want a $10 million insurance policy, and then it gets
That's the thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and like
yeah.
that's how Big Bear went away.
Yeah,
you know, Big Bear was
they did
every year we would go to Big Bear.
Trying to figure it out.
They
now.
are, but like
Yeah.
you know, a couple people die and they get sued, and that's it. And that's what happened with I think there's a mountain in Oregon, that Mount Hood, that had a similar thing happen.
Yeah.
No more bike racing, just too litigious.
Yeah, and so when at that time I mean, maybe you're one of the last great athletes attitude.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, well, but damn it, you had to race. Look, make this man race XC, and then make him race downhill, make him race Super D, make him 4-cross. Did you do 4-cross?
I never raced 4-cross. I raced dual.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I didn't belong on 4-cross.
This man,
you got to put the bows out in that one. Oh my god.
He doesn't even know.
4-cross has not been around in my time.
I know, but
that's
Yeah.
That was BMX.
I would love to race 4-cross.
That event was sick. The downhill domination event in North Star. They did 4 down the hill. And, no, that was Big Bear. That's right.
Big Bear.
Yep, back in like Eric Carter when he was racing downhill.
Yeah,
It was
he's-
4
Reebok Eliminator.
That's it, dude.
Reebok
That is
Eliminator?
it. Yeah.
Is that what it was called?
Oh,
Yeah, they
look
had
it up.
like helicopters. Like it was.
It was 4-cross
Dude.
downhill
Proper
race.
TV coverage.
Super sick.
Oh man.
On ESPN too, maybe.
Yeah.
What?
That's
ESPN the Ocho? That's But so, like, seeing and going through that, like, you have to look at some of these athletes and, like, come on, man. Like, don't complain to me about some shit.
We have it pretty good. I mean,
Now,
I
but
say
I'm
this
just
to
saying
you because
that-
you're the one that's complaining
No,
at
I'm
this table.
saying, like, compared to the, like, athletes now, like, you had to hustle. You had to ride
I don't
all
think
those
that's. I don't
things.
think that's fair.
I don't think that's fair either because like when I was a young pro and like making my bones, you didn't have to hustle. You didn't have to have a social media presence. You didn't have to do all this. This.
Yes, I know.
Like you
Damn
didn't
it,
do this. Like you just
raced.
Oh, look, I got a top 10. I'm good for next year or whatever,
And then
right?
you snail mailed in your resume.
Right. Well, you go to the inner
Licked
bike.
it, put the stamp on.
Go to inner bike with your resume and.
I'd be on Sponsor House. You know, just
Sponsor House. So R.I.P. right there. Shit. Yeah. So then you think it's better now or worse?
Oh, a
That's
lot of
kind
it's
of what I was
better.
getting. Better. You
I
like
mean,
it now more.
yeah, a lot of it's better.
But then again, it
But-
kind of does suck for some athletes that have to answer social media and post the shit. Like
For sure. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
people that make the most of that like make a good living that wouldn't. And then there's a bunch of people that maybe deserve more and don't get
Yeah.
shit because they're just not capable of that or they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Which if I was 21, I don't know if I'd be either of those things. Capable or willing. You know?
your post once a year is pretty good.
Well, I mean, I could post more than that, 5 years ago when I was needed to do more of that stuff. It was fine, but like to put yourself out there, it's awkward. And it's the first part of it sucks so bad, and it's so much work, and
Yeah.
there's so little benefit.
Would you rather be born in this generation racing or that generation? That's
I
kind of
think
where I was
my
going. with it.
generation for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just been charmed to have things.
I mean,
kinda
there
just-
obviously wasn't Snapchat getting the behind the scenes of you doing dumb shit right then, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, it was it was easier in a way, but harder in a way too. So things are good right now, right? Like the tracks are better, bikes are better.
Yeah.
Things are easier.
Yeah.
In a way, but it's also there's just a lot more
different.
A lot
works,
more. The pie's
right?
cut into a lot more pieces.
Yeah.
I think, and it's pretty cutthroat.
Yeah, it is pretty cutthroat now. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you want to go back to his generation, or do you want to stay in this one?
I would much rather stay in this generation.
Damn.
You're not cut out for my time, kid.
I mean, what are you doing now?
Oh,
I
damn!
don't see you racing.
Holy
Where were you on course today?
shit.
I mean, let's
Firing
line up.
bullets over here
Called
right
out,
now.
sir.
Next year,
Holy
gravel
shit.
race at Sea Otter. I got you.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll line up right next to each other, equal equipment. Let's do it.
holy shit!
Let's do it.
This just got aggressive quickly.
This did. I love it. Firing back.
But
I
no, on a
love
serious
it.
note, I would really choose my generation.
Yeah.
One, because I love my RockShox Sid Ultimate. That just
Look
makes
at this guy,
everything super-
salesman right now.
Hire
RockShox.
him.
Were you taking notes from Estes earlier?
Holy, what is this right now?
Nice work.
RockShox supports our team. So.
Look at this guy. Got texted by his team guy right now. Say that shit.
No, I actually did ask my team director if there's anything I should say. He said, just do your own thing. He was like, I'm not going to watch
Any
it.
other
Okay.
product placements we need to get to? What?
I'm not going to do that. But
New flavor from Gatorade.
He's
Yeah,
like,
we
what
get
is
my
Gatorade?
regular.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. No,
No,
it's okay.
I really like, the bikes that we have now, obviously. Yours were just BMX bikes with 3 gears on them and 3 front chain rings. I like my 1 front chain ring.
One front.
I like
chain
axis
is great.
shifting.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But also, the way that you guys framed social media was like somewhat negative. Not entirely.
Right.
But it is easy to develop like an unhealthy relationship with social media, and a lot of people do, especially athletes or people who exercise a lot. But I also think to a certain extent, as a professional athlete, social media holds people accountable, because you need to like maintain a good outward image to appeal to most companies. There's some who like pretty gnarly people, but for the most
names.
part,
Who are you talking about?
I'm not gonna
Damn. He's like, he called you out. Call you out. Let's see what's up.
But I think when managed properly, social media is a good thing, and it's a great tool for athletes and influencers alike to get their name out there and to help grow the industry. For example, Seth Alvo, Burn Peak, Seth's Bike Hacks, like
He's amazing. Yeah.
he's what he's done for the sport.
Yeah.
Lots of people my age got into it because they were watching those videos of him build stuff in his backyard, and it's like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And if not for things like that, who knows if we ever would have found out about mountain biking. And
Sure.
the sport's probably not going to grow at the same rate.
Definitely not the COVID rate. That's for sure. That was that was aggressive rate for sure. So
It
when-
ebbs and flows, though. All the road riding, mountain bikes, the whole enduro thing just had legs forever, and now it's kind of like nobody's paying attention to that either.
Yeah.
It all lives and dies,
So-
and then lives again.
Moonar over here is going to get the
Yes, it
contract
does.
quick from ChatGTP real quick for us to get so you guys can sign for the race.
Yeah,
Can we
yeah,
get
yeah.
that printed out? Like, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm-
I will sign the contract.
Oh,
and,
whoa, all right.
Yeah, I
We should
mean,
make it a multi-discipline one.
Holy shit. I'm
Yeah.
filming
It's
this.
on.
I'll
It's
film
on.
it. Are we in?
I'm ready.
He's ready right
he
now,
seems
but
confident.
I mean, yeah, I know. I
I don't
mean,
know anything.
And we'll
about
do it
this
on
kid.
both
He must be pretty fast.
what did
we'll
you
do it
just
on my
start
era
right now?
and his era bikes.
Oh,
What's that?
on?
I said that we'll do it on bikes from ancient times
Oh,
and
whoa.
modern day as well.
oh yeah.
Oh, I like
right.
this.
I do.
A handicap race. of
I've
some sort?
been
Or-
waiting for this.
Yeah.
A handicap race.
I've got the ancient bikes for us, so we're covered there.
What?
Yeah, I got those.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Was there spandex back? I guess it kind of was,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was thicker, 100% cotton. Or where were we at?
Yeah, it just fit like shit.
Can we go to that too?
I mean, you probably should.
Yes.
I mean, I raced in a
I want
cotton
the full
T-shirt
suffer.
with pockets
Sick
sewn
move.
on the back for years.
I mean, people are riding in jorts right now, so like I feel like
George
Yeah.
Track.
Right.
anything goes right now.
Yeah, I get it.
What are your thoughts on spandex? Do you like
I'm
all
into
those
it still.
cycling kits?
Yeah.
Or no?
I was through the whole enduro thing. I was like, why do I want baggy shit?
You're pretty much
when
Captain
I'm trying
Skin
to
Suit.
race. Always.
Yeah.
I called it the wind suit. Like I
Like,
won
that was your
races.
move.
I won races by a handful of seconds a lot of times.
And you thought it was that?
This before,
I mean,
dude. Have you gone into a wind tunnel? It's
I
legit
mean,
stuff.
come on, though, on an enduro.
Dude, an enduro with 40 minutes of
Well,
riding.
which type of enduro? Are we talking like
I
the
almost-
enduro
I sh-
kamikaze, 40 minutes straight down the thing, or are we talking like a
all
single
enduros.
track?
I mean, it's all. It helps.
Technically, it'd kind of be all mountain riding now.
You're laughing, thinking that aero doesn't matter. This
It
is
does
hilarious.
matter, but I'm still dying that you think that the skin suit on like a nowadays enduro.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Downhill racing, everybody used to wear skin suits. You know why they stopped?
Yeah, but the downhill racing wasn't like
Not
what it is
cool,
now,
man.
though, right?
That's why they did it. They made it so they made it illegal to wear skin suits because they were such an advantage.
I didn't know it was illegal.
And then we got fitted
It is
pajamas.
illegal.
Yes.
It still is. That's why they wear baggies. But their baggies are so tight
They
that they're
are tight. I was
engineered
gonna
to
say,
have
they're
the
not really
1
baggy.
inch, but they're
Yeah, yeah.
customized to each person.
Yeah, exactly.
So that they have 1 inch so that they're legal, but they're just basically wearing skin suits. Skin suits are what you want.
Yeah.
What do you feel? What do you like?
So I tried the whole baggies thing.
Yeah.
I raced the 2024 short track national championship on baggies, and Vale Lake that year I raced in baggies.
You felt the drag.
The idea of it was cool.
It is.
But,
yeah.
But come on,
the
XC.
the pair of shorts that I was wearing, the button kept on popping out, and then mid race I'd have to like fumble with it, and it was embarrassing and slow.
Yeah.
And my performance dropped significantly.
Yeah.
Don't blame that on the baggies.
Yeah, wow.
No, blame it on the baggies.
I'm blaming
for
it
sure.
on one, the pair of shorts I was wearing, and two, the baggies. Just like it looked a lot cooler than it felt.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I mean, I got people at school who don't really know what I do, and they'll see a photo of me in a skin suit, and they're like,
"Right?
Are you kidding me?
WTF is this?"
If they don't like it, then that's on them. I'm skin suit the whole way through.
I
I
don't like sitting around in Lycra. Like I hate
I
that.
agree.
Chamois time is not training
So
time.
if I'm shuttling, or if I'm going to ride to
Shuttling
lunch,
with a skin suit?
no, I would not.
Okay,
I
good.
usually wouldn't,
Thank you.
just because it's not comfortable, and it just looks dumb and whatever. If I'm shuttling, chairlifts, casual,
right, a chamois.
I'll,
When you eat.
yeah,
If
I'll
we
wear
went
whatever.
to
but
Whistler right now, what would you wear?
I wouldn't wear a skin suit.
I
I
know,
would wear
but
like
spandex?
baggies.
You
No.
would wear baggies
Yeah.
on an enduro trail.
Yeah, of course.
And we were racing. You would switch back to the spandex.
Oh, if I was racing, yeah. Long sleeve skin suit.
Long sleeves.
Your sleeves
Makes
kinda
you look
always
like a
ended,
superhero.
Right here.
No.
What's that?
They always kind of ended right here, didn't they? Pretty high
Yeah,
up.
it depends. I mean, you can add as much or as little as you want.
You were skin suit master. That was like your token steez.
I still remember being at some enduro thing at Sun Valley, and your boy Weir was there.
He was like,
Your boy
and he
Weir
was
was
sitting in the shade, and he's like, he always has entourage,
Oh, yeah.
clingers on, and he's like, skin suit, Decker. And like I was like riding by, warming up or whatever, which he also probably didn't think was cool. And I was like, man,
which you probably did behind a bush
I'm
without
tired
having
right now.
I drove 10 hours to get here, man. Like, I'm not trying to look cool. I'm trying to win.
This is awesome.
And that was it. I was like, rode away, and then I won.
Did you say that to him?
That's what I said to him. I was
Damn,
just
I
like,
love
man,
you, Carl.
I'm-
Don't change.
You got to give it
Thank
back
you.
to him. That's
Don't
the only.
change.
Oh, Weir and I had a lot of. We butted heads a lot. I mean, we're kind of like pals now.
That's how it works,
we're-
though. After
yeah.
racing, you kind of become more pals than when you were racing.
Yeah, and I think both of us had our own brands that we were in defense of, right?
Okay,
Like
yeah.
his brand was a very like
It's like almost
rope rock.
Pastrama and Deegan-esque kind of situation.
Yeah, totally. I was Pastrama.
Yes, I mean,
he was
I mean,
definitely
Weir's very far from Deegan, but it's just.
I mean,
it's
did
just
he
more
have
the
the,
juxtaposition.
the
No, no
sharpness?
spikes.
No spikes?
It was
No
a
spikes.
mustache.
Okay.
Handlebar mustache.
And now look at you. Well, not now, but you know what I mean.
Anyway, it was good for both of us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
A little rivalry, like kind of. I was an outsider in Downieville, and kind of dethroned him. He actually wore a boxer's robe. That said can't be beat, won't be beat.
Really?
To the
And then
awards.
you won that day?
Well, he won the downhill, I think,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
something.
His thing was the downhill. Like
his thing was the downhill.
Okay.
He hyped it up. Like he built Downieville downhill.
He did
to help himself with
Yes.
his sponsorships. He had some interesting clauses of like some. It's really cool to talk to him about it. But
Really?
he would. You remember when there was a
He was smart about it.
He put the purse up, the $10,000 purse to win it. That he put it up because he knew he was going to win it
Right.
to build
Really?
hype for the
Yes.
event.
Yeah.
So he could tell his sponsorships it was a bigger event to pay more money. It was genius.
Yeah.
Next
didn't
level
know
stuff.
that,
No,
really?
he's
A little slimy.
It's a little slimy, yeah.
But yeah, also
And
kind
did he
of.
write the rule book too?
But he also
or
put his
what?
money where his mouth is. Like, hey man, you can't beat me. Come and beat me. I'm gonna pay 10 grand.
I'm into that. All right.
He only won
You'd
the
like
downhill.
that.
He never won the all mountain.
Okay.
No, he'd focus
But
on the
there was
downhill.
no money for that.
Well, now
Oh, there's money for that.
Oh, there was.
I mean,
now you have
for
to do
sponsors
both.
and shit.
You
Well,
do both.
he always did have to do.
Did
both.
you?
Yeah.
I thought you
Really?
could just do
He
the
would just
downhill.
go out and faff about on the cross country, and then he'd race the downhill.
Oh, it wasn't until
And his
recently
day-
they combined the times.
When
right?
I got there, like all these guys were like racing the cross country with like goggles and like trail bikes.
Skate
And I'm
lids.
like, wait, this climb's like
Because it's
3,000
an
feet.
aggressive climb,
it's a massive
right?
climb.
Yeah.
I was
Huge.
like, I understand physics better than you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and race a cross country bike and dominate everybody, and that's what I did.
And then
Were you the
just-
first one to win it on a 29?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now
High poster.
You're gonna be the first one on
They're
32.
making
or
fun of me
what?
for being on a high post. I'm like, whatever, man.
You're like, bro, do you know how flat the bottom section of this course is?
Right. I got to carry all this shit uphill for 5,000 feet or whatever.
Yeah,
Damn.
It's only downhill for the first half.
But it's
Downhill's-
at that time it was 10 grand just to win the downhill.
No.
Or no?
I
This
don't
was
know.
earlier than that.
Was, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind
That
of
was
evolved
before my
from
time.
there.
There was some money sometimes. It didn't matter. Like, that's the nature of bike racing. Like, you get your money the next year in your contract, you know?
Oh, okay.
Or you get a bonus structure maybe, but...
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, Downieville, like, extended my career for years.
Oh, really?
Oh, God. I mean,
Yeah.
I was, like, kind of a washed-up XC racer in my mid-30s, late 30s.
And then so
And
what-
then I won that 5 years in a row, the All-Mountain. And that was, like, my
Crushed it.
brand, right? Like, a guy that wins Downieville all the time. And Giant was selling bikes, and they were using it a lot.
When was the moment that you landed at Giant?
When did I go to Giant?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been there for 24 years.
So then was that the moment? When was John Tomac? Were you at the end of his?
Tomac was way before that.
Way before,
But
because he started it out.
I
pretty
mean,
much.
I barely raced with Tomac.
Barely.
If I did, yeah.
But was he on Giant at that time or no?
No,
He was on his
no.
own.
I mean, he might have
Or
been.
whatever.
I was like a boy when he was winning on Giant.
Okay.
Like I was 15. I was at that Worlds, and he
It
might
was
have.
like
he
this
was on
ra-
a Raleigh, maybe at Worlds in '90. I can't remember.
Well, I thought he went Raleigh then Giant.
He might have.
Okay. No, was it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not-
I think
it was.
you're right. I think
yeah,
you're right.
I think it was
That's before
Raleigh
my
then
time,
Giant.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was early '90s stuff.
So it's kind of going to be like this race. You're going to be on Giant.
Yeah.
He'll be on it in a few years.
I'm Tomac, and you're me.
Did you ever challenge a duel to Tomac?
No, I've never spoken.
We'll
to
add
John
him to our
Tomac.
race.
Yes.
I just thought he was the coolest person ever.
I don't know. John was. We had him on the podcast, and he
Oh.
was thinking about maybe making a comeback.
Doing
That was a
what?
good listen.
He was like, "I'm kind of down to do another race, maybe."
Huh.
Yeah.
After 25 years off.
He says he's rode the most in a long time and
Oh,
is the
cool.
fittest he's been in a while.
Yeah.
He said he called you out, wanted a race.
We'll have a three-way gravel race, John Tomac.
I'm trying to talk him into a race. I think.
Yeah.
I guess this is the perfect moment. Get him to sign the contract as well.
Right.
Yeah. No, he was talking about the doping and all the shit and his Giant contract, how much he made, shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Interesting.
It was a
I'll
good
look
listen.
That one up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to find that one.
Yeah.
Check it out.
It's okay. I know you don't know who I am. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Sometimes we only hang out when you want to film. I get it. Only in COVID times. We're not even friends anymore.
What did we work on last?
Giant Revolt, I think.
Where at?
And remember, it was right when the pandemic hit. And
Okay.
we were
In
like,
Bend?
No, back where I was, next to the headquarters in Giant.
Okay.
And it was like, hey, here's plane tickets to fly home. And you were like, I'm going to stay, and we're going to film this thing. And then it rained,
Okay.
and you were like, I'm leaving.
Okay.
And I was like,
Yeah.
good, okay, it's all right. We'll make it work.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And then you went off, and you trained all these, gravel guys, and you raced it while training them, and then now you just crack the whip on them. You're like, hey,
I race
do
here and
better.
there. I raced some stuff for me, and just I like being fit, and I don't like training, so I have to race to make it worth the.
Yeah, I'm not in that camp at all.
Ah,
I just
Yeah.
ride
You don't like
for
being
work.
fit?
No, just like I don't like racing and being fit. I'm just more about having a good time on a bike, not worrying about all that nonsense.
I mean, tell you just
It's
did
fun for me.
4 hours before this, so he's ready for you. He was training for this moment. Thank you.
You trained 4 hours. I raced for 5.
Ooh,
Man, I might
dude,
be in
shots
trouble.
fired right now, dude.
I'm going to connect you guys.
Win this race.
This is serious. Damn.
I like this.
I do.
How'd you end up in your race?
Damn, you just got him.
Okay.
Blushing up. Okay.
That was like Jewish grandmother stuff right there.
Uh-oh, backing it off.
You know, I pulled out some experimental tactics.
Oh.
I attacked the start.
Oh,
to the major uphill?
In the elite field.
Junior move.
I'm U23.
Yeah, that's a junior move.
Well, I learned it from Cam Jones, short track in Canmore Canada Cup 2024. Before anybody knew his name, I predicted that he would be big. But anyways, I had about a 30-yard lead on second place. Went into the single track probably 30th.
Whoa!
Oh wow, you broke.
Whoa,
quick.
you blew up in the first 2 minutes.
You really did it, didn't
Well,
you?
okay, I wouldn't
3
call
minutes.
it. I wouldn't call it blow up. I would say
What would you call it?
Came to my senses.
You pivoted to a different.
Pivoted to a non-junior
Pivoting.
Yeah.
The strategy is pivoting.
that's smart.
I
question
read
where
the room, and
Yeah.
you know, I determined for my own sake that I probably should stop.
Yeah.
So I did.
So how'd it end up?
Yeah.
But besides that, like, it actually it went pretty well. You know,
who was at the front of the elite race?
Hold
I
on.
wasn't
Were
paying
you in the
attention.
lead at any moment?
Oh yeah,
I was.
Okay.
I was leading by a lot.
That's kind of a sick
What?
move, actually. Like the photo is going to be bad.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
photo.
question.
That's
Where-
all.
was there
Instagram
photos of
guy?
it?
No wonder he's defending social media right now.
I haven't.
This is only hope.
I haven't looked yet for any photos.
But there'll be some.
I
feel like you need to get to the
I don't
bottom
know.
of
I
this
didn't really
right
do it
now.
for the photo.
Yeah.
I did it because I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, I mean,
What was the
If
result?
you're not first, you're last.
the result I think was 27th out of 40 in
Okay,
elite.
so he came back.
So-
Okay, lost, went.
That's not
It,
bad.
like,
Small field. To
Okay.
begin
For-
27.
Small.
Yeah, I haven't done a marathon race since 2023, and I'm.
And you
training-
started racing 2 days before that. So
Yeah.
we'll go easy on you. That's fair.
He's
I
an off the
mainly
couch
race
kinda guy, like you
XCO,
said.
so I'm honestly happy with it. You know, I think it's. I was kind of just here for the experience. You know,
That's the
I
thing.
really
You're at an
wanted
age
to-
where you're learning shit so fast that, like, you learn from that move, you learn how quick you recovered, you learn coming back and going through traffic, whatever.
I wouldn't say I learned a whole lot from that move. I knew it was stupid before I did
Yeah,
it.
but today you learned a lot.
I did. Yeah,
And you challenged a legend. So.
and I'm about to beat a legend.
Oh!
And then I'm
I
about
got a
to
year to
be a
train.
legend.
Wow. You got some U23 war going here, dude. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
He might show up at a U.S. Cup now. I mean, shit.
Do it. I
It's been a
dare you.
minute. It's been a minute.
Short track? Could you just imagine if the old man's beating you in the short track?
How many
The DMs won't
elite
stop.
what do they call that? The short track.
XCC?
XCC. How
And-
many elite XCCs you won?
Zero.
Yeah, I knew the answer.
Damn, you just.
I
grinding,
think I
man.
only won 1 or 2.
He went from 6'1" to 6 right there after that. You know, that was messed up. That was messed up. Yeah.
Yeah. From what Cole tells me, that it's just crawling with very, very fast young men that he's never heard of.
Yeah, he got a little fun there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is rad.
Yeah.
That's kind of happening everywhere.
Is Cole finishing up Lifetime, or where are we at on that? 'Cause
He's
I
doing
heard he
Life-
might
yeah, he's doing
not
Lifetime.
do it the whole thing. Or?
He's going to do the whole thing.
Okay, you're gonna tell him.
No, he's doing the whole thing.
Yeah. Are you like his boss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's got a lot of bosses, and all of them have more say
Have
than
to
I
come-
do.
Have to come through you to get to him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a road manager guy, but
Road manager.
yeah, I'm on
Or
the road.
gravel.
I meant.
Oh,
yeah,
you're on the
road.
But you're gravel
I'm on the-
manager. What is your exact title now?
I have a lot of titles. I wear many hats.
Janitor.
Janitor is one of them. Yeah.
Challenger to U23 man.
I was on the factory off-road team for 20 years, and for the last 4 years, I've been managing part of the back end of that.
Yeah.
So I have a big shop in my house, and we like ship and receive stuff.
Oh, really?
So we have the factory off-road team is a big deal, right? Like we have the world champion, and we won a downhill World Cup last year.
Yeah.
And
Are you working
we
with
have-
Sebastian as well?
Oh yeah,
Or-
that's my
okay,
boss.
So okay, yeah.
I've been working with Sebastian since he joined the team.
Okay.
And he's a mechanic. Yeah, he's my mechanic probably.
It's crazy.
He's a kid. But yeah, so I run. There's 2 service courses for that. There's 30 riders and staff on G4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a big team.
Riders and staff. That includes cooks and
Okay.
masseurs and
It's a good team to be
all
on.
the stuff.
See, just
that
imagine
probably doesn't even count me.
if you have this guy on your team, what you could form him into.
Yeah.
We're working a deal right now. Top
I don't know,
ramen
we've
on
got
the
some
shirt.
bad blood. I don't know if it belongs in our program.
How about we get it? I will actually, I'm gonna call on right now. We're gonna get this figured out. It's
Right.
actually a full contract for Giant if you beat him.
So yeah. I help manage vehicles and equipment and stuff.
Okay.
And then I travel with the race team.
Are you
all
going
the
to Europe
Lifetime
too, or
stuff.
no? No, you're just staying US.
domestic.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good gig. I only have to travel 7-8 races a year.
You just roll up on the Husky.
I smuggled that down in the team van.
Did you?
Yeah, the
That's
team
a sick
van's going
move.
to Moab right now, and I'm riding home tomorrow.
You riding home on that?
Yeah.
701? Oh, how far is that?
I don't know.
Gonna find out.
It's got.
Is a 701 good enough to go like 10 hours?
It has. It's a 701 LR, so it has.
Oh, okay.
twin
So
tanks,
you got the. Okay.
And it's got not street legal race tires on it that might wear out halfway home. I don't know.
If he dies, he dies. You know, I don't know where
It'll be
we.
extra sticky until
They're not.
Yeah.
And you're on rim.
Got special tires.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We'll call Tomac. Let him know you're coming.
Yeah.
So, are we saying the gravel race? What are we saying for next year? Do you want? We gotta set some rules here in ground rule, like old bike, spandex.
Yeah, I mean, if we run old bike in the gravel race, I don't know if that makes sense.
What do we
just
what
ride
are we-
in the
What are we doing?
ride in the mountain bike race? They need a vintage race.
That's actually a
That's
great
called-
idea.
it's
Lifetime,
Sea
get on it.
It's called slalom over there right now.
Hey-o.
The track is vintage.
Yeah, exactly.
No, vintage bikes.
Vintage
Not just
bikes.
tracks.
All right, but we're not gonna have that. So where are we
Dude,
at?
I don't know, dude.
This venue, this race, this
Yeah.
is my 26th Sea Otter.
Damn.
I've seen a lot of firsts here.
And you've been at Giant for 24 of them.
Yeah, and they could have a vintage race and people would be into it. They'd get.
But he can't.
I would be into
he
it.
can't be in the vintage race, can he?
No, the bike
That's
just
not-
needs
the
to be
bike is
vintage.
old.
The bike is vintage. Okay,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna get that. So, but
We
I want.
could. If
Not with that
viewer-
attitude.
If viewers,
I just-
where's the camera? If viewers-
There's 3 of them. They're everywhere. You just look where you want. We'll get it. You know, Moonar's on it
you
over there.
viewers need to reach out.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's set some ground rules because Are we serious? I will film this next year. I will skip the podcast. We are filming this. Are we laying the ground? Now it's getting serious. All right. I mean, are we in? Are we in? Handshake
Sure.
deal? Munar's writing the contract, so I just got to make sure he's got the right verbiage here. We're saying
We got to iron out some details.
Yeah, we do. Okay, all right.
Got to find
Get your
a
people with his
XL
people.
1988, whatever you want.
What do you need?
Whatever you got.
Yeah, I don't have
I'm
any
flexible.
XL stuff.
He feels
you're,
pretty
you're what,
confident.
6'2", 6'3"?
6'4".
Wow.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
You're getting bigger chairs next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you beat 6'4"? Do you beat tall people?
He's
Well,
going
tall
to need a
people,
32-inch.
The wind isn't good for.
True. Skin suit might.
Frontal area.
It's fine.
Can you wear an old skin suit?
Oh, I got old shit.
Do you?
I got illegal helmets for both of us.
illegal.
Yeah.
The Arrow ones? That
I wore vintage shit to a cross race in Oregon last year, I think, and they were like, "Get off the course! You're
Really?
disqualified. So you have to go back and change your helmet." I'm like, "Can I just race and get disqualified?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just do that. That's fine." Cool.
they're
Thinking,
cool about it.
thinking back on the old stuff, what was like, John was like, hey, Kamikaze was just sick.
It was. Yeah.
Like, is that your favorite? Where are we at? What's our favorite?
For me, it was. I mean, I only went down that track once in my whole life.
At the 15 and you took
Yeah.
fans out?
Yeah, I
Wow.
walked down the first 200 yards and was like, "Yeah, this is pretty gnarly." And then I went back up there and.
Well, where do we land? What is the one?
I mean, Downieville is super special to me.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
because of the wins and you feel good there?
Yeah,
and
it's just
decrowning the boxing champion?
It's dethroning Weir for sure.
It had to
in a
go.
way.
way.
And it's just it's authentic, right? Like it's old school, and it's some of those trails. They're not IMBA approved trails. They're mining trails that they were trying to get
Gold
equipment in
or
there,
something.
right? Yeah. So they're like, it's different, and it's cool because it's unique and it is dangerous, and it means it can be scary.
Would you race it again?
I mean, I did a couple. It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
I don't. It's scary to like.
Is it? Okay.
I pushed pretty hard there, and I had things that made it worth doing that, and now I'd be like
beating this U23 guy over here, or is that
40-minute downhill?
What's that?
40-minute downhill. That's a long time to pay attention.
It's a lot, and there's just so much stuff where you're like, oh, I just hit a rock on my pedal. I have no idea what that was, and I'm going 30.
Do you have like?
So there's risk and reward, and the risk is the same, and the reward is.
But
there's no reward anymore. Like
no,
what?
I'm here to film it.
I'm going to go within 8 minutes of how fast I went 10 years ago.
Dang, yeah.
Cool. That's not worth it.
Have you beat your times every single, or like where are we at? Because it's almost the same course, correct?
Yeah, it's changed up quite a lot, actually.
Oh, is it? Really?
The original section on the top's different now, so you can't really recreate the same track.
You're not going to beat. No.
I had on my course. I think I still have the course record, but
really?
they've redone it.
Okay.
Just a little
That's
bit.
That's kind of nice. I mean, you're going to die knowing you got that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to die soon.
Yeah,
but
it's a good epithet on my tombstone. Still, just the time.
Still owner of this.
4250.1.
Sorry.
Old course.
I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying. Look, when we get the TV show from that race, we're gonna have it on the. When they say McGrath has won this many races, we're gonna say Carl Decker, this course winner.
People say you run 5 years in a row, and I'm like, yeah, and I've lost the last 6 in a row. So
are you at the I feel like older pros, some of them they're like, I don't even want to. I mean, you ride, but I mean, I don't want to race anymore because I can't too. And I get so competitive, I just want to win, and they don't have
No,
that
I mean,
turn off.
I think I still race, and I think that's okay. Like for me, you get into the race, and you're always racing somebody. So like, I'm not too proud to fight with some person I don't know. Like, even when I was at the top of my game, I'd race my way into shape, and I'd lose local races to people I didn't really respect much, but it didn't really affect me personally because it's like, well, this is where I'm at, and I'm racing my guts out against this guy, and I want to win, but I can't because I'm not there yet. And then, 3 months later, I have something maybe.
Yeah.
Then things matter more. But
yeah.
I still like racing. It's fun. It doesn't really matter. I did my first motorcycle race this winter.
What?
Sick.
Yeah.
We're talking motocross,
hare scramble.
Hare scramble.
Nice.
Hare and hound. What did we do?
It was a hare scramble up in NorCal.
AMA? What? No.
Yeah, AMA.
Okay. Yeah. How was that?
District 36 action.
It was hilarious. It was awesome. It was 90 minutes on an 8-mile course, and they had a big GP grass section. It was wild. I've never done a motorcycle race, and it was.
How'd it go?
I learned a lot. I was humbled. I was humbled deeply.
You were humbled.
I was in the class Super Senior C.
Nice.
Which sounds like a Mexican, mini mart.
No, it's called Cat 3, bud. Okay.
It's beginner 50 plus.
It is.
Which I've been going to bike races my whole life and seeing beginner 50 plus guys and being like,
did anyone
that guy doesn't know how to ride a bike at all. Why is he here? But I was wrong. I learned I was wrong. That guy knows how to ride a bike fine. He paid his money and went to a race. He has something, and he's probably pretty good amongst his peers, which is how I am on a motorcycle. Like, all my friends think I'm like a good motorcyclist. I'm like, I'm not, guys. Like, I suck.
We're going to Loretta's next year. You're ready.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
Get those qualifiers.
Keep it on the ground.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm a ground dweller for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ground dweller.
For sure.
What was the result? Where'd we land?
Oh, I was like, well, I ran out of gas because I didn't fill my bike before because
did
I was
you ride
like,
the 701 at it? What did
I have a 200 EXC. It's 22 years old. But
Sick.
It's great.
Okay, you went vintage and
that's the only dirt trail bike I have. It's awesome.
Okay.
I mean,
200 is great displacement.
There's easier bikes to ride, but I'm not trying to beat anybody usually. So I'll tell you what, having a kick-only bike was fucking awesome at the start because I was like, you guys can all just go ahead in the whole shot because I'm terrified, and then I'll just figure out how to catch you later on. That's kind of how it went.
It is interesting coming from. I mean, I guess you start XC all next to each other and you battle into the corner.
Was it similar feelings of that? Like
No. I'm terrified on a bike, man.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just because you don't have the control.
And I just don't trust people, right? These guys suck. Like, I'm not out here with, like, a
It-
bunch
it
of
is-
pros.
it is a C50 plus class, all right,
I do
get
bike
it.
races where the front of the race, like, I know where I belong and what I can do, and the people around me are like that, too.
Yeah.
And I can bump elbows, and it's fine. And our bikes weigh 20 pounds, but when your bike weighs 220 pounds, like, it's a different thing.
Yeah. I won't. I would never race a vet race. Like,
Yeah.
it sketches the shit out of me.
Well,
Yeah.
this is once the whole shot's over, it was safe enough. You know, like I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but like it was like
Except for on the way home on that 701.
Well, that's different. This I can control.
Yeah, that thing's gonna be wide
There's
open.
nobody else.
Wrapped
Till
out.
those tires wear out.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye.
When I go by you in the motorhome, give you a little push off the road.
I'm going to be on roads that you're not going to be on.
Well,
I can
look
guarantee
out.
you
I'll be
that.
like Ice Road Trucker, take you down. But don't watch yourself.
Where he's going, they don't need roads.
All right, so when we finalize this deal, I will make the film contract. We're going to get this
Deal.
done.
Yeah.
2027 is the year we beat the U23.
We beat the U23.
God.
Okay. Is that our slogan?
That's not how it's going to go.
That's not how it's going to go.
That's
this
not how
year.
it's gonna go.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
when the U23.
He'll be like a year stronger, and I'll be a year weaker. So
Oh shit!
better
I
off
didn't
if
think
we
of
do
that.
it
You
tomorrow.
got to peak at the right time.
I would love to do it tomorrow because
Tomorrow
next year,
now. He wants tomorrow.
He said tomorrow.
Tomorrow you did?
I did. I don't. I mean, I have things to do. So, but
That was a great
the,
answer.
The
Like,
only
right,
issue
you're
I
good
can
right
see is that next year I'll be in college, so it
Yeah.
might be a little more difficult for me to get out.
What are you doing around unbound time?
where are you going to
This is gonna
school?
be hard.
I'm going to the U.S. Air Force Academy.
Oh wow, cool.
So
Colorado Springs.
correct.
Right on.
So
Okay.
it might be a little bit difficult to leave and like put in a form to request time off and say I'm racing.
Yeah, it's a
like
little different.
It's okay. We know a guy
75-year-old
there
dude on
named
a bike.
AJ, and you can go race him on something.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll put it.
They have a world-class athlete program still there, or no?
I'm not sure.
Because they used to. They used to have like the Air Force scholarship type of thing where you would be
really?
like
There it is.
you're at the academy, but like you get to race. There was a guy that used to race pro in the U.S. This is a while back, 15 years or more. But there's a dude that
When you were
wore
born.
an Air Force kit.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. And
Really?
he'd show up and he was I think you had to be like a long shot for the Olympics or something. That was like the idea. And he was that.
I think you have to lead up the hill. And
Yeah, I mean you're on the way.
Just get the photo out there on the Instagram, you're good, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you want to do for the Air Force? Fly?
Ideally, be a pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you fly now, PBL or anything, or?
No, I mean it's pretty expensive
Yeah,
to get a
I know.
PPL, and I can do it through the Air Force, so that's
Yeah,
probably
might
the
as well.
plan. But
Nice work.
I have flown before in economy. And,
I think his future might be in
Dude, he
as a
kinda has
comedian.
some-
He's got like
he
some
does.
really good.
And he knows when to punch it.
He's got the
Yeah.
comedic timing.
I
down.
do like it. Yeah, I do. Ready to challenge when
Yeah.
it needed. Yeah, he
You're
might
gonna
be
be
a good.
popular on the base.
Good. Especially when he beats you.
Yeah,
Shit.
well, that won't help. But
All
you
right,
won't need
we'll wrap this sucker up. Thank you for coming on. There is free drinks in the ice chest if you need it on the way.
it. Great.
Thank you for all coming on. You did stay on longer. I'm glad about it. I didn't know you were going to challenge to a duel here.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was.
That better happen.
Yeah. Seriously.
I'm counting on this, guys.
Yeah.
I am more than happy to make it happen.
We'll talk to your sergeant or whatever, whatever you got.
have your people talk to his people. Yeah.
Your sergeant can talk to
It's
my
Carl
my
Decker at
sergeant.
giant.com.
Yeah, it's decorator at Hotmail.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Yeah. It's MAIL, not MALE. It's not the same.
That's not
same
the
one
same.
you use. Yeah.
Ayo.
Wow. All right. Well, I'll just give you his number. We'll get this figured out.
Sure.
We'll get this handled. Yeah. Cool. Moonar, you want to run me a Prevelo at the end and let's cut this shit? Bye. All right, you guys, we're here at the Prevelo booth. Behind me, they are the leaders in making some of the best bikes for kids. Let's go over there and check out some of the new products they're coming out with.
We're 100% focused on kids' bikes. That's all we do. Our product management team understands kids' bike specs really well because it's the only thing that we make. I'm also a dad. I have 2 sons. We built the bikes that our kids wanted to ride. Our kids wanted bikes that were durable, lightweight, and fun, but also high performance.
But something that's been missing from their line is a full suspension mountain bike. And they're starting to do that with a prototype here. Hopefully it'll be out here very soon, but we're getting a close-up look of it now, and we're going to dig into that for you.
This is what we're really excited about this year. It's the prototype of our Foxtrot series. It's our first full suspension bike. We're going to be releasing them in 20, 24, and 26-inch wheel sizes. The 20-inch, which is right here, has 120 front, 120 rear travel, which we think proportionally is like enduro travel for a kid. It's designed to be really responsive for very light rider weights, and the bike as a whole is extremely lightweight for what it is.
This is where it all started. My kids had one of these. They love riding these. It's the Alpha Zero. One of their best features is over here. And so you can have your kids working, you know, from pedals to the next generation up and just have the same bike and attach the pedals and the cranks and go from there. I don't know any other brand that is at this level of doing this type of stuff. Look, if you have kids, you're going to understand this pretty simply. Is buying a new bike every year is tough. And when you can buy one bike that goes from the beginning to the end, is a huge setup.
Okay, it's Thursday at Sea Otter. We're about to start our first jump show. Our team is right here. They're all psyched and ready to go. We're about to walk over to the performance area.
All right, you guys, we're here at the Prevelo